Welcome. We're playing Star Trek Ascendancy. My name is Jay Turner, and we'll go around the table and introduce ourselves and talk about what faction we're playing. I'm playing the Andorian mining consortium who runs from no one.
I'm Ryan Levitt. I'll be playing the Ferengi, which, as you all know, is the best race because we have Lek.
Oh, I'm Arwen. I'm playing a Romulan, which are obviously the real best ones.
Steven, I'll be playing the Vulcans, or Space Elves.
I'm Tori. I will be playing Federation.
Uman!
So you're going to have to bear with me when I had an accident, so I'm going to be a little bit off balance during this playthrough. Do we want to go around and talk about...
We had audio off.
Okay. Hey everybody, welcome to Star Trek Ascendancy. I'm Jay Turner. We'll go around the table and explain who we're playing and do a little vague impression of the various races that we're doing. So I am representing the Andorian mining consortium, who runs from no one.
I'm Ryan Levitt. I'm playing the Ferengi, sponsored by Sluggo Cola.
Hi, I'm Arwen. I'm a Romulan, and just the only person at this table who's trustworthy at this point.
Hi, I'm Steven. I'll playing the Vulcans. I actually have a rule that says I can't lie, so she's lying.
That's what they want you to believe.
I'm Tori Turner, and I will be playing the Federation, who is always the best. Everybody knows
Uman!
Pink skins.
that's right.
Do we want to go around and talk about our powers, or do we want to reveal those as we go around, as we play through?
We can do that as
You are
our
the
turn.
host, you can decide.
Why don't we do it as we play through, so we can go ahead and get started. So we'll explain as we're going through what we're doing, but we won't necessarily go through a full rules explanation. There's lots of videos that you can watch. I prefer that you not watch them right now necessarily, but there's plenty of them online. This is an awesome game, but it's a little bit complicated, so we'll try to step through it, but we'll see how far we get.
Did you announce what our incentives are?
Our incentives. I think they're on the feed. There's lots of ways you can donate money and affect this game. You can be Q, basically, and throw random chaos into this game just by throwing random money at our goal. You'll be able to do stuff like add ships to our fleets, or even throw one of us to a random star system somewhere in the middle of the table and make us come back home to our home planet. So there's lots of fun stuff that you can watch us do, because we're basically your dancing monkeys today. The goal of this game is for everyone except the Vulcans, because they have to be different. We have to get up to 5 of these Ascendancy tokens, or we have to possess 3 homeworlds, including our own and 2 others that we've conquered.
I mean, the Vulcans have that as well.
No, they don't.
Apparently not.
Yeah.
There we go. I'm up to 4 net. Oh, sorry.
The Vulcans have 2 agendas, one public and one secret. And if they ever meet one of those agendas, they win immediately. So why don't we explain what your public agenda is?
My public agenda is to win the game, fully upgrade your weapons and shields.
Oh,
So,
God.
as a Vulcan, I will win by combat power.
Oh,
Does
my.
that make sense?
That's good, because I get bonuses for having higher weapons and shields than everyone else. So we're going to be in. There's going to be a Vulcan Andorian arms race, which is
Thematic.
very thematic.
Very thematic.
Where are my fleets? Oh, there they are.
Yeah, so I just kind of threw everything in these little jobbies. Jobbies is a technical term for these jobbies. So why don't we go ahead and start with turn order. So we're going to play with a few variant rules. We're going to start with our little bit of extra resources, extra production, research, and culture, just to speed up the beginning of the game. We're also going to play with starting a research project. So if you don't have one already, go ahead and draw the top research project off the deck, and it becomes an available project for you to research, and we'll get into how that works. And the other thing we're going to do is we're going to do random initiative throughout the whole game, which normally once players have met each other, they can bid for initiative, but just to keep it faster, we're going to do it random. So I'm going to hand out the initiatives, and we'll get started. Romulans are 5, Ferengi are 3, Vulcans are 4, Federation are 2, and Andorians are 1. Yeah.
Rigged!
What? Andorians never cheat.
Rigged!
So we're going to go in that order and play through our first turns. Now these are our homeworlds.
You are not allowed at my Davo table.
I don't want to go to your Dabo table. Bad things happen when Andorians go to Dabo tables. So we have our own home planets, and each one has a control node, a production node, a research node, and a culture node. That's probably all the culture nodes the Ferengi are going to get, because they're very uncultured savages.
I wouldn't say they're savages.
I
They're
would.
Just,
We pay for our culture.
that's right. Corporate minded.
Only one of the Armin Shimmerman Ferengi was a savage.
That's true.
The rest were pretty civilized. So I'm going to go ahead and start. So I start in my build phase. This is where I can build ships, build new nodes, make colonies, that kind of thing.
Your Moogie was a snail.
That is correct.
It's with the antennae.
Yeah. I'm
Go on
sorry,
stream.
I
If you
couldn't
don't
hear
understand any of what's happening, neither do I.
So yeah. So that end of the table doesn't may not get all the references. So there isn't a whole lot for me to do in my first turn. So I'm really just going to buy ships, and I'm going to start out by building a fleet, my reconnaissance fleet. Since I'm paying 3 production, I can buy 3 ships and go ahead and put them in a fleet right away. Setup fail. We all start with 3 ships on our home planet. And I'm going to buy 2 more ships in addition to that. To finish out my build phase, I'm going to go ahead and spend my research, and I think I might have dropped one. I'm going to spend all 6 of my research on my shields and get my shields up. And that's all I can do on my build phase. So then I flip to my command phase. That's when I move ships, discover planets, attack people. As an Andorian, that's pretty much all I'm going to do. So let's go ahead and get started with that. You get 5 command points. And each time you do something, you exhaust a command point. So I'm going to exhaust 1 to put a ship into warp. That's going to be my fleet. And I'll exhaust another one to pull a ship out of warp. And when we do that, can I have that die there? We roll this die to see how far the space lane is to the next colony.
Oh, nice.
4. So, and then I grab this here, and I flip the first planet.
Oh, okay.
Coming towards the humans, I see.
I'm trying to keep away from the Ferengi. And I've got injury 8, and since my ship came out of warp there, I'm.
Is that
there
what
in
happened to your
orbit.
antenna?
Yes. Injury 7, 1 through 7 took care of the antenna. Injury
Oh,
8
I
is
see.
this is new. And now you're adding insult to it.
Your other antenna's gonna get taken off here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it for that ship. Now I think I want to explore a little bit more, so I'm going to put this guy in warp and bring him back out. Another 4. So we're ranging far, the Andorian Mining Consortium. And I'll throw that one in the direction of the Ferengi. Lytasia, which, is a thing.
Lytasia.
Yep.
That's not how I thought you said it. But
So
The Vulcans can't go there.
why not?
Lie.
Oh.
Really bad joke. Come on, guys. Work with me.
If Ryan had said it, I think we would have all
Yeah,
at least
you would have
known.
We would have all been
gotten
like,
it.
oh, at least it's Ryan said it, so it's a bad joke.
Yeah, we would have been on the right track for figuring it out. But
I don't get it.
You're right.
And I'm going to not do anything because I don't necessarily want to get rid of this research. I have a active research project. I can only have 1 because I have only 1 research node. So I'm going to go ahead and end my turn there.
Now it's my turn.
So she had the second card. She's going next.
Okay, so I am going to build.
so why did
just don't call me
explorations not happen?
What?
The exploration cards.
Oh, because I forgot about them.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Sorry, I need to grab a.
cheater.
Yes, because I wanted to show this off special. I wanted it to be in its own phase. Every time you discover one of these planets, you get an exploration card. So for this one, I found a warp-capable level 2 civilization. So I put 2 resource nodes in priority order. So it's going to be 1 research and 1 culture.
Over there. Oh, is it?
The blue and the yeah.
Okay.
And this is a warp-capable society that I can crush beneath my heel. and conquer and then colonize eventually, but they're a little bit tougher to take. I need one more exploration card for this planet.
Ooh.
Oh, the Planet Eater. That's good to start. You encounter a huge, almost indestructible machine intent on consuming the planets of this system for fuel. So this is a level 3 hazard. I roll a die for every ship, which is that one, and I need to get under this number. So this is really bad.
3.
Yeah.
So I need to roll a 1 or a 2. I got a 1.
Wow.
Dang.
If any ship survive, you may sacrifice a ship to destroy the Planet Eater and save the system. Otherwise, the system is destroyed and removed from the game. So I'm going to save the system,
Bye-bye, ship.
and we'll discard this card. And that is the end of my...
That was rather selfless. I
Uh,
wasn't
You have to
anticipating.
put 2 warp tokens on Indri.
Yes.
That just represents that it's a warp 2.
The Andorian Mining Consortium runs from no one.
Fair enough.
Not even Planet Eaters.
Not even planet eaters. All right. So getting back to my turn, I am going to build a fleet. Which I am going to build. Which one do I want to do? Oh, I'm going to do my colonization fleet. Colonization fleets. On my turn, I may discard a ship from this fleet and disband the fleet to immediately colonize an undeveloped system without spending a culture. So that's exactly what I want to do. So I will take 3 ships and put them... That's not a ship. That's helpful.
If you put a control node in your fleet, then you instantly lose.
That's right. So I now have a fleet there.
So she can, since she built 3 ships, she can immediately group them into a fleet.
Right.
Otherwise, she'd have to spend command to do it.
Alright, I am going to add a research token to this research project that I've got going on. And then, let's see, do I want to just build some more ships? I think I'll hold off for now.
Another research project?
In
addition to the starting one?
Well, we have the starting one. We have the one that we've already drawn.
There's one
but we
random
have
one.
to
I thought
put...
we said that we had already completed the one that we drawn to order. So we're
No, we're
Okay.
we're
It's-
researching,
researching
that
it.
one.
We're-
Okay.
Yeah. So this one requires 5 research. So it's going to take me a while. Alright. So, with that, the next thing I want to do is I will flip a command for warp, flip a command for coming out of warp, and let's see how far my star lane is. 4. Wow. Alright. I have a feeling that there are these weird blue guys coming, so I'm just going to go over here. And I'm
Oh, you're
gonna-
judging us by the color of our skin, pink skin.
Well, yes.
Okay, so our incentives are in the stream. There are donations of 5.
Description, below the stream.
In the description below the stream, says Mike. And they're for $5, $25, $50, and we have an $8,500 threshold. If we meet that during this game, something special and crazy is going to happen that may kill everyone all at once. So if you want to
It's a bonus.
if you believe and trust in chaos, $8,500 is our threshold for that.
But do you want to see what the $5 and such do?
I don't have the list.
Oh, well, that's just
It's
There's like a lot. He wrote like
I'm-
5 things for
I'm,
each
I
tier,
made
so-
I made a whole bunch of ways that you can mess with our game. So
Yeah,
if
so
you
just
look in
make
the
sure when you
description
donate,
below,
say what you want to be
yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you want to donate all 8,500 in a single donation, we're totally okay with that.
yeah, and if
Yeah.
you want to do that twice, even, I mean, you do you.
All right, so I have discovered Sherman's planet.
So since Tori knows how to play this game, she's going to go ahead and draw an
I'm just
exploration
gonna
card right now.
Oh, look at this! Where no one has gone before. It is a virgin world, Sherman's planet. I don't know who Sherman was, but apparently
He had a nice planet.
he had a nice planet.
And he was a virgin.
Yeah,
Well, no
no
shaming,
judgments.
no judging.
But that's why he was so productive.
Indeed. Apparently, he was an advocate of Tesla's lifestyle. So,
But he can only produce once.
yeah.
Right.
All right. All right. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and use my colonization fleet's power. I am going to discard a ship from this fleet and immediately colonize without spending culture.
So since she went down to less than 3 ships in her fleet, she has to disband the fleet and pull those other 2 ships out.
But now Sherman's planet is mine.
So not Sherman's planet anymore.
No, now it's my planet. It's mine.
No, someone on one of those ships could have been named Sherman.
Well, there you go. Son of
If he
Sherman.
wasn't, he had to change it.
Shermanson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoever the leader is.
You have more commands?
I do have more commands, and I will then do that same thing where I boldly go into warp, out of warp. It's going to be fun. Let's see how far I go. 4 again.
So this die
We
only
just-
has 4s on it,
Apparently,
apparently.
we just have
Are we
4s.
playing Star Wars?
So this die...
Star 4s?
No, well, it's May the Fours be with you.
Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan.
Yeah.
Where did the punjar go?
There
I thought
is
we
no
had-
Punjar.
No, there is.
There
It
is
was
no Punjar.
last year.
It's over there. It's on the
The
table.
swear
still.
jar's over there.
Yeah, it doubles
It's
as a
not the
punjar.
same thing.
Oh, it's... But the pun jar is it's sort of like an implied pun jar because we swear when we hear the puns.
Yeah.
So in other words, if I pun, you will have to pay.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's
Thank
the
you.
swear jar.
Yes, it is the swear jar. It is going to be necessary. All right, so my second planet
It's a terrible space anomaly.
You got
is Sona Prime.
Sona Prime.
And, remember when we were talking about Nausicaans? Apparently this is one of their hideouts.
The
So,
Nausicaans are chilling out there.
the Nausicaan pirates. Operating from a secret asteroid base, Nausicaan pirates are a constant danger to independent freighters. This is a level 5 hazard. For
Oh.
each destroyed ship, lose 1 resource of my choice. Let's hope I don't do that. So, I need to roll a die and get under a 5. And I got a 5,
Which is not under.
which is not under.
So that is correct.
I
So
believe
what
my
happens?
ship dies.
Does it say your ship
So,
dies or?
For each ship destroyed,
Oh, there you
lose
go.
1 resource of my choice.
Yep. The Nausicaans blew up your ship and stole your
I was gonna
crap.
say, can you
Pick
make
Ascendancy.
your
Yeah.
ship the resource
No.
you lose?
What? No.
Choose weapon strength.
Okay. So I am going to get rid of a production because I get those pretty.
I think it says when you get rid of production, it goes to the person on your left.
No, it really doesn't. It really, really doesn't. Here you go. Okay. So that is the end of my turn. We have Sona Prime, primed and ready. Yeah.
Hey, you punned.
Oh my gosh, did I?
Yeah.
Swear jar.
You have 1 left.
I have 1 left, but I don't have anything I don't believe that I can do.
Can you not like put a ship in warp and leave it in warp?
I could,
can, yeah.
actually. I could do that, and that's a great idea, so I am going to go ahead. And, actually, you know what? No, I'm going to launch Project.
You're gonna launch.
I'm
So
gonna
you
launch
only
the
have 1
project.
research node, so you can only have 1.
So I can't launch Project.
So if you chose the
So-
new project, you'd have to discard
Yeah.
that one.
All right, fine. So I will do what Steven said. I
Which
will
is-
follow the advice of my wise Vulcan neighbor, and
You haven't even met
You've
yet.
never met.
Yeah.
That's how we became so advanced.
yeah, exactly.
You're secretly on, like in Detroit, with like a beanie over your ears.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, so that guy's off into warp.
So he needs to be on the table,
All right.
and I mean, come on now.
do you want to just, do this?
I do.
Right there.
Thanks. I
You're
didn't
welcome.
realize they were falling down my
Yeah,
face.
yeah.
We have 5 low-value donations.
Woo.
Cool.
Have
So
they specified what they're...
so what do we have to do for
They
those?
have not been specified.
The
Oh,
only
okay.
one that's specified is for Ryan to sing in tardigrade at some point this weekend.
What does a tardigrade even sound like? It's a microscopic creature.
But the big one, doesn't it kind of go like?
I mean, how do you?
I mean, I guess like.
That also doubles as drunk Ferengi. So,
Yes. All right.
so
So,
that's it.
yep, that's it for
And
me.
we're over to number 3.
That's a
Ryan?
me.
I have a feeling I'm gonna have Ferengi in my doorstep soon.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like it.
So first, I'm going to build 3 sheeps. Sheeps.
Sheeps. Building sheeps?
I'm building sheeps, and I will trade them for wood.
You're
Oh no. The
I-
Catan
turn
references are
into a
coming.
farming game.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to spend 6 research and also get shields because
You know what you're doing right now, right?
I do. I'm angering the Andorians,
Poking the bear.
but at the same time, I don't want to get shotted because Ferengi.
Also, shields help you against the hazards as
Yeah.
well.
So,
Should have bought them shields.
yeah, if you had 1 shield, you would have
That's
survived.
true.
That is all I'm
That's why I didn't say
going
it till
to
now.
buy this turn. Then I am going to. So I have fleet number 3 over here. It's a franchise establishment flotilla.
It's like an empanada.
Your fleet looks like an empanada, Ryan.
Because we are delicious.
And you're full of potatoes.
We're so sweet.
I think you pronounce it flotilla.
A flotilla.
You pronounce it hegemony.
Oh,
Hegemony.
Oh no, not this again.
So when I'm moving, I can remove ships from this fleet and place them in any systems the fleet moves through. But once it goes below 3, I have to disband.
Okay, so you're
At the,
starting
end of
at
the,
3.
at the end of the turn.
You're starting at 3.
And then I'm going to move and add these 2 guys
Okay.
in it. So, I'm
So
gonna
when a fleet moves or stops moving, he can add ships or remove ships from the fleet.
So I'm going to spend 2 commands to enter and exit warp.
And we're kind of shortcutting when you spend a command to go into warp and spend a command to come out of warp. That's 2 separate things, but we're shortcutting it because
Yeah, I mean, right now,
easy.
since we can't really move very far, there's no
Yeah.
point in
it's kind of like spend 2 command to go into and out of warp.
a tool.
A 2!
2. Here we go.
They do exist.
They do exist.
Oh, so it's going to take some geometry to figure out how to connect now.
Yeah, I know.
Could you not like
Okay.
sneak around and
You
Oh,
can
no.
build
Oh,
like
wait,
over
I'm-
here.
I'm
Oh
wrong.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
this is the pile.
Don't pick the hard planets yet. Pick the baby
Yeah,
planets.
baby planet. Ryza.
That's a baby
Ooh.
planet for sure.
Yeah.
That is a baby planet.
Ryza is the vacation world.
Yeah.
oh,
It's an entire planet dedicated to pleasure and luxury.
But see, because I can't build culture nodes, it will become a production planet.
you're gonna put them all to work. The Ferengi are here now, folks.
There are actually several episodes where the Ferengi are on Ryza and things go
Doing
south.
sneaky things.
All right, I'm going to spend a command to do a different research thing because I actually don't really want this one.
I thought that one was good.
Yeah, but I'm hoping not to lose 4 ships in a battle.
Have you noticed your next door neighbor?
Yeah, but we're gonna be friends.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about. Let's have an arms treaty. That's fair jar.
Okay, yeah, I'm doing that one.
I like that the Romulans and Vulcans are next to each other.
Oh yeah, they're best of friends.
They are. You can rewrite history in this game. Romulans and Vulcans could be alliance from the beginning.
We won't.
yeah, we should.
No.
Yes.
And the Ferengi could be the
Okay,
core
you know
of
what?
the
We're
alliance.
gonna go to war over this.
I'm
Okay.
going to.
What would Spock say?
Okay, I'm going to spend my last 2 commands
That's not logical. Have a
to
great Spock.
actually move this fleet again.
The same fleet?
The same fleet.
3. Where's the 3s? There's one.
There's a 3.
All right, so we're gonna have to do some creative. Are you trying to connect?
Yeah,
Okay.
because
So that planet was not where you thought it was.
No, space is some
it's fluid.
yeah,
Yes.
wibbledy wobbledy
Yeah.
space stuff.
Okay,
I was gonna say
Well,
planets
be
do
tiny ones.
move
Yeah.
around.
Spacey wacy.
and that ends my turn.
All right, that's all you can do.
That's all I
Yeah.
can do.
Okay, so we go to number 4. It's the Vulcans.
All right. So
And that's why I
Ladies
did that.
and gentlemen, Vulcans. What?
I'm going to start by building
Because
3
otherwise, you could
ships
have
for
built, you could
the.
have spent an ascendancy
production.
and just taken this planet, which is really valuable.
He can take it.
Huh?
Make
You can
it,
still
and then
take
turn
it.
those
That's
into
not
a
one
fleet.
Occupied, and now the system's occupied.
Oh,
We have a collection growing under the table.
there's a monster that
I'm
lives
gonna
under the
making
table
the-
that eats production
It's
tokens.
true.
The science Ultra.
I'm less worried about him claiming Ryza.
Oh, I'm gonna start claiming stuff soon.
Expiration card pulled for Ryza?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
What happened?
No, a card wasn't pulled for Ryza.
Oh.
You have some next to you too.
Oh,
yeah,
I do.
We split the
Okay.
piles up. So.
Oh, diplomatic exchange.
Oh.
You may exchange up to 2 resource tokens of one type to 2 resource tokens of another type.
Oh no, I know what's gonna happen.
I'm going to switch one of my production tokens for a culture token.
I'm so shocked. This is my shocked face.
Thanks a lot, viewer, who noticed that rule. You just got him an ascendancy token. Now the Ferengi are the second most advanced race in the galaxy.
Actually, no, I'm going to do 2 for. I'm going to get a second culture because I can do up to 2.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to ascend.
We all honor the great Ferengi race as they ascend.
How many is it for an ascension?
5.
5. Yeah.
Because that's why it's 5-sided.
Okay, so we're good with this whole thing. You don't get a discovery one for that because I already
Right.
discovered it.
Thank you, viewer.
Aren't you glad I saved it from the Planet Eater?
Okay.
Vulcans.
So back to mine.
Yes.
So I built the 3 ships and turned them into a fleet.
Yes, you did.
I'm going to put a research token on my research thing. And I think that's all the building I'm going to do for now.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go to the command one.
Command phase.
Warp.
By the way, Jay,
And while I warp,
Yep.
I'm going to put these into the... Actually, let me just set this.
You haven't had first contact yet. So.
We have technically had first contact.
First contact
Steven's
is if
planet has just
it's
been destroyed.
connected,
Yeah.
and then trade is.
We can't trade until we get next to each
Also,
other.
just gonna say, Andorians just did like massive damage to the Vulcan homeworld.
Yeah.
It's very thematic that when I threw that die,
Yeah,
the Vulcan
this
homeworld
is-
was destroyed.
This is warp.
Yeah, I kind of have.
So
to
as I
side
move,
with
I'm going to
Vulcans
combine
on
all
this
the rest
one.
of them
Of
into the
course you
same
do,
fleet.
because we're
This
married.
is why we need an alliance
Are we?
to, you know, so you have
4.
Oh,
You got a 4.
Got a 4. See, I threw it short that time.
So apparently,
We
I'm
also
the only
need
one
to-
who's able to not roll
Any one of
fours.
do we have any easy
planet-
planets left? Or?
Yeah.
yes.
There are 5 easy planets left.
Okay.
Okay, leave some for me.
I mean, there's no way he's going to be able to go through all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Trill.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
the fleet is on
Dax
Trill now,
is there.
and then I get an exploration card.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
So, a warp-capable level 1.
Makes sense.
Develop 1 resource node in priority order. Place 1 warp token on system, marking it
So
as a
production.
warp-capable independent civilization.
Oop. I get a point because I hit the die with the production node that was
No, you
rolling
didn't.
around.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Well,
Okay, and it
sure, but this is like
has
whose lines it anyway.
like
The
stat
points
things, so
don't
this
matter.
actually needs to like stay here.
Do you want to
What does it say?
hegemonize?
I can remember if
I remembered the word.
Oh, it's just I can't do it to the rivals of lower ascendancy, right?
Right. You can do whatever you want as long as it's not one of us, a lower ascendancy, which is all of us. The Vulcans are an ancient and proud race. They're highly technically advanced.
I feel like every race is a proud race.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they sort of are.
Yeah. Except humans. Humans have evolved past pride.
Oh yeah, got no pride here.
Now they're at envy.
Yeah. They're just going up the list.
And I can't remember how the hegemony stuff works.
Okay,
So,
so,
you
Command
spend
list.
1 culture. It says spend
2.
2. So the second one is basically buying your command node on that planet.
But I mean, you still have to spend.
You still have to spend it, yeah.
So we'll have it. So you spend a command and and your 2 culture. You'll roll a regular die against its, and then it will roll a die against you.
I'll roll for Trill.
So you add your ascendancy tokens, and she will add its
Whatever it says on the thing.
resistance, which is 1
Vulcans get 5
versus 4
versus 4. So
You have-
Vulcans now own.
You have out-cultured the Trills.
You have
Trill.
more culture than the Trill.
Okay, so then I put the little home thing on it.
Yep.
Yep.
And you spend your 2 culture if you haven't already.
Yeah.
So I don't like all
Where does
these
it go?
colonies that are being built.
You go.
and
What
so
happens
forth.
with this?
It now is part of
Is
it.
now part
Okay,
of that.
so I automatically just have another production node.
Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
And you will be able to buy a culture node during your next build phase if you wish.
Okay, so these it doesn't stack with the one that was already on the plan.
No, but you can take that warp thing off of there because you just advanced them to a level 3 ascendancy civilization. You did them a
Yes.
favor.
Yeah,
Did.
they didn't put up much resistance.
Not
They knew
really.
that it was better this way.
The Trill, like they're
that was
like
my-
Vulcan TV is way better than Trill TV.
Yeah,
Vulcan Opera.
So you're warping again?
yeah, and then I'm gonna warp again.
Okay.
Cool.
Actually, while I'm doing that, I'm also gonna leave 1 ship behind on the planet
Okay.
as I warp away.
Do you have
So
to take
just
it out
take
of
one
your
off of
fleet?
your fleet.
Yeah.
Do you know,
Oh, yeah.
do you know how many people are on that planet?
Trillions.
There are 2 of them. Somebody please.
This is what this is for. Do we need it? Move it
Yeah.
closer to you?
I'm gonna have to run a tab.
4 again.
Still the only non-force.
The Ferengi are slowly getting
You're
out
gonna
into
just
the
wander off
galaxy.
into space?
Yes.
Or quickly getting out into the galaxy because we can reach planets faster by not having force.
That's true. What you got there?
I got
Wait,
Palace
wait,
14.
You have to exhaust one more to
What?
Leave.
to come out of
Yeah.
work.
Come out of work.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure you don't have enough to steal another planet.
No, I'm.
Well,
yeah.
no, that was all. That will be
That
all
will
of his
all mine.
things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, crisis.
Subspace rift.
Two
pro-
ships for the Romulans.
Romulans getting 2
What?
ships. So go ahead and
Yay!
take 2 ships out of there and throw
Thank
them on your
you.
home world.
They're space turtles.
The prolonged
No.
exposure of warp field energy.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're actually birds.
Susceptible regions of
They're
space
space
can create a
turtles.
rupturing,
Space Romulans.
rupture resulting in a dangerous
Turtles, they've
subspace
got
rift.
shells patterns.
Number 4 hazard.
birds.
If any
It's
ship
the birds
survives, swap their position with all the ships in any other sector which contains ships.
Ooh.
Oh my.
What is
It's
So
a-
roll a die for each ship.
Oh dear.
So 3 dice. Or
No, he's got 5.
5 dice.
Yeah.
This
lots of
fleet
dice
may
here.
reroll any failed hazardous systems test or brave the hazard of a phenomenon that occurs without issuing a command. Is this part of that, or is this a different thing?
This is a hazard. So you
any
can
failed
reroll.
hazardous system test. Does this counts?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you need
Well,
5
this
dice.
isn't a hazardous system.
there's
This is a
4 there, and
hazardous
there's 1 by your- yeah.
thing.
Crisis. Oh, so
Yeah.
you're saying it doesn't count?
I don't know. Table ruling?
What, so
I would say it
read the
counts,
wording
why not?
again.
This fleet may re-roll any failed hazardous system tests or brave the hazard of a phenomenon it occupies without issuing a command.
I think it counts.
I would say it counts.
Yeah.
And not just because I don't want the Vulcans mad at me.
Okay.
So you're looking for what?
It's where did it go?
On the card.
4?
So I need a 3 or below.
So you got a 6.
So
I can
these are
see,
fine.
And
So
a 5.
So these two, then I re-roll them.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
so
So
one
you
blows
one-
up.
So one ship blows up.
You lost 1 ship. And for each ship, what happens?
If any ships survive, swap their position with all the ships in any other sector which contains ships.
Oh, so you can
So-
move your.
So I guess these flip.
Yeah.
Yep. You could even exchange for one of our ships, too, it seems.
Oh,
It doesn't say your ships, right?
I'm not sure I want to put my ship all the way over where you guys.
Well, you are the Vulcans. You can go anywhere you want.
Yeah. I mean,
Remember, you have that power that if you see
Yeah.
a planet that goes up and if as nobody has anything on
Yeah,
it.
this
you can
also
just-
puts like one of your evil ships in my territory. Then.
Oh,
to start.
Now we're evil. I see how this is.
the Andorians have
I have
nuts.
to
I'm
Send
sorry. I thought you're not allowed to lie.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know
That's,
if
a,
that's, Dr.
that's,
know if I
that's
lied
an
or not.
opinion, a statement of opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think the Vulcans have opinions.
Uncategorized donations for 30, 25, and 5.
Thank you.
Do you guys want to pick an effect for those?
Sure. I'll come up with something outside.
Excellent.
I think
Thanks
I'm
for the
gonna-
donations, everyone.
That is amazing.
Any unclaimed donations are at the become Ralph's.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, maybe I will.
We can cue ball it.
So
I'm
instead
actually
of
totally
flipping
okay
like
with that,
this,
too.
Okay.
so I can just swap it with one of the things that you guys have somewhere.
It's
Yes.
everything, every ship in that sector, right?
Yeah. It's swap. If any ship survives, swap their position with all the ships in any other sector which contains ships.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you wanted, you could just
So you could,
take all the ships out of like his
My home
for
world
example.
or his
Yeah.
home world, for example.
or you could take
Or-
over Lysathia.
You
What is
come to Lytasia.
Lytasia, the place I said that you couldn't go. You can now go.
You can prove Tori wrong.
Yeah. Prove the humans wrong.
If the Vulcans have one
That's
emotion,
really not
it's-
that hard.
If the Vulcans have one emotion, it's spite.
Or you can choose not to.
Smugness?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, it's entirely.
If I warp over there, oh, this broke apart.
I mean,
Do I get first contact with both of you?
If you warp over because our home worlds aren't connected, we wouldn't get first contact. But since our ships would be, if our ships are adjacent, we could still do trade agreements.
Okay.
But we'd have to connect our home worlds.
so
before
first
we could do
contact really
first
doesn't
contact.
matter because we're not doing bidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So all that would
All
happen.
the trade agreements and stuff. Though.
yeah.
I'm gonna warp, so I can swap with the homeworld and take all of your little ships and,
And
move
put them over there. Yeah.
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 I'm gonna
Why
do
would you
that
want
then.
to do that?
What?
Why would you want to do that?
Because he can't make a fleet, I don't think, when they're
Yeah,
over here.
he can't.
So he now
Okay.
has 4 separate ships that are just stuck over here
Yeah, and you have
in my
4
territory,
ships over there.
and I have leverage.
Yeah, but you have 4 ships over there where he can blow.
Yeah,
them,
but
right?
like a full.
Hi, Vulcans.
So
Kind of
Hello, Vulcan fleet in our orbit.
all
I would
very
like to
thematic.
incentivize you not to bomb my home world.
if I can find my trade agreements, then I'm okay. There they are.
There.
I mean, technically, he could build a fleet over there. You don't have to be at a.
You have to be at a starbase or
I could build a
your-
starbase
Well,
over
but
there.
no, but I think it's just an action to put the ships on a fleet card.
No, I have to build a fleet. Like, I have a fleet right now, so I need.
Yeah,
to
you
have
need
it.
to- you need to
Klingon
send-
Marauders for everyone, or at least Steven and Ryan.
What
What?
happened?
What was it?
$30 donation, Klingon Marauders for everyone, or at least Steven and Ryan.
Okay, so if I recall, Klingon Marauders is your least defended colony. You roll an invasion defense against 2 dice.
Correct.
So your least defended colony is your homeworld, which is your only colony.
Oh no.
So you will roll 4 dice and add your weapon strength, and I'll roll 2.
Your dice?
I don't have dice.
You need
That's
dice.
why I was giving him the dice.
So wait, so
Okay.
I get 4 dice. Why do I get 4 dice?
There are
Max, by the way.
what's that?
That's from Max.
What? Max sent Klingons to attack us?
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
This is why we kicked him out of the company.
Yeah.
so you get a die for each of the things
Oh,
on
each
your planet.
node and then my
Yeah.
ship.
Not for your ship. Your
Oh.
you
Just
get
the
for your
nodes.
weapon thing.
Gotcha.
The Klingon Marauders, I don't know.
So do I roll
So-
shields or?
You roll you roll dice and add this to each one.
Okay.
Oh wait, this is telling you what you need to hit. So you hit on a 5+. Klingons also hit on 5+, so they missed you completely.
And I killed two
Two
of
of
them.
them.
Okay, so you
You
defended.
punked them.
Okay.
Steven, same.
Do I get anything for
So
that?
what do I roll?
Your least defended colony is that one with the 1 production node. So roll 2 dice.
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? That
Because-
has like 1 ship and this has no ships.
But each
But you-
node counts as a
As a
protection.
defense.
Oh, okay.
So take 2 dice and roll them.
2 dice and count your successes.
None.
So you took 1 hit from the Klingon, so you lose the production node,
Not the ship.
not the ship. And then the rest of us do it too, right?
Said
And
at
it was-
least.
It was for everyone, or at least Steven and Ryan.
Okay,
Well,
so
that was a $5 donate, like
Yeah.
$5 each.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would
Yeah.
hit everyone.
somebody want to roll 2 dice against me?
I will.
Oh, wait.
I miss you, Max.
1
Yeah.
5.
1
By the way,
5.
Yeah.
Jeremy finally brought cookies.
There's a lot of rooting for KDF on this. I don't know what's going on.
Because they're not appearing in this film. Tori, your least one is just 1 die.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're just in an undiscovered country.
Oh god. They're in the
Don't
next.
get it.
So
Do I need
who
to know
wants
Star
to
Trek
roll
to get it?
2
Okay.
dice.
You
I'm not
need to
gonna
know
get
the
it.
title of one of the Star Trek movies.
It's this
You wanna roll 2
movie,
dice?
which
Oh, 2
actually
dice?
does
Okay.
have Klingon.
This is against my
politics
Sherman's
and stuff
planet.
in it.
Oh, they should probably put this on.
So I guess this
Use
goes
that,
away,
yeah.
but yeah. All right.
And Arwen,
I rolled 6 and a 3.
Well, no,
You
that was
get to-
against me.
you
Oh.
get
Oh.
4 dice.
Oh, for my defense. Okay.
And they didn't hit you, so
Okay, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, do we even? What is the point of us rolling?
I think I need to, now that we're doing some play testing, beta testing of this, I think we need to say that successes on your roll take away successes on the Klingons roll for
Okay.
this.
Okay.
Okay, so that was.
I mean, it could also just be we just roll for the Klingons and we don't roll for ourselves.
All right.
I think it should matter what you have defending you.
All right. So we're to Arwen's turn, or
No, we were still doing trade agreement things.
Oh, right,
So,
right.
trade agreement.
That's right.
Because I don't know you, Vulcan, I can offer you 1 production trade agreement.
He's stingy. I say this.
I don't have a whole lot of options.
Oh, fair
Okay.
enough.
To make it a fair trade, I can give you a production too.
Sounds good. I look forward to finally meeting your homeworld at some point.
Which you
I'm
might.
sure that the Vulcans and Andorians will have a classic, pleasant relationship.
We'll see.
Yeah. All right, so that's the trade agreement thing.
Okay.
Do you have anything else you can do on your turn? Or is it
I'm
over
out of
to the
commands.
Romulans? All right.
Okay.
Romulan building times.
Yay. Okay. I'm going to start by. Well, I don't need to build any ships, do I? I
Well,
I've
you
got-
can, but you
I
don't
mean,
have to.
I can, but I don't think I need them. I think I've got enough for now. I don't know.
You've,
I hate to lose my production.
you
'cause
have
I've got
4 because
small
someone
stack.
donated 1 to your
Yeah.
fleet.
I think they donated 2.
They did?
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, I've got 5, so I'm like, well, I guess actually I will build 3 more, I guess.
If you build 3, you can put them in a fleet.
Yeah, I only have 1 fleet available right now.
Yeah.
Right, but you can
yeah,
choose which
yeah, I'll
fleet
do that.
is the available
There
one.
you go.
You guys are killing my antenna.
No, there's too
True.
many little
It's sad.
It's a sad.
Should we take
antenna.
donations for plastic
It's
surgery?
because of it's because of injury 8.
Injury
so
8, yeah.
I'm going to make a
Oh, that's really hurts.
As it with
board there.
Oh no, it's been an earectomy for the
I'm going to put
Ferengi.
4 of them on here.
Just pinching a little.
You said it was real.
No, I said it was all natural and organic.
So
Yeah.
I've got a science fleet, and
Nice.
I'm going to.
Any other building? Do you want to put some research on your project?
Oh, you're
or
right. I should do that.
Upgrade your weapons or anything?
I guess I can put 4 research on my project.
Only one.
No.
You can go
Or-
one at a
oh,
time.
you're right. 1.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay. Then yeah, I'll do that. What do I
Just
You
put it on the card
put it on the card? Okay.
Yeah.
until it's paid up. Yeah.
Okay. And now I'm going to go run off into space.
All right. So you're done with your building phase?
Yes.
All
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
It's not staying on.
No, the other one.
This one. Oh.
Yeah.
Romulan command phase.
Okay. Yeah. So I am going to go into warp. Can you pass me that die? Thank you. So anything but 4. 2.
2.
Here you go.
Romulans dipping their toes into galactic politics.
Could I get a planet?
Planet.
Yes. Where's
Don't forget to flip your commands.
Where
Yeah.
are the? Huh?
You flipped 2 commands because you spent 2 commands to go in
Oh, you're
warp and
right.
come out.
Where are the little warp tokens?
Oh,
You don't need.
You don't need it for
We're,
that.
we're kind of shortcutting that
Okay.
for now.
and
Okay.
you draw your exploration card.
Okay. Let me.
And what blows up the Romulans?
Hey, the game masters of Triskelion.
Yep, they sure do.
Aww. So I take it they do something bad to me. Roll
you-
a die.
Red.
Read it.
Red is usually bad.
Yeah, roll a die. If the die is higher than your ascendancy level.
So
No,
You
this
survive-
is good. This is good
Oh,
for you.
you survived the games. Oh, thank God.
as long as you don't roll a 1, you're
Yeah.
fine.
The roll is you. The roll is equal or lower.
Roll
blah, blah, blah,
1.
blah. Oh, thank
Yeah,
goodness.
you're
Oh
totally-
yeah, so
I'm
you're
totally cool.
It basically means that you're savage enough to have won the arena games.
Yeah.
Your Katniss.
Yeah.
Yay. Okay, awesome. Then I am going to explore. Or wait, how do I? Oh no, I can't build anything on there right now. 'cause
Not
I'm in
yet,
Not
but
yet.
you can explore.
But you could
again.
leave a ship behind.
My, yeah, I'm gonna leave a ship behind
Yeah,
and
and put that one in the
explore
warp.
again. Yeah. Or
Yeah.
what?
So
You got it.
flip over 2 more of your commands,
Oh, you're right. Hold first.
and then you can roll
2 more.
2 again.
another 2.
There must be something in the air on this side of the galaxy, some kind of like dark matter.
Can I get another planet?
Here.
Oh, there's one. Good.
There's 1 more baby planet left.
Yeah, because I only claimed 1.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it on top. of you.
And it's the Argolis
Please,
cluster.
$10 donation. Whoever the current player is gets military funding.
Yay!
Oh, nice.
So that military funding is 1 ship.
On their next build phase, they get a free ship.
Okay,
Yeah.
Nice.
awesome. You'll have to remind me, otherwise I'll forget.
Don't remind her.
So level 4 hazard. If any ships survive the hazard, take 2 research tokens. So I just.
So first you
Okay.
move your fleet onto
Oh,
there.
you're right. Sorry, I thought I moved.
And now you roll 1 die for each of those ships.
So 3
Okay,
dice,
so-
3 dice.
and you get under 4.
So 2 of your ships blow up.
Yeah.
Well, she got military
Yes.
funding next time.
Yeah, and so that fleet
It's okay, I've
becomes
got
1
extra
ship.
ships.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
That's a science fleet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So wait. So you only has to roll 1 die
Oh, what?
because when this fleet brings a
Right.
hazard, only roll 1 of its ships.
Yeah, so roll
Okay.
1,
Okay.
roll 1 die and see if a ship blows up. So
Oh,
1
they
ship
don't.
blowed up,
Okay.
not 2.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Blowed up is Andorian for blue
So those
up,
now.
blowed up,
So now the fleet disbands. So those ships are now
Okay.
there.
because you only have 2
Everything.
But you
I can
get.
make a new one.
But you gain 2 resource tokens.
I just broke
of
my
whatever
universe.
kind she wants.
No research tokens.
Research.
It's okay.
I thought you said resource.
Fleet just
There we go.
destructed. Oops,
Get
sorry.
your 2 research
Thank
tokens.
you.
Everything's coming up Arwen right now.
Yes.
If people keep buying her ships.
It's true. It's true.
They send
Everybody-
Klingons at
Thank
us,
you.
but they buy her ships.
You have 1 more
They send
command.
Klingons at everyone.
Yeah, but he wanted it to be for us or
Hey,
something.
they got you ships too, weren't they? Like a
No.
Klingon?
No.
Or no, that was some sort of invasion.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's invasion
Yeah,
for
yeah.
everyone.
Klingon Marauders.
Those are ships, you know. They're
Technically-
just attack
Take your last
ships.
action. Take your last action.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, what else do I? What else can I do? I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go.
Okay, so that's the end of the
No,
turn.
it's whatever you can.
So now this is what they call the refresh phase. So we gain whatever nodes we have. So I have 1 culture and 1 research. So I gain 1 culture and 1 research.
Oh.
1 culture.
And don't we get them for our home planet too?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all he
Oh,
has.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Yeah. The Klingons blew up my production node. Someone hand me a culture?
Yeah, can I have one of each?
I need 1 of each. Is
Thanks for giving me culture.
Culture.
I have production, but I need
What else do you need?
research and
Culture.
Everything. Production and research.
So here's a research and a research.
And Tori needs a culture.
Oh.
I am.
Oh, so I
in
get it for
desperate need
these
of
too,
culture.
right?
Yeah.
How do the trade agreements work?
Oh,
Can I get
we
a
also gained the
production?
trade agreement,
Where's the
whatever we got.
production?
So I get one more production
Production?
from that.
I also get another production.
Here's your production.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
That's probably one I spent earlier.
I am glad I
Yes.
made friends with the Vulcans because my production node got blowed up, and now I can actually release things. So let me have those turn order cards.
So I have a question, Jack.
Yep.
And he needs 5.
Oh,
If
right.
I try to, if I try to go to Andor, can he stop me from being able to actually enter your planet?
Yes. In fact, you can't enter because you're not at peace with him.
Well, I mean, I'm not at war with him either.
I just
have to get
realized-
We
permission.
I
have
could've
a
bought a-
donation. Espionage victim Ryan and receiver Steven live long and prosper.
So that means Steven gains one of Ryan's project cards
Yes.
and can learn it.
Yes.
The
So
receiver
you just
takes
give
the
him.
top card from the victim's research deck and places it in their receiver's play area as
Oh.
an active project, regardless of the number of science they control.
So now you
Thank
can
you.
learn the rules
Thank you,
of
donators.
acquisition. Q is very active in this.
So I just
Why does
realized-
everyone hate the Ferengi? We're just.
I have no idea why.
all we want is just to make friends.
That
and,
was a
and
lie.
trade.
You have an idea.
Okay, fine. I will honestly say that I know almost nothing about Star Trek, and all I've heard is that we should take the Ferengi.
All right. So here comes the new turn orders. Ooh, Ryan gets 1. Arwen gets 3. Steven gets 4. Tori gets 5, and I get 2.
So at what point can I buy Ascendancy? Is it on my
Whenever you have
phase,
five,
or-
whenever you have 5 culture, you can,
You can
at
buy
any
an
point.
Oh, well then I'm going to do that.
I was going to
convert
say,
it.
can I do that now?
Yeah.
Because I definitely have 5.
Do you have?
I had 5. Yeah, because
did
I
I
started
get-
with 4 and I got 1.
Yeah,
How do I
everybody
get
should.
Where's the Ascendancy?
It's over here.
I will also purchase an ascendancy.
You can throw that in there.
I'm ascending.
So the whole galaxy just got 1 up, except for the Vulcans.
Vulcans were already better
Vulcans
than us
started off,
anyway.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still have the most ascendancy.
I mean, they actually want everyone to rise up to their level,
There's
so that way
that.
they can attack us.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and I can't win through the ascendancy, so
Yeah, so it doesn't. He doesn't
Okay.
care.
Or can he? We
He
don't know.
can't.
yeah,
Oh.
this
can't.
could be a secret
Oh,
agenda.
that's true.
The only way you can win with Ascendancy, if that secret one, is you win at 8 Ascendancy.
Yeah, but would I lie?
No.
Yes.
Is your secret one the 8 Ascendancy one?
I already said that I couldn't win through ascendancy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to spend a culture and a ship.
Uh-oh. Are you colonizing that planet?
Yeah.
You...
I want us to be friends.
If you wanted us to be friends, you wouldn't take the best planet within range of my homeworld.
I mean, I just want that's the best planet within range of your homeworld.
Yeah.
Not for somebody who has no production nodes.
Well, you could build one, can't you? Can't you build one?
No, it only
I
has
can build one on my
yellow
home.
or.
I can build
well,
one
I
on
mean,
my
you could build
homeworld.
one on your home. I'm saying
Okay,
you'd build
I'm going
one
to
somewhere.
spend
You'll be
a
fine.
research on this. And I will spend 2 production to get a production node on this.
You're just taunting him with that production note, aren't you?
Well,
He's just asking to be invaded, that's all.
not at all. And I think that's everything I want to build this turn.
Okay. Command phase.
Okay, so I'm going to spend 2 command to go into warp and come out of warp,
It's over there.
and I'm going to ask for permission. Well, I'm going to actually take this.
You're
one.
going to my homeworld.
I'm going to ask for permission to go past your ship.
Sure. I
So,
don't care what you do on Andor.
hi, would you like to trade?
Hi, welcome to Andoria, strange big-eared creatures.
Where are my truck?
What are you, brown or copper? Like, I have to call people by their skin
Does being
color.
next to me mean you can also trade with me?
I could, but
You guys can now trade too.
But my thing only works if my trade agreements only work if I have ships in orbit around your colonies,
So-
which right now is not happening. So there's no point in us trading.
Well, for you.
Actually, no, it's for you because if whatever you give me, I'd be getting, and you'd be getting nothing.
Oh, that's right.
So
Yeah.
Okay.
So I can offer you our technological superiority, in return for your Ferengi things that
Production.
you offer. Yes.
And as part of that, I'm going to poop out a ship.
I think you've been invaded.
Nope.
I'm getting slowly Ferengi invaded.
We're
And
in,
Vulcan invaded.
Yeah.
And Vulcan invaded.
We're in traded.
Yeah.
Intraded. Yeah, he intraded me. Yeah, that's good.
And then I'm going to spend. Okay, I'm going to spend an in and out for this guy, and now I will roll the big die. 2.
Another 2.
I'll find Yuri, not to be confused with Yowie,
I need to find out if I can put a starbase over there.
and exploration.
I think you can.
Peaceful meditation.
Oh, that sounds
That
like
seems
something you would
completely
do.
like Ferengi.
Is it red? It's a red card, isn't it?
Nope. So I can either take 1 culture or destroy one of my ships to take 3 production. It's a hard choice. I will take the culture. Where's the... Oh, there. And I still have one more thing. I'm going to put this fleet into warp.
Makes sense.
And just chill out there.
Oh, I should have another warp token on this guy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. All right, so that is your turn.
Yep.
So that is now my turn. I have some conflicted thoughts on what I should do.
Those are star bases.
Oh, okay.
All right, building phase. I'm going to build a production node on my home planet, which is embarrassing. I had to do that.
You're just going through an unproductive phase.
I think your mining consortium just really likes mining.
I believe that's the case.
Your mining consortium.
Can you? I will put. Oh, jeez, there's 4 ships over there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any culture to spend to colonize because I spent it all on hegemony.
Hegemony.
Ascendancy.
What?
Actually, you spend it on Ascendancy. Oh, I see what you were saying now.
I mean, you can always take Trill without a culture.
I could blow it up, but then that would cause some issues. But I can't put more than 1 ship in warp at a time.
That's true. They're not a fleet.
Yeah.
They are not on fleet.
Oh my.
There really does need to be some sort of like punjar.
That's what that is. He should be putting a lot of money into that right now.
Doesn't say.
I'm going to put one of those ships into warp and put it in the space next to Trill on that space lane.
One of these things there. So you're putting it
Yes.
here?
Oh, you are the Vulcans. Hi, Vulcans.
Hi.
I'd like to make an arrangement with you.
Okay.
Don't mess with us over there, and we won't mess with you over there.
Deal.
Good. All right. Now, we're going to...
This is just
Are you going
sad.
to go discover the Romulans?
I was thinking about trying to take this over, but
I guess you could invade it.
I could invade it, but they have the advantage right now because I need to upgrade my weapons.
But you have the shields, so you're actually even.
Our shields are even, their weapons are better.
Oh. Yeah. Sucks to be you. What are those tokens that you have?
These are Andorian reconnaissance tokens.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I forgot
Don't
what
worry
those
about them. Don't worry about it. It's fine.
It's a fleet thing.
All right. I guess I will put this fleet into warp and take them out. Where's the big die? I'm going to fly over toward the feds a little bit, I think.
Cheese it, it's the feds.
Cheese it.
Sure would be nice if we had something to
You took the last baby planet, didn't you?
murderate
I
everybody.
mean, you could always just try and slowly connect to
Thanks, Ryan.
Sherman's.
A pulsar.
But look, you can get research there. It's great.
So this is a phenomenon. We haven't had a phenomenon yet.
Dude,
Other than the Ferengi ears that Ryan brought in. This gets a research token every round, and we fly in. I roll against the hazard. If I survive, I get the research token, and I can immediately put it on a research project.
Can you still explore on that or no?
I don't get a exploration card because it's not a planet.
Okay.
yeah.
So I'm going to roll for my 3 ships. and I
But that's
need
why you
3
get
or
the
less.
research instead.
Got it.
Okay, so I've got 2 ships blown up.
Ouch.
Andorians are having a rough time of it, but I did survive technically, so I do get that research, and I will spend it immediately on this thing here. I only have 1 more command. I can't really do much
You're
with
getting
it.
awful close to that unexplored thing in the center.
I bet whoever's there is friendly as hell. Yeah, there's not really much I can do with my last command, so. Arwen!
Oh, you're right.
Just,
Romulans.
just a friendly galactic core.
Okay.
I feel like I'm taking the brunt of this game right now.
Don't look at me. Just because we have a guy named Brunt doesn't mean that.
I was about to say, that was technically a pun.
Yeah, Jeffrey
Not
Combs.
intended.
FTW.
Hey, we both have Jeffrey Combs.
It's true.
I guess I can
That's
set
why
up,
we're such good trade
I
partners.
can
That's
set up
right.
another fleet right now, right?
Yes,
Yep.
you can.
Okay, awesome.
So really, our
I'm gonna
alliance would be a
rebuild
game
one.
of Combs.
Come here, guys.
Yes, it would be. That, yeah.
Are you just putting your existing ships on there, or are you buying more ships?
No, I'm using my existing ones
Okay.
right now.
Oh, you do that during your command phase.
You do? Oh, okay, never mind then. Let me
If you
change
build
this.
them, you get to do that for free. If you want to just put them
okay.
together, then
Well, in that
it
case,
costs a command.
I guess I'll build.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll build 3.
Oh, remember you get 1 at the start of your build phase.
Do I?
Yeah,
oh,
you
you're
get
right.
free ones
So,
because people are nice
Yay.
and
So you can-
donating
you
for the
can-
kids.
You can get 4 ships for 3 production.
yeah. Okay. I paid the 3 productions. Let me get 4 ships.
Donating to the kids.
Yay!
Exactly.
The kids really need spaceships. Thank you.
Yeah, the kids need the Romulans to have spaceships.
Hey, this is for science, you know? That's worthwhile. It's
Who
educational.
do you think is a better chance for the kids to survive? The Romulans or the Vulcans?
Definitely the Romulans. For instance, we're going to win.
Vulcans are
So-
not great to children.
Yeah, they've got those weird space pits where they just like
Yeah,
have to
throw
learn
you-
everything.
Yeah, they basically send you to Vulcan boarding school to learn Vulcan science things.
Okay. So,
And if-
Though the Vulcans do have the advantage of not having their home star blown up.
True.
Well, but they had their whole planet blown up.
But it got
Seems
better.
so I can build production nodes, right? Or no? I need-
Yes,
yes.
you can
I need-
build.
You need
Well,
production to do that. You
yeah.
need 2 production.
No, I don't have it right now. Okay, so I guess the best thing is to conquer the universe.
Or
Yeah?
just to connect us, because then I could help you get more production.
Don't trust him.
He's,
Yeah,
he's
Gonna say
trying to
that-
build a global corporation.
I don't trust him.
All right, so that's it for. So you can spend a command to build a fleet, but you already did that. So
Yeah.
I will name this ship the Bezos.
I'm going to. What do I want to do?
I need to know Star Trek things.
Yeah, I
how
think
would
that
I
was
get
reference
over
to
to here?
Jeff Bezos. What's that?
How would I get this over to there? Do I have to do?
You
like
can do it the
this?
slow way, which is impulsing 2 spaces at a time, or you can go into warp, spend 1 command to go into warp, spend 1 command to add a warp token, and then spend the 3rd command to pop out of warp and go 2 systems. Does that make
So
sense?
That would basically get me to there.
Yeah,
So 3 commands would get you there.
3 commands would get you there,
Okay, I'll do that.
and that'll get your whole fleet gets
Okay.
over there,
Yay! So I've got a party here now.
and now you have 2 more commands left.
Yes. I'm going to enter warp. Can I get the die? Yes. 4. Perfect. Can I get a
4?
So
I won't throw it at you
enter
since you're not the
an
Vulcans.
exit warp, I guess.
Yep.
And I basically just want to arrive there. I can do this, right?
You can't move that.
Can't.
You can't move Ardana, but you can move that other one that your ships are on.
Oh, rats.
So you're not gonna be able to reach.
You're right. It's just a little too far.
But
Okay.
you could theoretically
bend-
move the other planet.
You could go to where my guys are. And
What?
You could,
Oh,
you
mean
could swing that one.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So it's always the last one you can swing.
You can only swing things that only have 1 arm.
Yeah.
Come here. Oops, sorry. I'm terrible with this.
Hey, I've just made first contact with the Romulans too.
Except technically you
it's
have.
not No, I think, but I made first contact.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
the Vulcans and Romulans have met. This is a momentous occasion.
Oh, would I
Alright.
be over there or no?
So you want to do trade agreement
You
things?
would be over there.
Okay.
You have to have 2 ships next to each other to do a trade agreement.
Oh.
Technically, you're receiving each other's like TV signals and stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Technically, you guys could have a trade agreement,
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
and that'll be your last trade agreement.
Do you want to?
my Romulans. I have a trade
Really,
agreement.
Really want to do that?
All I have is the sauciest trade agreement that I can possibly offer.
Why didn't you give me that?
See, I'm telling you.
That does look pretty nice.
I'm saying I am stranded in this area. I could use allies, and I'd be a very
You're
friendly
stranded with your
and-
allies, though.
and peaceful.
I'd be happy to offer you one production.
I have a hard time getting this away from less than 2.
Yeah, but here's the thing, you're stranded.
That's true. I do have better shields than you. And the same amount of ships. No, I don't.
Can I renegotiate this later if I decide I
You
trust
can
you
withdraw
more?
it anytime you want, and anytime we're next to each other, we can renegotiate these things.
So would you be willing to consider that? Just sort of a temporary thing, and I can upgrade you later if you feel you want that?
Just remember, you won't get an effect from this the first round.
Okay. That makes it even less worth giving you an equal one to start with.
If you want to give me that, I'll take the 1, and if things don't pan out, then perhaps we'll renegotiate.
That
another
sounds good.
time.
That's what I was saying.
So every time you renegotiate, you're back at losing the.
Okay. Oh, rats, when did I get to add research to this? Was that last turn?
That would have been in your build phase. You can go ahead and do it.
Okay.
I mean,
Sorry.
this is the first time you've ever
Yeah.
played.
Okay.
So.
It's the NDB rule.
Okay.
Yeah. What's NDB?
No douchebags.
Yeah.
Okay,
Four
and I am completely out
You're
of
done?
options,
swear.
yeah.
Okay, so
That's
number
close enough.
4.
Okay. So, my fleet. Yeah, my fleet's all the way over there now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So you have to actually flip the
It's-
trade agreement.
We kind of have each other
Oh,
hostage
okay.
in a
Okay, I
way.
thought you
because-
just tap it. Okay.
Well, I mean, exhausting.
Andoria right now is the cultural center of the galaxy.
It kind of is.
Yeah. You have everyone on there except for the Andorians.
Correct.
Yeah.
Well, they're on the planet.
I do control the planet.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only
So
technically.
it's everyone except for the Federation
Oh, yeah.
and Romulus.
Yeah, the Federation's like totally out of this right now. We're working on us.
Yeah.
Right
This
now.
is year 1 of the 5-year plan.
Yes.
Right now, the Andorians are working on a sci-fi TV series in which a fleet of ships get teleported across the galaxy
Yeah.
Okay.
and have to make their way home
Well,
over 7 years.
But because you met them, now it's a rom-com.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I get it. I was gonna say, hope
Would
we
you
don't
ship
find
it?
Neelix out there. I would ship it, but I don't have any production. Actually, I have 2.
I mean,
My joke was not accurate.
Tori's just trying not to connect anyone, so that way she can boldly go where no one's gone before.
Exactly.
know.
You get me. You really get
She's
me.
doing
I was
this move
thinking
that I've
doing
seen
that too.
before, where she just kind of does her own thing until things get nasty,
Right.
and then she's
Building
like, "Oh,
3
I have
ships.
Ascendancy 4, and everyone else is dead." I've seen this before.
And then turning them into a fleet.
Telling my
$10
secrets.
donation, I'm going to claim that this is it's not attributed, so I'm going to give current player increased production.
Okay. So I get a
Nice.
production.
Nice.
Hey. Okay. So.
Is it during build phase that he gets production?
Yes. On
Okay,
the next
so
build phase.
he's on a build phase now. So it's
Okay.
fine.
I'm not gonna spend any. I won't spend a third production now. So.
Thanks for the donation.
Yeah. Thank you.
Stephen, thanks you especially
Yeah.
in an emotionless Vulcan way.
Thank you.
Your donation is appreciated.
Really is a good Vulcan, other than the whole no lying part.
I don't lie that much,
See?
except in games.
We should add a donation thing
only lie
that
in board
says Stephen gets 1 lie for like $10 or whatever.
Of course, and of course, the Vulcans don't complain as much as Steven does, but
All right. I'm going to.
Have you ever watched Enterprise? Half of that show is Vulcans complaining about stuff.
but they complain in a sort of in a more passive aggressive manner. They don't complain; they just blame.
They side eye.
Yeah.
They do it in such a way that they make you think maybe you complained on their behalf.
About yourself?
Yeah,
That doesn't track.
that Vulcan probably thinks I'm.
They don't give stink eye; they give stink eyebrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then they complain about how humans smell.
When they themselves have smelt the fart.
Vulcans do have a smelt to fart face in general.
Okay. And then I'm going to. I think that's all the stuff I'm going to build for now.
Are you going to maintain our don't want nothing, don't start nothing treaty?
Yeah.
Okay.
They kind of have to because that Andorian over there is fully upside down, so he's just like.
He's my best pilot. There's other guys too. Those are my ace pilots.
There is no up or down in space.
Well, are you sure about that? Because that one looks
Yes.
pretty upside down.
He might just be doing a barrel roll.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
He's like
It's just a really slow barrel roll.
very slow barrel roll.
Is it
Yeah.
Slippy that tells you to do barrel roll?
No, it's
I made
The
flip.
rabbit.
it's a rabbit.
I don't remember the rabbit's name. All right, command phase.
Chat,
So-
what's the name of the rabbit?
What's the name of the rabbit in Star Fox?
Okay, I don't
I'm
think
thinking
we're
like-
gonna- yeah.
Well, this is going to be a delay.
Pepper?
No.
It
No.
sounds,
Peppy?
sounds peppy.
Peppy, that might have been.
Yeah. Chat, you're off the hook.
Right now, all the peppies are coming in because of the
Yeah.
delay.
Like 10 seconds or whatever. Yeah. So you're going into warp and out of warp?
Yep, and I'm just gonna
Do a barrel roll.
go like over here.
Yeah, Slippy's the one who's always in trouble and needs to be
Are you
saved.
discovering a new planet or are you just
Yeah,
going to
it
warp?
looks like it.
Yeah, I'm like warping over.
Okay, so you need to roll that, guy.
Oh, you can get it.
4.
4.
That's kind of like a brief Romulan Vulcan meet cute in the middle on the die.
What?
Exo 3. So this is over here now.
Yep.
I need to.
Roll hazard.
What kind of fleet is that?
This is my console Helytra.
Okay, I don't know what that means.
That's
So,
his
that's the one that puts,
ambassadorial.
Yes, when in
yeah.
orbit of an independent civilization or rival system whose trade agreement you hold, this fleet may place or remove a Vulcan ambassador. This does not use a command and may not be done while moving.
Yeah, he done goofed. He should have sent that fleet over there.
I didn't,
he didn't
yeah,
have
I didn't
that
have
fleet.
I
this
know,
fleet.
maybe
I
you should have
didn't,
made that fleet first.
I know. I just didn't. I didn't know I was gonna get a thing that could flip things. Like,
Yeah.
He didn't know he was going to get that random card that he got.
yeah. Or else I would have.
You know, there's something I need to talk to you about because me controlling
Everything is
systems
fine.
with your ship in it
Because I needed to get
is
below a
benefit
6.
to
Oh,
you.
yeah,
And you.
there you go.
Yeah.
I know, but
And
I'm
now I need
saying
an exploration card.
if I start
Exploration
controlling
card.
systems, it helps you.
Yeah.
So it's in your interest to maybe help me get systems.
Diplomatic summit.
Yeah,
I mean,
sense for
I'm
Vulcans.
injury 8's all yours, man.
You have a diplomatic
Yeah.
summit?
Neutral planets are well suited to hosting sensitive negotiations. The fewer points of discord, the greater the chances an accord will be reached. You may immediately exchange trade agreements with any of your rivals, even those with whom you have not made contact.
Oh my.
Okay, let's get all my trade agreements out then.
You may make one trade agreement, is that what it says? Or
You may immediately exchange trade agreements with any of your rivals, even those with whom
I guess you
you
can
have
only
not
have
made contact.
one from each rival anyway.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
So who
you
would
have
you-
anything?
Oh, I have plenty.
Do you have any research?
The Romulans also
I have no research.
trade,
I just have production.
and the Ferengi also have trade.
What do you have?
I have
But you'd have to be a
production
planet.
times 2
I mean,
or
either.
times 3.
Yeah, it's,
Seriously?
Yes.
it's not beneficial for him to do it with me.
But it's
Notice that
beneficial
he is
for
searching
you.
for
Yes.
research. Just saying.
Why do you think I didn't offer research?
I mean, that is how I get my
Yeah, he
like,
wins
the-
with
my
research.
current agenda is to win the game, fully upgrade your weapons and shields, and those cost research. So
Yeah.
I don't think that was a secret.
Fair enough.
Yeah. That's the one.
I mean, I'll trade with you if you want.
No, no.
That's the one remotely cunning thing I've done this whole game. Was not giving him research.
Yeah.
I can give you production. Everybody likes production.
I like production.
Just about everything you do in the build phase takes production.
Yeah, I have a lot
Yeah.
of production to trade, but I don't actually have a lot of
Except
my
for colonizing.
I guess I'll give you a research for production. Is that okay?
No, that'll do. I like research. Research.
Okay. So what do you have to offer?
productions again, still.
All right. If you give me that 3, I'll give you a culture.
Ooh.
I
didn't know the Vulcans had
somehow
culture to
trust
offer.
a Vulcan.
Well, he didn't lie that he's going to give you culture.
yeah,
He
yeah.
just also didn't say he wasn't going to take it back immediately
And it goes
before
tapped.
you could benefit from it.
Yeah, because that is something that could be done.
When do I need to do that to?
You can take it back whenever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
It's
then I
just-
lose the.
No.
If she doesn't take it back, you keep it.
But odds are she would.
If I don't take
Most
it.
likely. It's usually a declaration of war to do something like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So I'm just going to be making massive amounts.
so when you have someone's trade agreement, you're considered to be at peace with them.
Okay.
Yes. See, I
I
told
just
you we should
haven't
get
done
along.
Yeah.
For now.
What else you got?
Okay. So those
more
were
command.
2 command. Or yeah. So I only have 1 research thing. So I'm going to actually. What would I need to do to take control of the planet?
You need to spend 1 ship and 1 production.
Is that a build phase or a command phase? Then?
That is build phase.
Okay. So as long as I have a ship here, I can.
1 culture and no, you'd have to spend ascendancy.
Oh, that's right. And I can just do that on like anything on the board.
Yeah.
That's right. So there's no reason for me to keep the ship there, so I'm going to warp it out.
Okay. Are you going to discover a new
Yep.
planet? Okay. Roll that die and see what kind of space lane you get.
4 again.
You could probably connect to Sona Prime if you wanted to.
I don't think so.
Well,
Yeah, I could.
yeah,
If he moved the other
yeah,
one.
because the arm can move.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if
Do
you want
I-
to do that, basically you would hold your hand on your home world so it doesn't
Yeah.
move, and then you can swing that around until it can connect to Sona Prime.
I don't know if I want to do that.
One tactic is you build a defensive buffer of planets by just discovering in such a way that no one can link to your home world.
Oh, really?
And that would do that.
Yeah. I'm not doing it.
Okay, I'm really
my.
curious what
What?
this is.
I think that's a public card. What is
Yeah,
that?
it is public.
So the market penetration convoy fleet can connect space lanes to systems beyond the maximum number.
Nice.
So even if you turtle in, I can still come and say hello.
I love Ferengi card titles. They're all good.
Yeah,
Market penetration fleet
convoy.
convoy.
Okay, I'm gonna make it discover a new
All right.
Okay.
planet.
Oh my. Is that a phenomenon?
And
Now you
I
see
knew
the
that was gonna
benefit
happen.
to discovering safe known planets.
So if you have a ship that survives that, you get to keep that research. Is this your
How many
science
dice
fleet?
do you need?
No,
Nope.
this is
Nope.
his console.
This is my
fleet.
console.
His
Okay.
science
Oh,
fleet
okay.
is in your
Yeah. Which I could have probably moved that one around too.
Yeah. So
but-
roll one die per ship in the fleet.
Yeah, which I think
There's
there's only three right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you have to get under the number of the hazard.
Uh-oh. One
What
ship
was the number?
survived. 4.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right. So I have one ship still.
One ship's still there, but you get a research. You get to keep that research that's on it.
It automatically goes on to a.
You can
thing,
put
right?
it on a research project if you
Then
want.
I will.
Yeah.
That's the only time you can go directly from getting research to a project.
Gotcha.
Does it like respawn research here?
Yes.
Every
every
round.
round.
Yeah.
You should put your spaceships back in your pile.
I-
Because they look like they're near, like...
All right. What else we got? Is that
All right.
it?
Still have one more command.
You guys send the one on Andor on to
You
warp?
still got that guy. Yeah. Was he in warp at the end of last round?
No.
You're a Ferengi.
No.
Oh,
I was
oh,
first
yeah.
this round.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the one over there into warp.
This guy.
Yep.
That's right. Leave Vulcans. We don't know that you kind of have a deal with guys across the galaxy. Yeah. Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. And Federation at long last.
At long, long last, it is
Building
time for me
things.
to get some stuff done. All right. So,
The children of the galaxy.
yes.
Welcome to
All right.
the present.
I'm going to spend this research to upgrade my shields.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to build a fleet.
It's really not that dangerous out here.
Yeah. Surely it is not that dangerous. All
It's
right.
not.
Don't call
Call me Shirley. Yes. I knew that was coming. All right, so I am building once again my colonization fleet because
Mm-hmm.
I am ever hopeful that things will not be all crappy.
Yeah, I was gonna say your space fleet seems to be parked half on one of your culture centers.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you
It's
know.
a museum.
Seems
They
slightly
park-
hazardous.
It's a museum exhibit.
All right.
This was a retired spaceship, and they're gonna make it go again.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And they're going to bring in the original crew of that
Brought in the
starship
antique ship.
for one last round.
All right.
Right at the silent.
But only on a Tuesday.
Only on Tuesday.
Okay, so with that done, I believe I don't have. Yeah, so I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to move on to my command phase.
All right.
I will move. This guy will go
In
into
and out.
warp and then out of warp.
Roll the die. Oh, you're just
Here.
going there.
I will use my colonization fleet power. I don't have to
You just have to spend a ship.
Yeah, I just have to spend a ship.
And now you have a colony.
And now I have a colony.
Dim feds and their colonies.
We'll see if it lasts longer than the last one.
Yeah, exactly, right?
I don't know, is Max still watching?
Alright, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this guy out of warp.
So you spend one command to take him out,
Yeah.
and he can move 2 systems.
Right, so, where's...
Sherman's planet got tanked.
Oh,
You made me crush my antenna.
alright, 4.
The antenna represents the state of my civilization in the galaxy.
How many injuries you have?
Okay, I feel
Oh,
like
you're going. So if you
she's clearly
spending,
avoiding everybody.
if even though he has 2 warp tokens, you can only go one system
know.
if you discover.
I know.
So you could have gone to that other planet over there, but
I could have,
you didn't.
but I didn't.
Everybody's finding good.
Sigma Temp.
Sigma Tamma 4.
Nice.
Alright. So these go away.
You still have to explore though, right?
Yeah, exploration card.
Exploration. The Grand Nagus.
Ah, so you have to roll. You remember you said the roll yesterday.
Yeah, so diplomacy things is you roll a you roll your 1 die, add your ascendancy, and you have to beat the number.
So you have a 2, so you just need to roll a 1 on a die,
Yes.
which is impossible not to do. Good
Oh,
job.
all
You
right.
now have the Grand Nagus.
I now have the Grand Nagus. He was hanging out in Sigma Tamma
4.
4, and I decided to pick him up and send him somewhere. He is the supreme leader of Ferenginar.
He is.
What's he doing all the way over
He
there?
is Grand Nagus Zek, and he has an offer I cannot refuse.
He's looking at buying a moon.
Yes.
Fair.
In maintenance, take 2 production and pass this card to my left. While I hold this card, Ferengi ships may move freely through sectors containing my ships. So, in next maintenance phase, I will take 2 production and pass this
So I
on.
believe I have to pass the diplomacy to get the benefit of that card.
Yes. Alright, so I have 2 command left, which means I'm going to explore some
Looking
more.
up allies. Exploring more,
Exploring more. It's kind of what I do.
it is. Get a 4. Roll 2.
2.
All right. Are you trying to connect to anything, or are you
I
just?
don't think you have to re-roll. I think you just get because I think it's just. Cause, I mean, not like it matters because everyone has 2 ascendancy or better.
Why? Why?
In order to claim the ally, you have to pass a diplomacy test.
No.
Okay.
Well, I just have the 1 ship, so it's an electrokinetic cloud. Borg cubes. I wonder where the Borg are.
Borg? What is a
Borg?
Borg? You mean famous tennis player from the 80s, Bjorn Borg?
That was really dated.
It was. That's why I said it was from the 80s.
Yeah. Anyway, Borg cubes which end their movement in this phenomenon are destroyed. Things to keep in mind.
If the Borg show up and choose to go way past everyone's homeworld.
Well, no, you could, I'm just saying that we could try to kite them
Yeah.
to the electrokinetic cloud.
You're going to kite them to Endor is what you're going to do.
Well, the Andor is close as, you know.
Go ahead and see if you
great.
get blown up by
But
the
yes, I
electrokinetic
have
cloud.
to see if I get blown up by the electrokinetic cloud.
I mean, your odds seem pretty good.
Yeah.
That's 50-50. You did. Goodbye, Galaxy
You should
class.
come and play at my Dabo table.
Yeah, I bet you'd like that.
But you have canned mini contacts that say
Yes, he does. All right, so that's it for me.
that's it for you,
And that is
that's
it
it
for
for
the
the round.
round.
So maintenance, everybody gets whatever production and stuff they get.
All right, so I
And
get
2, 3 production.
I get 8 production.
This is the fun part of the stream where everyone's sort of counting to themselves.
I get nothing to
2
these this round, right?
3, 4.
I get another production for
5,
Ferengi guy.
6, 7, 8.
And then I also get a research and a culture.
You get a research. Here's a
Here, have
research.
culture.
Culture.
Production.
Research
This
for
is research
him.
for you.
Culture for me.
And 1 culture.
1,
And that's it.
2.
I have so much production.
I
I
need
get,
a culture and a research, please. Thank you.
Research.
Yeah, and I
You have
need
culture?
those
Yeah.
other things too.
What
I
you
need
need?
the ones I
Re-
can't reach.
Research. You have 1 research.
Yeah.
And how
One
much?
production?
1
Yeah.
production.
Yeah.
Did you have a trade agreement?
Yeah, but they're flipped right now.
Yeah, they don't.
Oh, right,
Most
right.
of
They
yeah.
they come unexhausted now.
Okay.
I need the number 3 card there.
Oh, I also need a research for the trade agreement. That
Why
I
was
have.
hers exhausted?
Because
Because
she's
she's
I'm
Romulan.
distrustful.
They don't
Oh.
trust.
That's right.
And each
So
one
I
of
should
these
get the
gets 1.
So the first thing that
Now you have the Grand Nagus.
yeah, so like the
Put that
first
on that
trade
phenomenon.
trade convoy that shows up, they get turned away.
And anybody who's in warp gets another warp token. So
Correct.
you guys are revving your engines over here. I'm gonna see if I get the Grand Nagus. If I fail this, it gets discarded. I can't possibly fail it, so boom. Grand Nagus is visiting Andor now.
Okay.
Anything else that needs to be refreshed?
Nope.
No, I don't think so.
All right,
These
let's
over.
do another round here.
Flip the command again.
Ryan? Oh, let's face up. Yeah, let me shuffle them face down.
Your commands need to be flipped still.
Yes,
Guess what?
that's correct.
I'm just letting you know.
Ryan's number 2, Arwen's number 5,
Oh, man.
Steven's number 4,
Again.
Tori's number 1, and I'm number 3.
Federation
always
number
number 4.
1. All right.
Dance party, temporarily.
Dancing party. All right. So let's see. What can I possibly do? Oh, I know. I can build a fleet.
We're gonna build more ships and throw them to the wood.
Yeah, into
throw
the
'em to
into
wolves.
the wolves of the things.
So far, that's
The
what
wolves
the
from space.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the Andorians have been doing that to great effect so far. And
Mm-hmm.
it's quite fun to just have no ships anywhere.
I mean, to be fair, the Andorians have the ships the furthest away from their own territory.
Yeah, which I just found out is a victory condition. So congratulations, everyone. Thanks for
You're so bad.
you are.
Face is awesome. Okay. So remind me, how do we build star bases? We just say I have a
You
star
say
base.
I'm building a star base.
That's what I
You have to control the system, which means you have a colony,
Right.
and you flip one command.
All right. Oh, so that's a command phase thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Blue. All right. Yeah, I see that. Or
Do we need
ships
star spaces? What are they for?
Star bases
bases-
allow you to build ships on another colony that isn't your home world.
Oh,
They also They also help defend your planet if
Okay.
if war
Okay.
happens on that space.
What do you mean
am
if?
going to purchase a research node
It's also a great place for the Ferengi to come and do trade.
Yeah.
here on Sherman's planet.
Sherman's planet,
I'm using one of the gray open
right?
slots to do that. I will also spend 2 production to build a
Oh.
production node, but I do need a production node, please.
Yeah, you do.
Thank you.
Everybody has such delicious colony planets.
All right, so I've got that there.
Take entry 8.
I have to get psyched up for it.
Play your psych out mix.
Take entry
I gotta
8.
play my psych up mix.
Okay. Then I am going to buy 2 ships and build a fleet on Earth. And this is going to be, I am going to pretend, like, maybe learn my lesson.
Use your hedge money.
And
Hegemony.
Hedge money.
all right.
We don't
I'm
have
going
those
to
rules of
build
acquisition.
a science fleet this time.
Science
because
fleet
I need
for
some help.
science
For
and fleets.
science. And I get 2 more, so I'm going to have one that stays.
Did you get
In my
a
system.
culture when you discovered that phenomenon?
I did not.
You should get a culture when you discovered that phenomenon.
I would like a culture, please.
There you go.
Thank you.
I have my own like spent resources
Yeah.
pocket over here.
Okay, so I now have my fleet, my science fleet.
Science fleet
Science fleet!
of the future.
Alright, and my science fleet is going to go into warp.
Okay, so you're
And
switching
it's
into
gonna
command
go-
phase.
Out of warp. So I'm going to roll the die. And I get a 4.
Where your science fleet is on Earth.
My science fleet is on Earth.
Okay.
And it's going to go this way.
You have planets over there.
I do have planets over here. And it is Zeta Buddhist 3.
Zeta Buddhist.
Zeta Buddhist.
Nice.
Zeta Buddhist 3.
Fun.
Alright.
They have the best Buddhists.
Alright.
Very peaceful planet.
Very peaceful planet. I have an exploration card that I need to do, which is a warp-capable level 2 civilization.
You get a culture for finding a civilization.
I do get a culture for finding a civilization. And I'm going to attempt to
Hegemonize.
hegemonize.
Well, first you have to populate it.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so what do you
So
get?
never mind.
What do you get? It's warp level 2,
It is warp level 2.
and
They
what?
have...
So 2 nodes, I assume.
They have
2 production.
2 production.
Because it's production, then
Yes.
research, and then culture, and
Yep. Alright.
I like their Buddhists.
They have the best Buddhists. Alright.
so you have a really good shot at hegemonizing this.
I do.
So you add your Ascendancy and your Universal Translator bonus,
Yes, I do.
and spend 2 culture.
Which
Oh,
which
yeah.
fortunately you just got.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did. Just get. Okay. So, I roll 1 die, and they roll 1 die.
Yeah. They roll 1 die and add 2.
And you add 3.
Woo! All right. So,
You're like, yes, everyone in this production planet should be my friends.
You like Big Buddhists, and you cannot lie.
I do like Big Buddhists.
And they're like, you know what? We almost didn't go with you, but since you have a universal translator and we understood what you were saying, we decided to be friends.
So, do I have to...
No,
No.
you hegemonized.
I had Geminized. Okay, so I now have Zeta Buddhist 3. Zeta Buddhist 3. Okay, so I have 2 more commands. So for that, what I'm going to do is I am going to have one of my ships go in and out of warp. No, actually, what I'm going to do with that is I'm going to have one go into warp here.
Chill out.
And chill out. And I am going to look at research projects.
Okay. Because you have.
Because I have 2 research nodes now.
All right. Is that the end of your turn?
That will be the end of my turn.
While you're
yes.
doing that, why doesn't Ryan just start going?
All right. Hey, Tori.
Uh-huh.
Would you be interested in being friends?
I would love to be friends with Ferengi.
Have you guys met? You haven't met yet.
I know. That's why I'm asking in advance.
You can't ask if you're going to be friends if you haven't met yet.
Well, I can ask. I mean, technically, she could
He's
lie.
asking the universe.
Are you-
Will you send me a new friend? And I am saying.
I think
to
there was
him,
a big global meeting that the Vulcans.
There
the Grand
was.
Nagus was over here at some
Yeah,
point. He could have
so-
passed the message along.
All right, I'm going to spend.
Fred Negus isn't interested in helping the Ferengi race.
Go.
Wasn't he Ferengi?
He is Ferengi, but that doesn't mean he wants to
Help them.
work for their benefit.
All right, so I'm going to spend 3.
It's all about profit.
I'm going to spend 3 commands to get 3 more warps on my
This
fleet.
guy?
Yep.
Okay.
And then I'm going to spend 1 to exit warp.
Mm-hmm.
So I roll my big die.
So you're going 5?
I'm going 5.
Oh yeah, okay. That's what you're saying.
It's a 2.
So 2
Two.
Is there a way for a 2 to connect here?
here.
Between here and
Yes.
Maybe. Let's
yes,
see.
there should be. Because all I have to do is do this.
Excellent.
So you have to fly through the electrokinetic cloud.
That's fine,
But
because
if you don't
that-
stop there, you don't have to worry
Right.
about that.
So 1, 2, 3.
4 to Earth.
So I'm going to start at I'm going to end at Zeta Buddhist. I'd like to do a trade agreement with you.
Okay, we'll end at Zeta Buddhist.
And because this is a franchise establishment flotilla, I can drop off ships as
You
I
can just poop ships.
I can poop ships on any planet that I
You're just crop dusting ships. You're just yeah,
yeah. So
just doing a drive-by. Just
Excellent. For this, you know what? I want to be friends with Ferengi.
oh my! Do you know that
we're
giving
going to
him,
be very good friends.
You know that giving him production helps him win, right?
And you know that giving him pooping out ships gives me production, right? That's 3.
Do you have enough ships to maintain your fleet?
Nope.
Okay. Just ship pooping everywhere.
I'm okay with this.
And then with my I didn't do my purchasing phase.
Would you like to do your purchasing phase now?
Yeah, I wanted to spend 2 research and a production to get a research on that.
Okay.
I'll just put them over here.
Yeah.
And then I'm spending. I probably should get a couple more ships.
Oh, these warp tokens are.
Oh, but I need
Actually, I'm going to spend 2 to get 2 more ships on Ferenginar, and then the other 2 to build a second production node on Lytasia. And then my last command, I'm going to get another rule of acquisition.
Okay. I'm just looking up something about blowing up colonies because that may or may not be happening soon.
What?
Yeah, I mean, I guess
Andorians.
the Vulcans do have some pretty yummy looking colonies.
I'm looking up space invasion because I'm going to
Yeah,
deal with this situation.
the Andorian.
Yeah. Did you have a question?
No.
Oh, I thought you had a question. All right.
It was him saying that people were going to come blow up Vulcans.
Um,
It was him saying that people were going to come blow up Vulcans.
All right.
Vulcans.
No, why would I blow up Vulcans? I have a
Yeah.
don't want it, don't start it treaty with you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm gonna take this one.
I have 5 production. I'm going to spend 4 on ships. Or I have 6 production and spend 4 on ships. And I will make them into a fleet. And that will be just a battle group. I'll line those up when it's not my turn. Then I'm going to, let's see, what else do I want to build? I'll put research on this, which means I unlock the Andorian Legion, which is a hall where veterans meet, and sometimes there's like dances and stuff like that.
Uh-huh.
This means in planetary evasions of systems marked with an Andorian token, my ships may re-roll to hit rolls of 1, which means nothing to anyone yet.
But that's what your recon fleet is.
Yeah, that's what my
is
recon
for.
fleet is doing. Yeah. I can't colonize anywhere. I could colonize over there where that Romulan ship is.
Mm-hmm.
But then the Romulans might just blow it up.
No, we've got a agreement, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I'm going to
now.
spend this culture and throw a colony on that and just destroy one of those ships, please. Thank you. And I will spend 2 production to put a production node on it. Place that, please. Assuming that planet can have a production node.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Toriel's really happy with the way the numbers worked out for that. And I'm like, wait, you have exactly 30 colonies.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I will spend 1 to go in and 1 to go out of warp. I have to stop there because I don't control that. I'm going to spend 1 to do a space invasion of this warp 2 civilization. I have 4 ships, so I roll 4 dice. They roll 2 because they have 2 nodes. So someone want to roll 2 dice. They hit on 4s, I hit on 5s. And, well, actually, they hit on 5s and I hit on 6s because we both have shields. Actually, I don't think I can hit them.
You said you can hit on 6, can't you?
They have a 2, so they add 2 to what I need to hit. And I need a 5, so I need 7s. I can't even hit them.
Wow.
They hit you though.
They hit me? Okay.
You know what? Take it back. I mean, like you would have done the math beforehand.
But I didn't.
I know, but you would have. You thought you could hit on 6s and attack based on that. I'm willing to let you take it back.
Take it back.
Well, I'll leave him there and just say I didn't spend that command. All right, I'm going to spend 2 command because Andorians don't trust each other, so it's hard for them to build star bases. But I'm going to build a star base on that colony with the Romulans sitting there.
I don't know where. Like,
Yep.
Clever that.
Oh, okay.
And then I can have 2 star bases if I wanted to, but I only have 1 more command left, so I'm going to do research. And I have 1 research node, so I can only keep 1 of these. Whoever is number 4 can go ahead while I'm doing
Okay.
this.
I'm going to start by spending an Ascendancy to... Oh, actually, first I'm going to put a research node, research thing on this, which finishes it off. So now I have the communication network online. I just lost the research.
And what does it do?
When you colonize a planet, you may immediately build 1 node at no cost. And I'm now going to colonize a planet by just using the Ascendancy to put a colony
Wherever the hell you
on
want.
Sona Prime. And then I will put a research node on that. Or the research.
There just happened to be an ancient civilization of Vulcans living on Sona Prime, it turns out.
Yeah.
Yep.
Without the entire time. You walked over here and just left without...
They're like
Saying
cockroaches.
hi.
Like you know,
You don't even know they're there.
They're like super technologically advanced cockroaches.
Yeah. I'm also going to build a production node on the same place.
Okay. That's this guy here.
I'm just really close to Earth.
Oh, I
I
didn't
mean,
do...
Vulcan is actually really close to Earth.
That's true. It is.
So is Andoria. Technically, the 3 of us should be bros.
I think I have a lot of...
like
I'm
you were
also going to
create a
build a...
federation.
Federation or
something.
something. Yeah.
That, well,
I'm going to
that,
build a culture node over here.
if we create the Federation, that means both of us remove all of our stuff from the board
Sorry.
and join her team.
Yeah.
Give to me your
I've just been putting them over here.
Oh, okay.
I hope they add Tellarites at some point, so that way all the Federation races are.
I want them to add Terran Empire.
Yes.
That would be amazing.
Yes, I would love to be on the
All they got to
Terran.
do is like a slightly darker
Then-
version of these, or yellow ones. You still building?
Yeah.
Terran Empire would be awesome.
No,
This is
Yes.
a busy turn for the Vulcans.
Mhm.
A lot of building going on.
Yeah.
Dominion.
That would be
Oh,
awesome.
I'm just imagining what the Dominion could do because of their changelings. Like,
Yeah.
they would totally have like obscene abilities.
There's too many options for abilities because they have really good ground troops with the Jemadar.
Right. Well, but ground troops don't really mean anything in this game.
They would have done me a good there.
Well,
if I had
yeah, I
advanced
guess.
ground troops. It would have done me a good.
Done you a good?
Yeah.
It would be
English
interesting
is-
if it would be
Yeah.
interesting if
I'm
we,
colonizing this one too.
Good lord.
Maybe,
So you're down to Ascendancy 1.
Yeah.
which means now he can attack us.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I also need another research thing because my research gives me an automatic thing.
You're
So
giving into your emotions.
by building science nodes all over the place.
Yes. You're so excited about science. You're like, you know what? We're excited about science. Let's go blow everyone else up.
I haven't blown anyone up yet.
He's getting
Yeah.
a bit of a hadron.
Which I don't have enough. Okay.
But
And I
think
will also
the
build
Dominion
some
would have to have
ships.
some sort of ability that lets them spend command tokens to steal other people's research things.
Mm.
Let's build 3 ships. I can't actually make a fleet, but just have a few defensive things here.
Oh, actually. Oh wait, never mind. You only have the one fleet.
Yeah, I just went down to 1 ascendancy,
Yeah.
so I can only keep the 1 fleet open.
Yep.
Uh,
I mean, technically, you could disband that fleet and
You could disband. You can disband a fleet at any time. It's
yeah,
just-
I need that one alive for what I'm about to do in the command.
Yeah,
phase,
it's a
so.
battle one, isn't
Oh
it?
dear.
That's the one that makes it safer to go to places like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's done with my building. So I'm going to start with moving that guy over into the thing.
So
command.
command.
Into
yeah,
here?
command.
Yes.
I think he was already.
He already had 2 warp, so
Oh,
just
never
pull
mind.
him out. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
So
there.
you roll and get 3 or less.
For all 3 of them.
Just one.
What?
If that's your science fleet, then you
He
only
gets
need
reroll.
Yeah, mine is.
Everyone has different things.
Yeah,
Oh,
may
it's
re-roll any hazardous system test or.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that your science flight? Oh, okay.
Yeah, different every race.
So I have
even if it
I have
sounds
4
the
on
same,
it
does
right now
different
though.
things.
Theirs
I need
are
a
the
4th
same.
die somewhere. And a 4th die.
Fourth
Probably
die.
because they're both.
Corbin.
Yeah.
3 or less. You lost 2 ships?
3 ships.
Well, until I re-roll. But
Yeah. Science!
damn it.
You lost
3 ships.
3 ships?
No,
Wait,
he-
no,
no,
I only lost 1.
one
It's,
ship,
I need a
only
3 or
one.
less.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Okay,
I lost
you get
1
this.
ship.
You get this, and how many are in their fleet?
4.
4?
Oh, I forgot to. Actually, probably could I go back and make a research thing first?
Yeah.
Yeah. My first command will be making the research thing, or actually making 2 research things,
Well, you draw 2 cards and then.
and then I have plenty
can
of
keep
research
both of them.
nodes, so I can keep both of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now I will put a research on something.
Yeah, and that can go directly on the research project. You have enough ships to keep this fleet even though
Yeah.
one blew up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had
He had
4.
4 on
So
it.
you
Yep.
just grab one of those
Yeah.
ships off the
One of
map.
these is gone.
Yeah.
I'll put this on.
Yeah. So this game is like super complicated, but it's a lot more fun than it looks like. I think.
It's. I mean, like as far as 4X games go, I
It's
think it's
pretty
actually
light.
pretty streamlined.
It's
you
no-
know?
Yeah.
The thing I like about it is if I come at it playing to have fun and just kind of see what kind of galactic story happens,
Yeah.
it's a ton of fun. If I'm playing to be competitive, it's random enough that it can get frustrating. If I was playing to be competitive right now, I'd be super
So
embarrassed.
if this one starts its turn
For all
on this
people.
thing, what happens?
It does nothing unless you spend a command to attempt.
There's an
Yeah.
action called Brave. You brave the hazard by
Ah.
spinning a command, and
which
then
I think your science ship can do without.
Yeah, this isn't
Yeah.
the science ship though.
your science fleet can do it. But yeah,
Yeah. So would it be one? It can do it one ship, or if I had if I brought 2 other ships over,
If
would it be
you-
one command for all of them, or would
yeah,
it
it would be one command for all of them.
Yeah.
But they could all potentially blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what I want to do next.
I know what I want to do next.
I know what I want to do next.
You want to go to the Vulcans?
Free hugs.
Free hugs.
For some reason, I don't trust Ferengi when they say something is free.
With a donation of 5 GPL.
That's
Mandatory
more
donation.
Okay, I think I'll only risk it with the 1.
Okay, so you're spending a command and braving.
Braving.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you just need less than whatever number is there.
Yep.
Which
you're
I got.
You got
So
it.
I get
Got the
another research, and it goes over here.
Yes.
Yep.
And then, so I have 2 commands, and I'm going to do a warp somewhere. We don't need this anymore, do we? We can get it out of the way. This one?
The trill?
Yeah, that's already been taken over.
Yeah. I'll take all.
Yeah, there are no trill there.
Yeah.
Just Vulcans.
Yeah.
Vulcan Trill.
Trilkins.
Trilkins. There it is.
JRR Trilkins.
Oh.
Okay.
There it is also.
Yeah.
It
So-
continued.
Arwen likes that.
Tolkien fan.
Well, I'm named after a character
Yeah,
from Lord of the
fair
Rings, so.
enough.
So I'm just going to warp one of these guys over to make a new planet here.
Okay, so 2 command.
Warp token. Nope. Nope. 4.
We're running out of 4s, except there's a whole bunch more of them over here.
We're running out.
Yeah, and then-
And you need a
we're
planet.
totally not running
Yeah,
out.
we're running. Oh, that's a juicy planet right there.
What? Oh, God.
And it is.
Andorian confrontation. They're Andorians, Captain. They're known for their suspicious and volatile nature.
That is hearsay at best.
If you have an Andorian rival,
You do.
place a new Andorian ship in the system. If not, place a new ship from the player to your right in the system. Yeah, but we're okay with each other right now.
Yeah.
We have a tenuous alliance.
Yeah, and you already had ships over here. It's fine.
So
It's
it kind of
only
makes sense.
basically I want to get like a moving truck and pack Andor into it and fly it over there.
Why?
Because he's doing better over there than he is over
Yeah.
here.
Fair enough.
I'm actually gaining ground over there.
Fair enough.
Here I'm getting
Yeah.
rules wrong
But
and
remember, you're being great
miscalculating.
with my help.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the help of my
That's all
friends,
my
the Vulcans and Romulans, nothing could possibly go wrong. with
Hey,
this.
the
Yeah.
Ferengi were nice to you
and
too.
the Ferengis.
I think we're on our way.
Oh, perfect. Okay. What am I gonna do first? I
Build.
had things I wanted to
Blow
do.
up Andorians. What?
Yeah, I'm gonna build this one production. No.
You can do research stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I'm
can
gonna
do-
put research on here. I'll just add one of those. Well, I guess I do that at the end, don't I?
You can do it whenever you want.
You, do
Okay.
it at point out.
You can do
You
any
also
of
spend-
those.
you can also spend research on like your weapons or your shields.
Yeah, you can do that too. You have lots of
Yeah.
research.
Yeah. Now, why does this go?
The number on the bottom is how much it costs. The number on
Yeah.
the top is the
What you need to roll on the die to hit.
yeah. So a 4 or better, a
okay,
5 or
so that's
better.
why.
Yeah. So
That's why. Okay. And I guess I'll pay. I have to pay 4 to upgrade at the start.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'll pay
I think I
4.
bought the culture node wrong.
Then upgrade to that. Where do these go?
I spent 2 production on 1 culture instead of 2 culture and 1 production.
Vulcans can't lie.
We can forget. We
but
can read.
apparently they can cheat.
We can read. I read the thing
How
wrong.
do I make
already.
a fleet?
Or I didn't
I'm
read
not,
it. I just
like,
remembered wrong and
buying
forgot to look at
ships?
back.
If you're not buying ships, you have to spend a command point in the command phase to make
Oh,
your
okay.
fleet.
Okay.
And then you just build it out of the existing
Yeah.
ships.
I mean, if you're not doing the accelerated resources, odds are that's how you're going to make your first fleet.
Okay.
Which is why you have 5 command tokens.
Oh, that reminds me. I get another command token because I got a starbase.
Okay.
Who's got?
Starbases give you extra command
Steven,
tokens.
can you hand me one of those command tokens in that jar there?
No. Yeah.
Yeah, when you build a starbase, you get another command token that starts exhausted.
That's useful.
So I'm going to switch to
Especially
my
for
command phase now, and I'm going to
Because now I'm not
build
capped
a
at 6.
fleet.
I'm now capped at
Build a
nine.
fleet, and I'm not going to throw that around. And I'm going to put.
Man,
but
if
you
the
can't- oh,
thing
no,
you
sorry,
stole
go
from
ahead.
me happened to be the one that had a command on it, I'd be really sad.
It does have a command on it.
Does it?
Yeah.
I'm really sad.
What the?
Yeah.
Oh,
I actually don't know what you took from me.
Yeah. Your system's hegemony resistance is increased by 1,
Aw.
and it has a command on it.
So
It's basically the anti-Federation tech.
What? I don't like that. That's fun.
Well, don't worry. I haven't been researching it.
Yeah, yeah. Fair enough.
I trust you because we have that agreement.
We do.
Okay.
So apparently I'm capped at 8.
How? So it costs 3
Oh,
to get
yeah,
over
That's
here,
my
right?
only card that does it.
Well, if
That's the only
if you
one?
go into warp, it'll take 2 commands to go there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I
To
can do
go
that.
to the
Yeah, to Ardana.
yeah.
Okay, I want to do
Just
that.
flip 2 and you'll arrive there.
Okay. So I'm gonna do it.
Oh, to there you need
Yeah.
3.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's what I was asking.
So you
I
need
hear-
one to go into warp, one to add a warp token to it, and one to
guess-
come out of warp.
I hear they have nice rallies there.
Ardana?
Mhm.
I don't get it.
I'll just
Ardana rally.
go here
I don't get it.
that way.
Is it a
And
rally racing
then
reference?
I'll
I
warp.
think so.
Can I get
I
that?
think
it
There
a
it
little
is.
bit.
it might be a
Yes.
stow thing.
4.
4.
We're gonna use up all the 4s.
Yeah, we are. Are you going to
So I
connect
need
to the
another
Oh, you
planet.
can't connect
Oh,
to the first.
There's planet.
Thank you.
That's a pretty juicy planet too.
It's Hyrule. I mean Hyperia.
Hyrule.
Hyperia.
Ferengi arms dealer is there.
Oh no, what is that?
It's an ally.
It's an ally.
You have
Yay!
to roll and add your hegemony and get
Hegemony.
He can't.
higher than that.
She can't fail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay,
what
so
do
you
I
get that.
roll?
You get that card. You can't
Oh,
fail
okay.
because you have hegemony too.
Okay.
Hegemony.
I mean, even
I
if
agree with him. I have
Hegemony
that.
One, you wouldn't be able to fail. Or
Yeah.
Ascendancy. One, you would be able to fail that.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep saying hegemony other than to
Nifty.
get you to
Hegemony.
say that.
Hedge funds.
Okay, so I just keep him with me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
What's the special rule for it? What is
I can use production instead of research to upgrade weapons. If I hold this card
Oh.
during my build phase, pass this card to your left in maintenance.
Okay, so, and then he'll have to do the diplomacy check for that and so on.
Okay,
to your left or your right?
left.
Okay. So,
You're going to
Wait.
get the Grand Negus next.
yeah.
Yeah.
And she'll keep that for one extra round because
And-
she didn't have it during the build phase.
Cool.
Okay.
Looks like that's it for this round.
Yeah.
It says during maintenance phase.
It says you pass it on maintenance if you had it during build.
Yeah.
Oh, it did say that. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Is that the end of the round?
It
Okay.
is.
All right,
Can I
so
roll a turn?
we need to
what?
get all of our
It's a turn.
things. Did any
So,
hazards
1, 2,
get
3,
de-recertified? Yes.
Yes, both of them did.
Can you throw that on the Stellar Nursery?
Okay.
I need 1.
Now I have to do math.
How many?
I need 2 more
Now
production.
comes the math. How much production?
2 more production.
3 research.
And then 3 research and a culture.
I have a culture.
Alright, got
Is
my
it only one
culture.
culture?
Oh, I get 2 culture
Yeah, I was
actually.
gonna say. Okay.
And then I
1,
need 3
2,
research.
3, 4.
You get 2 cultures, right, Tori?
Yeah.
Or 1 culture,
I
right?
have.
7, 8,
Hold
9,
on. I
10.
get 1. No, I just get the
Okay.
1.
Can I have
Thank you.
7 production?
7
1, 2,
productions.
3.
So, Jay, you get
Yep.
1 culture, I take it?
I already got it.
Oh, okay.
And I still need my 3
Wait,
research.
You get a culture?
I got it.
Okay. Then I get...
Oh, we need to get Steven some research.
I get 2
Steven
cultures.
research.
3 research.
No, we don't.
Yeah, 2
All
cultures.
right.
Hold on. I still haven't gotten all my stuff. I need 2 productions, or sorry, 3 productions rather.
3 productions
Yeah, and a research.
and a research.
Yeah.
Research. And can I have your number 5 there, please?
Number 5? Oh yes, good idea. Sure.
Unless you want to stay as number 5.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
so
good.
you can be number 5 the whole
I'll
time
be
if
happy
you
to
want.
trade.
Ah!
4, 5,
The monster under the table grabbed one of the turnover cards.
7.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I'm gonna
And
put
then
my
actually I need
plans.
1, 2.
Oh, I get 2 production
3.
and pass that to you.
I need 3 research, please.
3.
Here you go. Tori.
Thank you.
You can do the diplomacy check, but I don't think you can fail it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
I
right.
succeed.
Ryan's number 4. Arwen is number 3. Steven is number 5.
Going up in
Tori
the
is
world.
number 1.
Yeah!
And
I went
I'm number
down.
2.
I know.
This is exactly what I wanted because
no.
this is going to be amazing if I can actually pull it off.
Is it going to do anything
We'll
to give
see.
me more research nodes? That'd be great.
This is where the Federation declares war on the Andorians.
No,
Or
no,
on
no.
everyone.
I would never do that, guys. I would
She's
never.
going to do
ever
a death
that.
blossom in the middle of the board. Just kill everyone.
She's going to summon the Borg.
Okay, so what? The Borg. I wonder who or where they are.
The Borg, the threshold is still looming.
Yeah.
It's very much looming.
Have we gotten any donations for a while?
I don't think so.
Been a little thin on the ground.
Well, it's because we haven't started blowing things up yet.
Yeah, we got to start blowing things
Alright.
up.
All right.
So you want me to get more
No,
violent?
no,
with
we
the Vulcans?
don't. No, we don't. We want at least another round of peaceful
Vulcan War Machine goes into action.
friendliness,
Okay.
Vulcan War Machine.
puppy hugs, all that.
Puppy hugs.
Okay. So...
It's apparently how I win this time. It's starting
hugs.
up. No, it's starting up a war machine, a Vulcan war machine.
Oh, oh, nice.
I don't actually have to kill anyone with
Okay.
it, but I just have to have it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm actually not going to build anything.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, I'm just not going to build anything.
Command phase.
Yeah. Actually, well, all I'm going to do is I'm going to put that and that.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. All right. So to the command phase, what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend 1 command to create a starbase
Mm-hmm.
on Sherman's planet,
Yeah, you did.
which then means that I can build fleets there. But what I'm going to do right now is put my science fleet into warp. I need the warp. Shortest arms in the world. Two. Perfect.
Are you trying to go to Pulsar?
I kind of am.
Everyone wants to take my stuff.
Pulsar 3.
You get to stop
So-
outside of there, actually, because we don't have a treaty.
Hi.
Unless you'll give permission.
So, will you let me in?
How many ships do you have in that fleet? 4?
4. Science fleet.
No.
What?
Nope.
No?
No.
I want to blow you up.
If you'd like to spend a command to enter battle. Okay. Cool. I believe my shields are better than yours. No, they're not. They're
No,
equal.
they're not.
Okay, go ahead and blow me up then.
Very quick change.
I failed.
So did I.
Do you want to?
Don't you roll for every ship?
You roll for every ship.
Oh.
So
Right.
roll 3 more dice.
3 more dice.
I'm miscalculating all my things.
Oh, you're
So you
dead.
blew me up. Yeah. I'm failing as an Andorian in general.
Alright, so do I
Your
have to...
antenna shows it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's a little sad. Because I'm entering, I don't have to spend a command to brave it.
Right. You have to brave
I
it.
have to brave it. Alright, so I need to get under a 4. That is not under a 4.
You have to roll for.
No, it's
your
my science
fleet.
ship. Yeah,
So you did manage to survive it, so you get that research.
I do. And I will put that immediately
Research.
onto that. Then I'm going to go into warp and out of warp. Oh wait, can I do that? Or do I
You
have to ask
stop
you?
short.
I have to stop
Yeah.
short.
I'm not particularly interested in you coming into my planet that I'm around.
You don't actually have to use 2 to do this because it's only a 2 lane, so you could actually just impulse.
You could just spend 1 impulse, yeah.
Okay, well if that's the case, then I'm going to have this.
You could impulse there and spend 1 to engage me in combat if you wanted to.
No, I don't want to go up against your battle fleet.
We're evenly matched.
Yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is take this guy out of warp.
Mm-hmm. And send him 1 planet away.
Is he going to discover a new planet?
I could. I'm trying to figure out what I should
We're
do.
gonna make this a park.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna actually just leave him. I'm gonna leave him
Reserve
in warp.
space.
I will sacrifice the command to the command gods, and
You could build another starbase if you wanted.
These humans are a little weird.
They are. They have their strange
Wait.
religions.
They're
Can?
command guns.
Oh, yeah, she says.
Yeah.
I have 2 ascendancy. Yeah.
I'm not saying it's the best idea necessarily. but
Actually,
you
that
can
is
do
not
it.
a bad idea. I will put my second starbase here.
Starbases help defend
on
in space
Zeta
battles,
Booty.
but not land invasions.
Right. So now you get. So you actually will have now 2 extra.
Can you hand
commands
Tori
at
a command?
2 of them because she didn't take
2?
one for the first.
Yeah.
Right, and they come in. The first one will come in unexhausted, and the second one will be exhausted because.
No, because they both happen this turn.
Yeah. They
Oh,
both
they
have,
did both
yeah,
happen.
They both
Okay,
happen.
there you go.
Okay. All right. Cool. That's it for me.
So for you, number 2,
That's you.
that's me.
What?
Now comes Jay's revenge.
Does it though?
Does it though?
Does it though? Does it though? Does it though?
Can I have a research
Does it
station on
though?
Planet?
Does it? Yes. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to spend 2 research and production to build a research node on that planet. Would you mind building a research node on that planet for me, please?
Is that planet now full?
It's now full, I
Yeah.
think. I think I'll build 2 ships here on Andor and or 3 ships.
And or.
Yep,
And or.
3 ships there, and this will be my command fleet. And they'll be over on that side of the galaxy. Number 3. Can you throw those on that starbase planet over there?
And the Romulans and Andorians are very close.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Are they buddies?
We're bros.
Your bros?
Yeah.
I'm going to... I don't have 2 cultures, so I can't hegemonize that planet. Did somebody take that phenomenon?
She did.
I did.
After blowing you up.
Yeah, you
Remember,
did.
she blew you up.
You did? I did get blown up. That was the thing that
Yeah,
happened.
war
for
was
sure.
declared.
No, he just wasn't getting out of my way.
I just said, please don't come in here.
No, you said
I said,
no.
kindly, please don't
sounds
get in
like
here.
war.
Strange antenna-less
You know what?
pigskin.
For all we know, it could have just been a pulsar, and
it was.
it just blew up the woefully unshielded Andorians.
Yeah. I mean, I
There
feel
was,
like
there
I
was
was
a
picked
Vulcan
on.
scout out there that used its advanced technology and will tell you that no, that's not what happened.
I
They blew you up.
unfairly,
You were attacked.
was...
War was
We
declared.
got a $50 donation for Cue Ball.
Cue ball!
Cue ball.
So that's, everyone picks one of their ships and plucks it.
Correct.
Yes.
And it goes to the nearest system where it lands.
Define pluck.
Pluck.
Oh, flicks it.
Oh,
Flick it.
Yeah.
so did we
Oh.
choose any ship or?
Yeah.
Can we choose a fleet?
Yes. This is Q is basically throwing our ships around throughout the galaxy. Thanks so much for that donation. I was hoping someone would get this one.
Put it on my home planet.
Yep.
Wow.
Oop.
Too
Next
far.
goes over to that one. It's behind. It's near the camera. It's on the table.
It's
under the camera.
under that little tiny tripod on the table.
On the table.
Okay, I see it.
It's behind the spare jar.
I'm on Yuri.
No, it goes onto that
Here?
planet. Yeah.
Okay. So where does this go?
I went to Yuri. Did
you
you
flick
pluck
it?
it there?
Yes.
It lands on
It was
Red
a
and
bad
Ardana.
angle.
Yeah.
Huh?
It goes to Ardana
Iridana.
or
Where's that
Ardana.
one? I can't see it.
The one that was like right next.
It's whatever. It
But
goes
I
to,
was,
it
that's
goes to
where it
whatever.
started.
Yep. It goes to whatever is the closest thing to where it lands. If you do a bad pluck,
Do you wanna flick again?
You
was
can
trying to flick
reflick
from
if
a
you
bad
want.
try
Yeah,
try
try
flicking from a
flicking
not bad
again.
angle.
And if somebody wants to donate for Q Ball again, we can super reflick everything.
Okay.
Oh,
There you
landed
go.
right on Risa.
Okay.
They apparently needed a vacation.
Q thought that Romulan ship needed a vacation.
I think this is something I spent a while ago, so.
So the game doesn't handle people being on each other's colonies real well, so
There's no
we may
colony
have to
there.
fudge a little bit. Like we're sharing space.
Oh, I see. Got it. Yeah, it is kind of popular there.
I'm telling you, man, the Andorian planets are the cultural center of the universe.
I see that.
It's all the ale.
Still my turn?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just go into command phase, and I'll just kind of do things here.
Thank you guys so much for the donation. though,
Yeah.
Seriously.
I'll spend 1 to put this dude in warp. I'll spend 1 to take him out. And when he lands, I'll add him to the fleet. And then I'll spend 1 to attack the Federation there.
Totally what was declared.
I'm
I would-
attacking you.
Oh, what?
Do declare.
I'm hitting on 5+, but you have a shield of 1,
Yeah.
so I'm hitting on 6s.
Yes.
And you are also hitting on 6s.
Yes.
I blew up 2 of your ships.
I need another die. I need you to die.
Okay.
Oh.
No.
So you
No,
use
So
two ships.
I.
You lose
Two
2,
ships.
and I lose 0. I get to take one of your dead ships as a research token, because I'm Andorian and I'm doing field testing.
Humans are violent.
They are, I'm telling you.
He started it.
You still have ships there. Do you want to keep fighting, or do you want to retreat? When you retreat, you move back 2 and land in the pulsar.
Wow.
You can move back up to 2. It's an impulse.
Oh, you're such a jerk. Trying to like make rolls.
So I did not have higher weapons or shields than you. Now, I should tell you, just to be fair, when you retreat, I get to attack your ship.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
So on a 5 or 6, it's destroyed. It is not destroyed.
Fair.
I shoot you in the back.
Do I get to shoot back?
No, you're busy retreating.
Fair enough. All right. I think we should consider talking about the elephant in the center of the board.
The Vulcans.
What?
Yes.
Is
I'm
that
not
an
anywhere.
elephant?
I'm
Okay.
not anywhere near the center.
No, I was like talking about our unexplored
Unexplored phenomenon.
phenomenon.
Oh, well, that doesn't happen unless we meet a threshold.
Right, which is what I'm saying is we should talk about potentially unleashing the threshold
We're changing it, you mean?
or changing it.
You're just going to donate enough to be
I'm
able
gonna
to...
say we should wait
That's
until
a-
after this whole round before we start considering that, because
I still have 3 command.
Tori's going to donate the next
$1,000.
$644 or $54 and
Can you take one of my ships into warp and take it out? And I'm gonna discover another planet between those
Stephen,
two
you can
space
probably read
lanes.
some better than I.
Okay, which of
Just one of the little ones.
the little one?
Yeah.
All right, and you're doing.
A 4.
A 4.
You get Argo.
Why don't I head over toward
A
Arwen?
fantastic movie, by the way.
Argo.
Like this way?
No, he was doing
That's
it.
in that direction, yeah.
That.
It has one open thing on it. And can you throw one of my...
Sure.
It is a warp capable level 2 civilization.
Oh, for crying out loud. Right, like going, ah! Put those on there. And what nodes can it have? It can only have one open.
Yeah.
So it has a production node. And this card. I have met all of the warp-capable civilizations. If I was the Federation, I'd be winning like crazy.
Yep.
But I'm not.
But at least you blew up some Federation ships in the process.
I have one command.
Such a jerk.
I'm going to look at my...
Shran.
Right, I do have research and overview. I'm going to look at my research options. Okay, whoever's next can go, number 3.
Yeah, that's me.
That's Arwen.
I just realized I've been missing opportunities. Oh, also, do I have to do these in the order that they are on the card?
Nope.
The
No.
actions? Okay,
It's just
so
the costs.
So I can basically build a colony over there if I want?
Yep.
Okay.
You could build one on Risa, yeah.
Is that going to anger the local neighbors?
I mean, only one way to find out.
I mean, we're bros, right?
Okay. Well, I mean, I've got this Ferengi
Technically,
arms
you're not
dealer
a neighbor.
friend. Yeah, I'm gonna try
To
and
Risa.
build a.
No, I'm a neighbor to the Romulans, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna build a cultural site wherever that.
I mean,
is.
honestly,
I need a yellow building thingy.
Yellow building.
it's very likely that Risa will
I'm
be
also
just
going
as
to,
good
yeah.
for me this
Well, she
way as it
needs
would
to-
be.
How are
Get
you?
build a
Yeah,
colony
no,
first.
you have to build a colony first.
Okay, well, I was gonna
Build-
do that also, so I'll
Okay.
do that first.
So you
There we
spin the
go.
ship.
Kill the ship. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
Risa
That's
is
why I
a-
was asking if it matters
Yeah.
which order or
It,
not.
I mean, so
I didn't know-
the card order doesn't matter, but you have to have a colony before you can build
Okay.
nodes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
No, it just
can do
didn't
the
say.
things
It
in
just
any
didn't
order.
specify, so I was like really
Yeah.
curious. But here, these are spent. Thank you.
Just throw them in the chaos pile.
And what else am I doing? I think. Oh, I need to put research on here, and that's now mine. So in planetary invasions, my nodes have first strike. Here, I'm spending this also. Thank you.
It's a very spindy
And-
turn.
Yeah, now I think I am just going to. Is there moving on here? No, there's not. Okay, so I'm going to start moving and stuff. I want to try and get. Okay, I'm going to have this guy do warp stuff. Actually, no, I guess I don't need to. Never mind. He's not going to do warp stuff. This one's going to fly over to here, I guess. Arg!
What to do? What to do?
I need more command. How do you get more command?
Build a
things?
starbase.
Which
You
costs
spend
more.
you
Yeah,
spend one
yeah.
command to build a starbase, and then the next turn you're.
Or
you'll have
certain
that.
researchers will give you commands.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't have that either. How do I get to do advancements again?
So you can spend a command to
Pick
so
up 2 cards.
you draw 2, but you
Okay.
can only keep
But
as
you only
many as you have
yeah,
research nodes.
You only
for.
have 1 research right now, so if you draw 2, then you have to
You can only keep
discard
one.
2.
Well, no,
Oh.
she finished her.
She finished her
Yeah.
other research. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I could have one.
Yep.
Okay.
So you
okay.
can
I
look
spent
at
that
both-
already.
Yeah, so you can look at them and decide if you want to keep either, which one you want to keep.
Hmm. Brr.
I feel like I
I'm
need
gonna
to start
try
blowing things
doing
up.
this one. Okay.
But not my stuff.
And I need to put a research on it
friends.
too, or
Mhm.
oh, I can't do that during this phase.
I remember that you only have that. I have like my home stuff.
So
If you start blowing me up,
Well, the problem is I'm friends with everybody but Tori.
yeah.
yeah,
I
we're
mean,
gonna go over
just remember,
here. I
if you
think.
start blowing me up, I can just wipe you off this side of the map.
It's two.
It's probably true.
Unless you make yourself stronger.
Which I need
Yeah.
to.
I'm gonna
I need
Which
to-
I'm about to do, by the way,
I'm gonna do another.
I need to rack
warp,
up
I
because
guess.
that's my one condition. And you're not going to outpace me
Could I get
once
a
it starts.
oh here? I need a planet and 2.
This guy?
Yeah.
2.
Space thing.
What's happening? Oh, space.
Steven got the space one. I just need a planet.
Space thingy.
Okay, sorry. Space thingy. Oklahoma. Or Oniaka.
That's
Oniaka means family.
Oh, okay. Oh, and dangerous thing.
What
Let's
you
see.
got?
Roll a die. If you roll higher than your current ascendancy level, take a culture token. Oh my gosh. Ah, of course not. Sad.
What was it?
Gamma Quadrant Artifact
Alright,
Dealer.
so you moved a thing over here.
Yes.
Which thing? Okay.
There we go. And I'm done for now.
That's it?
Yes.
And who's number 4?
Me.
Ferengis.
Me.
Alright, research. I'm going to colonize Yuri, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to colonize Yuri, or do I want to let you colonize Yuri?
You can colonize things if someone else is on there?
Mhm.
Okay.
We're friends.
If you don't build a starbase there, I'd be okay with you colonizing Yuri.
I won't build a starbase there.
I'm sure I can trust you.
If it was me, you
you're
could
our
trust me.
oldest friends in the galaxy.
That's true.
We go centuries back.
Except I think you were friends with him first.
We
met first.
we were friends in yesterday's practice game, so
That's true. That is very true.
that's ancient times.
Okay,
I
I'm
just
going
got
to...
another $50 donation that says trigger the queue.
Woo! So Tori has stepped away from the table. So does somebody want to plug for her, or do we want to wait and make
I feel like
her
she
gets
should have be able to pluck
Yeah,
for
yeah.
herself.
back? Okay.
I'm gonna pluck my Vulcan ship.
Thank you so much for the donation. I don't know if you
What?
can hear me.
I'm gonna
over
pluck
here
the ship that's on
Oh.
Vulcan.
navigating wires to try to get to one of my Andorian ships. I'm gonna send this guy back home, I think. Oh, is he closer to Exo or Onaka?
Onaka.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I think I'm not.
Hello, friend Romulan.
Hello. Where do I want to go? Perfect.
Where'd you go?
Ardana.
Ardana.
You guys are using Q for strategy purposes.
That's what I. There's no strategy. Why? Okay.
Okay.
I mean, to not strategy it.
Oh, okay.
I'll do
Back
it.
you go. Oh, okay.
Okay.
Whoa.
Then they donated another 50, the same person that says do it again.
Oh.
I haven't done mine yet.
The nearest planet is my home planet because
Okay.
you got
Okay.
way off the table here. So we're doing it again. When Tori gets back, she'll flick twice.
Tori's back.
Q is whimsical and full of what you call it, mercurialness. That's okay. Just destroy everything. It's fine.
Sorry. I have the lobes for devastation.
Tori, flick twice.
I've heard that the
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well done.
I'm closest to
The Borg.
I think that you have to flip that now.
Yeah, I
I
just
was gonna say,
discovered
I think so.
I have to pay for the threshold.
I guess. That's
Oh, so
my
you're
God.
part of her battle
Welcome
group.
to the fleet.
Well, yeah, I think
Welcome
you're
to the
closest to
fleet.
Yuri.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're so proud to have you.
The one that's on my.
You get one more.
I do have one more flip. Whoa!
Steven, stop trying to attack people.
It's all the way
Okay,
up to
so
the
your
table.
guy's way over here. This is transwarp. This is like the next galaxy under the table over here.
All right, I'm just gonna complete my victory condition over there instead.
I think
where
you're
no one's
technically
stopping.
closest to Lytasia.
I will go to Risa.
Okay.
Riker's ready for some R&R.
Thanks for the donation, Q.
Thank you so much.
And for the second donation.
Is Riker searching for Jamaharan?
Yes. Yes,
All
he
right,
is.
so whose turn was
Me.
it? It
I'm
was your
still in my
turn.
build phase.
Okay. Chaos.
Chaos ensues.
I'm going
Meanwhile,
to build 3 ships into a fleet.
I was gonna say there's a lot of people sitting around wondering what the heck just happened.
Yeah. I decided to go thematically, like that ship just wants to get home. But it's like Voyager.
Yes.
There is a donation tier that is, it just sends one ship off randomly to an unexplored colony somewhere, which is Voyager. That was exciting. It's like the heart's going.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can turn this into a dexterity game.
How many people can flick their ships at other people?
Yeah.
How
It'd
many
be
eyes
like-
get
Not me.
lost?
It'd be like, what's the name of that dexterity game with the cowboys? Flick 'em up. It'd be Flick 'em up Star Trek.
Yeah.
I am a ship flicker. I am a ship flicker's son. I shall flick ships. Till
Everybody keep an eye on the swear jar while he's saying shit over and over.
3, 4,
Oh.
5.
Now here's a question. Does my warp token stay with the ship that got flicked?
Probably.
Yeah.
Alright, so this
Where
one
is it?
goes
Over
to
here?
Oh, then it should
Risa.
it should be in warp around Risa.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay.
This guy.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Yeah.
All these rules are ones I made up yesterday on the fly, so we might have to fudge them a little bit to make them make sense.
Oh, fudge 'em.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that was my
phase.
build phase.
Now
What
to
you gonna do in your command phase?
You've been watching way too much Red and Link.
Nuh-uh. I always do that.
I know.
But
Okay.
I have been watching way too much Red and Link. Not a sponsor.
Alright, so I'm going to use one command
Yes.
to move my fleet 3 over here.
Okay. You impulsed.
Yep, would you like to trade?
Sure. I have stuff to trade.
You can go in orbit of Risa because you're, I believe you're not at war, and she doesn't have any ships there.
Oh. Does that mean I can't trade?
Well, okay. Oh, so
You can still trade, but I'm saying you don't have to stop there. Oh, you win impulsive. Yeah.
yeah.
You don't have.
Either way, I would have to spend 2 then to do that. Anyway, trade.
Sure. I've got 2 productions.
Sweet.
Okay. What are you trading?
Another what?
Whenever if I leave
Another
a
cue ball!
so any ship I have
Cue ball!
in your
Alright.
like in orbit around your colonies, you get a production for it.
Oh, that's good. Okay.
Alright, cue ball.
Everyone,
One of
stop
my
what
guys
you're
wants
doing.
to do that challenge.
Okay.
Q is a thing now.
Oh no. Who do I want to flick? I need
The
more
flicking.
ships.
The flicking shall commence.
I think I want to get
Can I
that guy out of
flick
there.
a ship that is in one of my
Nope.
fleets?
The Vulcans are just super zealous with their flicks.
I mean, Vulcans are supposed to be really strong.
Yeah, they're 10 times as strong as everyone else.
$589 away from the Borg's coming.
Oh!
Do
I
you
just-
want to see Borgs annihilate everybody?
I just shouted directly in the microphone, so
Oh.
I'm sure that was fun.
Can
Sorry,
I flick,
guys.
can I flick ships from my...
No.
No, you can flick the fleet.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
awesome. Okay, where do I want to go? Ah!
Slowly but surely,
actually-
I'm going where I want to go.
Perfect, that's what I want. I'm going to be over here. Over there.
Let's see. Where should... Oh, I know what I want to do.
I like how you use the culture node to make sure you didn't go overshoot.
Indri 8 is like my Vietnam.
Oh!
I've been trying to get that
No.
the whole game.
No.
Alright, I'm going to spend 2 more commands to move this guy over here. And because I am a little desperate, I'm going to spend my last command to put a starbase here so I can at least get a freaking command.
Can you hand one more command token over to Ryan? Command tokens for everyone.
Well,
Except
except for
me.
me. Yeah. I don't have any extra.
If you could research that rule of acquisition,
Yeah.
And I believe that ends my turn.
make the Ferengi cry.
Now it's the Vulcan's turn.
Okay. So first I'm going to put a research on this.
So just remember, my thing doesn't trigger for you this turn.
Oh, that's right. Let me tap that. Or actually, let me turn it upside down so I don't forget. There we go.
Going to spend 4 research to start upgrading my weapons.
So close.
Vulcans have supremacy even though they only have one ascendancy.
Yeah. I'll build
The
a
Vulcan caveman.
few more
Your antenna
ships.
is very flaggy.
Well, I mean, it's representing the state of the Andorian mining consortium right now.
Oh,
Or at least injury 8.
Injury 8. Yeah. There's an
make a
Andorian
fleet.
captain who lost somebody on Injury 8 and they're like not leaving.
Yep.
Yeah.
This time it's personal.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
What?
your goodness?
Hold on. Oh, I forgot to take a culture token. What do these things mean?
That means you get a culture token, and whenever you put your ship into warp, you get an extra warp token next to it.
Well, it pretty much when you come out of warp, you have a free extra warp
but
for
you
all of
did
your work.
you did get this culture token for researching it.
And what's your culture
Well, I
superiority?
also have a
So I think
cultural
I'm-
superiority.
I'm
also
done
gives me a
building
token
things.
when
Okay.
I get this completed, which I did a while
I'm
back.
going
Nice.
to
So I didn't
start
You
Thank
did, it
you.
wasn't a while back. It was
doing
this
the.
turn.
I'm going
Oh,
to
was
do
it? Okay.
the
You're right.
brave the whatever
Wow.
thing.
Okay, so one command.
I need all my-
It's been a
Actually,
long
that
day.
you can do it for free. This is your
Oh, that's
science
right.
fleet.
Yeah, that's my This so the science Hylitra.
It's
This fleet
brave
may
for free.
reroll any failed hazardous system or brave the hazard of a phenomenon it occupies without issuing a command.
Yep.
So without the thing, so,
So
I
you
need.
might as well.
Yeah.
3 ships in there. You need a 3 or less.
Oh. Well, 2.
So one of them gets. Do I
And
still
each reroll,
reroll?
you
I'm not
can-
sure.
You can. What does it say?
This fleet may reroll any failed hazardous systems tests or brave the
Or-
hazard of a phenomenon it occupies without
Oh,
issuing a
you can't
command.
reroll phenomenon tests because this isn't a hazardous system. Or,
Okay.
I mean, I think it is.
Well,
no,
I think it would be.
it's either
an
he has to-
or.
Or.
Either he spends a command and gets the ability to reroll, or he doesn't
Got you,
spend
yeah,
a
okay.
command and doesn't get the chance to reroll.
Yep.
So he loses one ship, and that means it is no longer a fleet.
It's no longer
Yep.
a fleet.
Just put 2 of my ships over there, but I still get the research,
We
You
just
still get the
research
research
this turn.
token.
which finishes off one of my research things. And do I immediately get the extra command token?
Yep.
But
Okay.
it would be, I believe,
Yeah, it'll
it's
be
still-
exhausted,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but I have it now.
Yep.
And my new.
What does your new research do?
When upgrading your shields, you may substitute 2 production for 1 research token.
It might be time to start taking away his.
No, it's not.
His trade
No,
agreements.
no. Come on.
I mean, I don't have any trade agreements, but the Romulans might want to take away the trade agreement with him.
I'm very tempted, yeah.
You're getting culture from me. That's your win condition.
I know.
Yeah, you have the best one that I can give out, pretty much.
I get
But,
one culture.
Yeah, but that's how you win.
but you're giving him.
You're getting slow, steady progress
three,
towards
I
winning.
know.
You're giving him 3 production, which is not slow or steady. It is steady, but it's not slow.
It's getting him his production now is getting him research, which is really his win condition.
Well,
So-
and he can spend. I believe he can spend production. Oh no, it's when he gets the weapons dealer, he'll be able to spend production on weapons.
I have questions about the weapons dealer when we get to that phase.
Okay.
Okay.
More command.
Yeah. So more things.
Basically,
So I'm
what
going
I'm
to
hearing
use
is the Andorians
one
and
of my
the Ferengi
commands
want war with the
to
Vulcans.
risk it
Well,
with
no,
this
it's-
guy
I
to do
just
the
don't
brave
want-
thing.
I'm not trading with the Vulcans, so I don't think anyone should be.
No. He gets blown up.
He gets blown up.
Load up.
I think I'm gonna try to warp one of them over.
Vulcans never play Dabo.
It's true.
They'd be really good.
So-
probably.
I think. I only need to
I
do
don't know if
because
it
I get 2 warps from this
Yeah.
just base.
So you just got to go in and
I
out.
just have to go in and out. So I'm over here. Actually, Okay, I can't do it with 2 because they have to be separate. Then I'm going to try again.
So did you spend 2 commands for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so what? You just put another ship in the phenomenon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you brave it automatically when you land there.
Oh. So I don't need to spend
Yeah.
a command?
No.
Yep.
Come on, phenomenon.
Yes.
No.
So I get a research. Actually, I'm going to spend, before I do the moving thing, I'm going to use one of my commands to do research things again.
Okay,
To get more
you're
options.
running out of takebacks.
All right, fine.
What?
I still
I'm
have things to
I'm
put...
letting you do it this time, but I'm just saying you've now done that twice.
No,
Yeah.
if you're building you're doing a research thing, that's a command phase thing.
I know, but he keeps on.
Yeah, that's what I mentioned. I just forget that I have to do this to get more.
But the thing is that theoretically, if he blew up, he would have not spent the command to use it.
I would have, because I would have had 1 command left anyway after braving, so I would have done it either way.
Mhm.
Actually, I think I have 2 commands left after braving, because I still have the 1. So, I get both of them anyway. So, because I have enough research things around.
And then what are you gonna do with your last?
Donate it to the Andorians.
This looks like Farwatch, or is that what it was called? Farwatch Station? The very first.
Farpoint?
Farpoint.
Fireport
that was
station,
it.
yeah. Because it was a space jellyfish.
Yes.
Space jellies.
Woo!
Is it something that's going to affect us? My ears are falling off.
Little listening music.
Our friend is asking for another cue.
Oh my goodness!
I am so scattered.
In cues.
Woo!
Yeah, Q is busy today. Thanks for the
request for the next cue ball. The player to your right sends your ship hurling.
Oh!
boom.
From that player.
Yeah, that player can cue ball however he wants to, or
from that
she,
player, but
they.
It wasn't you. It was from another suggestion.
No,
I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
we are getting no recuse.
You can go ahead and do whatever you're doing.
Actually, we're getting plenty of recuse.
Finish my turn before we do the queue.
Yeah,
Um,
unless we do the queue while you're.
I mean,
thinking
we did.
about it.
We did mine in my turn.
Yeah.
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 Person to your right. So I'm
Yeah.
doing yours.
My last command
Yeah.
is just going to put something into warp anyway.
Okay.
I just don't know which thing I'm putting into warp yet.
You just blew up my fleet.
So destructive.
Sorry, Arwen, I didn't mean to hit
I
you.
think my fleet landed here. Yeah.
It did.
Or is it closer to Romulus?
I think
No, it was
passed
right
through
there.
here,
It
so
was. It
that
passed
was
right
last,
through there.
Oh man, where do I want to send a Ferengi? He wants to be on Romulus.
I mean, if I were to be whispering in your ear, the
You're
thing that
totally
would be
not.
the thing that would be your best move
I did this one, right?
Yep.
would be for you to flick the Zeta
Yeah.
Booty one onto your place over there, so that way she loses with production and you gain a production.
That is Litasia.
Is it a booty? What the?
Zeta Booty is.
Zeta Buddhist onto.
Your colony over there. That would be your best
I
bet.
don't have a colony over there.
Oh, see, it goes right
No,
back
I'm
to
saying
Zeta,
for,
Zeta
I'm
Booty.
saying for him to do that.
Yep.
All right.
Fleets go wild.
This is the chaos queue this time.
So where are you flicking one of mine?
I'm trying to decide.
We got 2 hanging out in a nebula over here, 1 over on Andor, some over there.
Yeah. It doesn't have any fleets right now.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Can't believe you put my fleet over there.
What? What?
You put my fleet over there.
Yeah, I'm
mean.
helping.
Mean.
So I'll just do this
Helping.
guy. Oops. There we go. Send him home.
He's on that.
Capola?
Yeah.
I
Sure.
guess.
It's close to home.
Did it knock any of my other stuff off? What else?
I
got
don't,
out?
think
I don't
so.
think
It
so.
just
Okay.
blew up one of your fleet tokens.
Yeah.
What?
Your fleet got knocked over.
The.
The fleet.
Oh,
The one-
that's
Yeah. Thanks, Q, for the donation.
Thank
Yes.
you.
And for the
I like
chaos.
that one, yeah.
That was awesome.
Is it Cthulhu who keeps on doing
No,
it?
it's not. It's what is it? Cryptic Archon.
Awesome.
Yes.
Thank you, Archon.
All right. Did you want to
It'd
put
be
your
kind of
guy
funny
in
if
warp?
Cthulhu kept
Oh, yeah,
on,
I'm putting someone in warp.
donating for Q.
I guess.
5.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the three.
I'll put this guy in warp.
Okay. We're now in
warp
the
token. Do we have any warp tokens?
Maintenance
maintenance
phase.
Maintenance.
phase.
Okay.
Can you throw this research onto that phenomenon that you
Did you
Yeah.
get your warp tokens?
totally
Steven?
robbed last
Yeah,
time?
I'll put a warp on here. Okay, so I need 5 more production.
Now they're asking
Or
for
now.
a Q to the left.
Are we doing the time warp? You already gave him the production.
I was
6,
mentally singing
Oh,
it.
wait,
Okay.
wait.
8, 9,
1, 2.
I have a question about this.
Okay.
It says during the
4,
maintenance
5, 6,
phase.
That's right
I need
now.
one more production.
Well, so
Okay.
during the maintenance
I get
phase, you
9 now.
pass it, but it says only if you had it during your build phase, which you
I
didn't.
did.
No,
I did,
you
didn't
got you got it during your turn.
Oh, okay.
You
So
got
it
it,
hasn't-
so it hasn't triggered yet.
Okay.
So
I thought it
you'll
had.
get to use it on your next build phase, and then
Okay.
it will get passed.
Okay, but my question was going to be:
Okay, I also need
can I murder
2
him before
culture.
I pass him?
No.
2
Damn.
culture and 3 research.
I mean, like the
Oh, I can just
kind
take
that
them
they
from over here.
build for, okay.
when do I?
So
When do
I
you take
need-
culture and put it and make it
I
ascendancy?
need
Whenever you want to.
three-
Okay.
I
But
need
once it's
three,
done, so
research,
it can't get put. It can't get.
You
moved
can't
back.
break
Yeah,
it
I'm
apart.
fine with that. I'm making it an ascendancy.
Sorry.
Okay.
can I do again?
and I
Do
need.
I only get culture from this when I do warping?
No, when you create it.
Oh, when I create it, so that's all. Okay, so
that's
that's useless.
Okay.
So I just get 2, I think.
Oh wait, no, I get a
5,
Oh no,
culture.
3.
You get a culture.
6, 7, 8,
Anybody need any production or research?
I need one of the
9,
each.
One of each?
10,
Yeah, one of each.
11, 12,
Did you count
13,
your trade
14.
agreements
Oh, you're right. No, I need 2 more production.
and a culture?
No, just 2 more production. I already got the culture.
Oh, okay. And now you can unexhaust the one that's exhausted there.
Okay.
So close. The Borg are closing
7,
in.
8,
The who?
Never heard of 'em.
10, 11.
Burn it,
I need
burn
3
it,
more
burn it.
productions.
What's happening?
3 more productions.
Okay. Can I
Oh,
spend...
and wait, sorry, no, I need
You can get 2 from the Grand Negus.
I need 2 more then.
And then pass that to Arwen.
What do you want?
And Arwen can't fail it, so she just gets the Grand Negus.
Yay!
He's
I
just
have
running
2
around giving
friends
everyone
now.
production.
Alright. What about her thing?
He doesn't come tap, does he?
No.
No, the arms dealer.
But you don't get it until next
The
turn.
arms dealer
Okay.
goes to Steven.
Well, but she
No,
didn't have it during this
She
build
didn't have it
phase.
during the build
Right, okay.
phase, so she'll. Yeah.
Okay.
Any other refresh?
Now they're gonna be moving
Now,
together.
Yeah.
Yeah. And now we have to do the.
Oh my
flick
god,
to the
that's
left.
terrible.
Yeah.
Did somebody donate for a flick to the left?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, let's do flick to the left. I am flicking yours, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, this is yours?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No. Fuck that. Oh,
Oh, swear
Yeah.
jar.
whatever.
It's
Man.
for the kids.
The Vulcans are just so temporary.
I think this is closest
Yes.
to where.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what it was.
All right. Capella.
Good aim.
I don't like that.
I'm going to get another Ascendancy.
Away.
Are they?
Away.
That's a fleet 1.
Could I get an Ascendancy?
Is this the right fleet?
Yeah, he says
I put
battle
the
group.
wrong. I put the wrong
Base.
fleet token on there.
It's all about the base. The base. Base. No
Yeah.
travel.
No, not this way. Not this way, buddy. Buddy.
Okay, who's my flicking
Sherman's
yours?
planet.
I'm flicking yours, right?
Yes. Honestly,
Q,
I don't
Q,
even know
Q,
what I want
Q.
to.
You want to bring that
Q.
one over this way. You want to bring.
Why
you
is
wanna-
that? What's that Andorian ship doing there in the middle of the space lane?
What?
Should be on Hyperia or whatever that is.
This?
Yeah. He
Okay.
might have gotten bumped by
Okay,
the flick.
yeah.
Cute, cute, cute.
Okay, right. So I was going for that.
You
Is
can
that close?
flip
Yeah,
that again.
yeah.
Ah,
Or
I'm sorry.
3
I got...
times.
I would say if it lands within a
Okay, it's over there now.
if it lands within a 2 space
okay with
lane
that.
of a of the planet it was already on, you can
Yeah, I'm
reflick it.
terrible at flicking things apparently.
I mean, I'm okay with trying to go back to Zeta Booties
Yes, please.
because I still get bonuses for that.
All right, turn orders.
Yes,
over.
please. Come on. Oh.
Number 1, number 4, number 2, number 5,
No!
number 3.
I need to. No. I need to do stuff.
Okay,
I feel the same way.
so number 1. I'm going to finish the rule of acquisition, number 17. A contract is a contract, but only between Ferengi.
Okay.
During your building phase, you may build 1 ship at each peaceful rival starbase in which you do not already have any ships in orbit.
Oh wow.
And home planets are considered star bases, right?
Yep.
Cool. Oh, well, in that case, so I'm going to spend. I can actually spend one right now and build a ship at Zeta Booties.
Zeta
Because
booties.
there is a
Zeta
shipyard there.
booties.
Is that a your shipyard? Or you
Yes.
can build it at anyone's shipyard.
At anyone's shipyard that does not have a ship already there.
Dang Ferengis.
I don't know what you're talking about. We're just spreading peace and joy and profit.
Peace, TM, and Joy, registered trademark.
I thought there should have been another ship in this one. Did something get? Did this? guy get
It might have
flipped?
been deflicked.
Well, there's a blue one under your chair. And behind your chair.
That would be where my Fleet 3 dudes went.
Because there definitely should have been an extra
He
ship.
was knocking people out of the galaxy.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what he does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is it not the one that's on the number 2? Because that one shouldn't have any ships on it.
You are correct.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
The Romulans have done the detective work.
Yes.
Detective Romulan. I guess I'll convert some production into culture.
Yeah, you are.
And I'm also going to
Hey, Vulcans.
ascend.
Yeah.
I'll give you. I'll give you 3 production to swap cards with me.
Are you next door to them? Are you in contact with them?
I mean, I invaded Sona Prime.
I'm just saying.
I'm like right next to their home
initiative order cards.
I don't know if he's going to want to do that.
I will spend.
He's got a good engine going over there. Someone should do something about it.
Romulans.
How many? I'll make it 5 production.
She's got a lot of production, though. She's pretty rich.
Okay.
Not as much as he has.
You probably should cancel that trade thing this turn.
If you cancel it, then I'm taking away your culture.
I
Culture is
know,
how
I know,
you
I
win.
know. I know.
You're getting like the most culture.
No culture.
I should probably build some more ships. I'll build 2 more ships. Actually, yeah, let's build 2 more ships. One there, one there. Okay. So, command phase. I am going to put this guy in and out of warp.
And you're finding a new planet.
Yep. So
Can you hand
where's
him
the
that
big die?
Trying to think if there's any way the Andorians can turn this thing around a little bit.
Tight.
Well, I'd say if we renegotiate a better
Mutara
trade for me.
Nebula.
Ooh. God darn it.
Uh,
Giving away all my
No, this is
This is
the,
a
Oh.
phenomenon.
it's a nebula.
phenomenon.
You get one of these.
Yeah, and I need a 5 or better.
4 or better.
I have 1 shield.
Right.
I need a 5 or better. This is really not the best fleet for this, but well, I don't have any good fleets for this, so whatever. Whew. Well, 1 ship survived.
You have my two
What?
production trade agreements.
No,
Isn't, no, it's
they-
one ship died.
One ship died. Everybody else
Oh,
survived.
wait, no, all my ships survived.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never mind. Haha.
Wait, what happened?
You had
I
to
need
roll
a
a 6
5.
for it to get blown up.
Right, I need to roll 60. So I,
Did you rolled for each ship?
yeah.
Yeah.
I just got the things
Don't forget
wrong.
to flip your command for the warp and unwarp.
Warp and unwarp.
Warp and unwarp. And then this completes Rule of Acquisition 98, which is every man has his price. Before attempting hedge funds, you may spend production to add +1 to the die roll per production spent. This may not be used on rivals' home systems.
That's crazy. That's really good.
Yeah.
That opens up the superiority victory for you. Kind
No,
of.
I can't use it on home.
But I mean, it helps you take colonies
Yeah.
at the cost of your ability to buy culture.
And actually, no, I'm not. Part of me really wants to take injury 8 now.
No, you don't.
I can't stop you.
But that will give me culture, because that's the only way I can get culture is by.
It's not the only way you can get culture.
Well, it's the only way I can get a culture node is by hedge funds.
Yep.
You can go to Sigma Tama 4.
He couldn't build a culture there. He's Ferengi.
Yeah, I think I'm going to, with the ship on injury 8, try to hedge money the those guys. So I spend 2 culture to do that. And okay, so I don't get to add my ascendancy.
But you get to add however much production you spend. Right.
I'm going to.
You're only rolling 1 die.
I know, I'm just rolling it for the effect.
Fair enough.
I'm going to spend 4 production.
Oh man, plus 4.
Yeah.
They add 2.
So it's a tie.
7 versus 7. Oh, what happens on a tie?
Does tie go to the defender or to the attacker?
Let's find out.
Wish I could spend the production after the fact.
If the total is higher than the hegemony. Oh wait, they don't roll.
You know, I think we should get the players to donate and vote on that. As long as they vote the right one.
Oh, it's not a defensive roll, it's just get that value? 'Cause that's a big difference.
Yeah, that's a huge difference.
Hegemony resistance is
Hegemony.
equal to their hegemony resistance plus the number of nodes. So they have a hegemony resistance
Hegemony.
of
Okay.
4. So you win,
Yes.
but they don't roll. Because you got a 7, right?
Yeah.
So you now have a colony there.
So you can't homogenize.
Homogenize.
Homogenize. You can't like other rivals' colonies.
Yeah, you can.
Yes, you can.
Oh, you can.
You can't. I don't think.
No, she can. It's he can if they have lower
I
ascendancy.
think I can do it to most of you, some of you now.
And the thing is that you can even do hedge funds to their capital. It's just I can't use my power on that.
Right.
Wow,
And then what happened?
that changes things a lot, though, knowing that that they don't roll.
Yeah, if I had known that, I would have
Probably taken it a lot
hedge moneyed
earlier.
them in a lot earlier.
I am sorry for
Hegemony.
that. Goodness gracious, what else to do? I will.
Just got a big $100 donation
Ooh,
for 4
nice.
espionages.
Woo!
For what?
For 4 espionages. They want 4 of them.
From whom to whom?
For all players except for the Ferengi guy.
Like the receiver of all the espionage.
And the Ferengi guy is the receiver.
For all of them.
Oh my god.
So what does this do?
This
So we
means
give them
everybody
all
gives-
research?
Yeah.
Everybody hand.
Oh, I'm getting them for
Everyone
that?
hand
Yes.
the Ferengi the top research card.
Oh, this is great.
Also, let them know I'm grateful for the opportunity to have interviewed at Cryptic.
Aw.
I'm grateful
You're
for your
welcome.
existence.
Thanks for the donation. That was,
Yes, thank you
Yes.
so
I mean,
much.
sort of thanks.
No. many
Thank you on
thanks.
his
Like-
behalf.
Total thanks, but also sort of thanks. Like a little bit of a passive aggressive, like thanks, man. But not really, because that's a lot of money and it's awesome.
Yes.
And your antenna showing?
And we're good friends with the Ferengi, and always have been, and
Yes.
have never considered doing
All right.
anything against them.
I'm
That's very
going to in and out of warp with them.
Okay.
And then
And I wrote
My turn's not for a while.
two.
Where you going? Are you gonna scorpion tail it?
Good.
You might link up to Pulsar, but you might not be close enough.
Well, I was thinking of doing that.
Oh yeah, you could definitely hit that.
Another phenomenon.
Do, 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 do.
A really easy one. In fact, I automatically
Yeah,
succeed.
you can't fail at it. So
Thank you.
Can take that and put it right on one of the researchers that you just now have an abundance of.
The Ferengi are. What's up with all that Ferengi espionage? Is what I want to know.
It's kind of their thing.
It's the ears.
It's
It's
it is.
dedication.
They
is what
can-
it
They
is.
can hear across the
Yes.
galaxy. Yeah. I think it makes sense that a bunch of money was spent for the Ferengi to succeed in espionage.
Yes.
That should be their power in the game. You should be able to spend real money in the game.
All right. Well, you're
I'm
figuring
going to take that one, and then
out.
I'm going to actually spend my last command to get my own researches.
Okay. All right. So while you're doing that, I'm going to try to figure out what I'm going to do, because what I was going to do was take injury 8, but then the Ferengi went there.
During the first round of a space battle, I can exhaust the card to destroy up to 3 enemy ships.
Ew.
Yeah,
All right. Let's see. What can I do?
I feel like that might be a useful thing for me. But I have to be using a fleet. It's only fleets can do it. Ships
All
can't.
right. What can I do? Exactly. All right. I think I just need to get out there and find more cultures.
Are you building?
Yes.
You
I
need to explore.
am going to build a fleet. I am going to build a battle group fleet. Actually, I'm going to build it here. So that's... I will fill that up with 6 ships.
Hmm.
I do not have enough stuff out there in the wild world. And then I will also make a colony fleet.
So apparently, like right around Borg space is just a whole bunch of phenomena.
Burp, burp, burp. Yeah. Yeah, with my remaining production.
Makes sense. That's why we hadn't discovered it.
Yeah. This is, yeah, their
yeah,
transwarp
okay.
conduit is just like
Causing all kinds of havoc.
We're being asked for a ship tally.
Ship tally?
Ship tally.
like on the board.
How many each of you have?
1, 2. How many do I have on that one colony over there? Just one? And a fleet?
Yeah, just one on the fleet.
So that's 3, 4, 5. Andorians have 5 and 2 fleets.
I've got 10 Romulans.
Federation has 2 fleets and 1, 2, 3,
4.
4,
Did you get this one?
5.
Oh, what about that one over there near you?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
you got
counted
it.
him.
So I have 10 loose and 7 in fleets.
Vulcans have
Oh, right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6,
6,
7.
7.
I assume
got
I assume they want to know how many are in our
8.
fleets as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got 2 there, 1 there, 1 in warp.
5,
1 in warp. Okay, so 8.
Yeah.
10. I have 13 total.
And my 2 fleets are 4 in one fleet and 3 in the other. So that's 7 plus 5 that I said before, so 13 total.
I miscounted the Vulcan.
12.
Actually,
Or 12
Vulcans
for
have
those of
9.
us who can do math.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
12
Vulcans
for those of
12.
us who can do math.
Right.
Okay, Vulcans have 9.
Andorian Mining Consortium doesn't bother with math.
Yeah. This is why you need the Ferengi to help.
Yeah, that's why we were the ancientest of friends.
Okay.
You have the antennae. I have the lobes.
Alright, I'm going to spend 4 of my research to upgrade my weapons.
Nope.
And now I'm going to get to exploring. Alright. Starting with my battle fleet.
Exploring with that battle fleet.
Yeah,
I need the...
that upgraded weapon battle fleet.
Seems very peaceful. Peaceful mission.
Who are you exploring
2.
towards? Me?
Here you were
Well,
exploring
I'm
your weapons
Just
toward.
going towards...
Oh, that's lovely. That plant is juicy as.
That was a planet that was added by the Ferengi.
Yeah.
Dopatria?
Doptera?
Doptera? Doptera? Teria?
Dopteria.
Dopteria.
That sounds like a disease.
It really does.
Alright.
I came back from Costa Rica with a bad case of diphtheria.
This is what happens if you
Jay.
drink. This is what happens if you drink too much Slug Cola.
Alright, so I go in and out of warp there, so that's taken care of. I'm going to do that again to take my colonization fleet there. My fleet will then lose a ship, stop being a fleet, and colonize that planet. Alright. Oh, wait, I have to do a thing first. Girl, darn it. Alright. This is actually something I should have done when my battle fleet got there. It's a Menthar booby trap.
Booby trap.
Booby trap.
Okay, it's, I have no research because I spent it.
Mm-hmm.
Darn it. So my...
You encounter an asteroid filled with energy draining mines from a long forgotten war, sapping the power and life from your vessels. Pay 2 research or level 3 hazard. So 2 or better.
No, I need a 3 or better
3
because
or
I
better.
have shields.
What I said the whole time.
And I have to roll for every one of my 5 ships.
And technically, you need to figure out if that happens before you.
Yeah, exactly. So
got your free colony.
How'd you get a free colony?
because I used my colonization
fleet.
Oh,
fleet. So I'm getting ahead of myself. All right, I actually need 2 more dice, please.
Well, actually, who discovered it? Was it the?
It was my battle
group.
My battle group.
Okay,
discovered
so that means your colonization ship will be fine.
assuming that.
Well, because
Oh,
the
yeah.
car will be gone by then.
Exactly. Well.
2 survived.
3
3 survived.
survived.
So you still have a
So
fleet.
I still have a fleet, which is awesome.
Yeah, nicely done.
Okay, so then I do have my colony,
Yep.
so that's awesome as well. And yeah, I'm going to continue exploring, and hopefully I will find. Come on, give me a civilization. 2.
I forgot to spin this for research.
Why? It's Rurapenthe.
Ah,
It's such a lovely place.
there's like frost bears there.
It's
or something.
dangerous.
I have to roll again for my fleet.
It's a Klingon prison planet.
Oh,
What? Is it 3?
It's a
Does not
3.
sound like a
It's
place you wanna be.
Yeah. No, sorry, that's a 5.
5. That's what
It's
I
a
thought.
5.
So you need to roll 5 or better.
5 or better. Or
Or lower.
lower. Yeah.
You got this probably.
One
you
died.
lost 1, but you lost. So the
It's no
fleet's
longer a
gone.
fleet.
No longer a fleet,
But you're there. There
but
you
I'm
are.
here.
I think the-
And now I get. Oh wait, I don't get a thing because it was hostile, right?
Well,
No,
Or
you do. It's
No.
a planet.
All right,
planet.
cool. Oh yes, warp
Civilization.
level capable. With that thing, I get a culture.
Yeah, you do.
Thank you.
Nice.
And it gets a production node. It has a production node on it.
Yeah, it does.
In a
Put
warp.
that on there.
Oh, sure.
It gets a warp thing.
All right. And so, do I want to spend? Yes, I do. I will attempt to H money this area,
Which area?
The Rurapenthe.
Rurapenthe.
Oh, yeah.
So
It has
I
a hegemony resistance
So it's
of
2.
1.
Can you beat a
So
2?
2.
can beat a 2. Yes.
You can beat a 2 without even rolling.
Yes.
Yeah, so it is now a member of the Federation.
It
Yeah,
is
welcome
now.
to the Federation, Rurapenthe. They have
Remember?
lovely beaches there. They're just buried under glaciers.
Yes. All right.
So the warp token goes away.
Yes, it
Yeah.
does. And so does that.
Yeah.
All right, that's it for me.
That's it for you, so it is my turn.
It is.
Now that you know how hegemonies work, are you going to take
Hegemony.
that other? Are you going to take that place?
I might.
Which place?
But there's a Romulan there who might get upset.
I am telling you, if we make another $364
I'm going to disband this fleet.
and the Borg show up, we're all very sad.
Assuming the Borg has room to explore anything.
Oh, well, they don't have to explore anything. They just have to make routes and look at
Yeah.
all of the planets that are so very clearly within their area.
All right, I disbanded fleet number 2. I'm going to build a 3-ship fleet.
Oh, I just realized that that's actually a dead-end planet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm building my recon
Until the
fleet.
Ferengis show up.
My recon fleet is here.
You mean your
We just had a big donation. 73 times military funding, all to the Federation. Bring on
Whoa!
Yes!
Also, that was an amazing amount of money.
That is an amazing amount of money.
Wait,
73,
We're at 8501 now.
Ooh.
and guess what?
wait, so
The Borg!
so does that mean she gets 73 production?
Yeah.
What?
On the next build phase. Sorry, there was something else
Oh
in
my
that
God.
description after
73 military funding, all to the Federation. Bring on the Borg.
Bring on the Board.
Bring on the Borg!
That's just broken. 73?
Yes!
So, for this turn, the Borg is going to go 6th.
Okay.
And we'll get into how they
Borg,
Man,
go
I
that
wish-
way.
If I got 73 production, I could have just won the game.
Yeah, just cash it in.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I think I could have almost won, like, because that's how I get stuff built now, too.
This is, by the way,
I could have gotten pretty close.
Who's been flicking us?
Left and I'll accuse that.
That's amazing!
Hey, it's appropriate. Q brought in the Borg in the show.
$715 total from this season.
Wow.
You are
Wow.
awesome!
Wow.
Thank you
Nice.
so much!
Kids, thank you.
So amazing.
So basically, the way the Borg work is they get a turn and they have AI cards that determine what they do. So they're going to start pretty slow, but they're going to start coming out, and we're all screwed. If the Borg conquers your home world, you are assimilated, and the first player who gets assimilated plays the Borg from then on.
Oh, okay.
I mean, what? No?
What's that?
It's not going to be the Federation.
No, it's not.
And then the other thing is everyone loses if the Borg ever have to place a 6th spire and can't because they've already used up the 5 that the game came with.
Okay.
So that's
All right.
a loss condition for the entire galaxy. We all lose if that happens. So it is still my build phase, I believe.
It is.
Well, I know what you're building.
I need research, man. I need research bad. Argo can have research, but I'd have to blow up that thing. Yuri can have research.
I left Yuri for you.
You did. I'm going to spend a culture and that ship to colonize Yuri.
Okay.
I'm okay with that. You can do that.
And we're all a team now, right?
Kind of?
Ish.
Sort of?
Your goal now is to survive the Borg and still win.
And Tori.
I'm going to build a research node on
Her war machine.
Tori's war machine.
Yeah, you might need a ledger because I don't think we have enough. We might actually not have enough production tokens for 73.
I think there's
Yeah,
red in her
over there.
ledger.
Yeah, it's called production nodes.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Someone just needs to keep a tally of how many of her gifted military funding she has left. Let's see.
Convert them all into ships.
Yes.
Still have more production.
Do we have enough ships for that?
No. But I don't care.
I'm gonna here. Why don't you just take 3
So
more?
how are the rest of us going to get production over?
That's why I was saying just put the 73 in there, and then don't put actual ones on
Yes,
for
yes.
those.
Why don't we just count Tori's production as being worth like 10 each?
There you go.
Or why don't you just use your cell phone?
Yeah.
Actually,
How much did you have to start with?
I want to build all
Doesn't
this.
matter, does it?
I want to build all this on that. It's
All this on here?
it's only going to matter for a second,
On here?
but
Okay.
yep. And I've almost literally spent everything I have. So command number 1, I'm going to swap. Oh, maybe I'm not going to do that because
Oh, the rest of us are so dead.
You still have that Coltron gift.
I can do a
Yay.
thing, but it might piss you off.
Thank
Basically, if I'm in orbit of someplace that has a research node, when you get that research, I roll a die and I might take it instead.
you. Yeah, that's fine.
But I could also
I was
do
just
that to the
excited I could
Vulcans.
get culture.
I could also do that to the Vulcans, but they don't have any research that I can get to.
You really need to take away that +3 because that's a lot of production he has left.
I
over.
know, I know.
Yeah, but
I
we're
know.
a team now.
It gets worse.
I know, that's why you need to not let him get any more. Really, everyone should just cancel their treaties with the Vulcans.
The Borg appear and then you just all abandon the Vulcans?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, because normally
I see how it is.
because the Vulcans usually would abandon everyone else.
But I haven't yet.
Stephen, to be fair, it would be...
We're better Vulcans.
Okay, look at it this way. It would be logical for us to abandon you.
Thank you.
Yes.
At this point, it makes more sense for us to throw our support behind the Federation anyway.
Yeah.
Yes!
I was going to say, that would also be for you, too.
What are you doing?
I
It
basically
couldn't hurt.
spent my whole turn flying my recon fleet over here and putting a token there so I can get some of her research.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
All right.
I need research. Otherwise, I'm useless against the Borg. That's my story I'm going with. It's better for everyone.
So you're done?
Yeah, I'm done.
Hey, Arwen.
Yeah. What can I possibly do?
You could build ships.
Did you add
No,
whatever you already had
not really.
to that number?
Well, no, that's just
No, I was out.
that's just the
Oh,
extra.
you're out.
Yeah, I used all of my production.
So when can I upgrade things on here? Which phase is that?
During
Building
building
phase.
phase.
Okay. So I'm going to spend 6 to upgrade this.
Yeah, I think if they gave me 50, I would just straight up one right down there.
Here,
Yeah.
you put these in the spend.
I think I
thingy.
could have got close with it too.
Just say him.
Well, no, but I'd win immediately.
Yeah.
Let's just go to Tori basically in the end.
No, she has a piece of paper.
I have a
Okay.
piece of paper.
Okay.
It's a 73.
I see
Because
that.
that's awesome.
Okay.
We don't need to worry about it. She has a piece of paper.
Yeah.
So, take her. It's the highest technology
Actually,
thing in the
I'd
galaxy.
have to wait till my build phase, but
The highest technology
But
thing
then
in the
I-
galaxy right now is a piece of paper
Yes.
with 73 written on it.
73. That's amazing.
So I can move Starship somewhere.
that's cool.
In the Borg.
And the Borg. Well, the Borg. Bring on the Borg. What do you need?
Oh, I can put research. before
Nice
I do
use of
that.
technology, crew.
Well done.
Now
That's amazing. I'm so excited.
So we have
when the
an
countdown
hour
gets
left.
low enough, we'll start doing like klaxons and stuff like that, like red alert.
Okay.
All right, what's going on?
What
I'm
you
sorry,
gonna do?
I am trying to figure
That's
out what
okay.
I want to do.
It's okay.
So do we
Don't
create a
know
new
where I wanna put
threshold
my
now
characters.
for if we for the
Very
next big thing?
We'd have to figure out what the next big thing is.
I mean, I guess I'm the next big thing because I'm the Ferengi. But
Did you know that the Ferengi were actually originally supposed to be the main antagonists for TNG?
yeah, and
But they were too lame.
yeah, Armin Shearman ruined that. But he made it. But he
So
mo-
much better.
Yeah, he more than made up for it in DS9.
Yes.
Between him and
Yeah, him, Max, and Aaron.
Fly
Rest in peace, Aaron.
over
Yeah.
here,
Oh yeah.
I guess.
okay,
And I'm going to have that one do warp stuff,
Okay.
okay. So
maybe? Wait, hold on, sorry, I just need to double check.
This one, the one here, this one can't warp out to make a new place because it's got the one, so you can.
Oh, you're right, okay.
if you want to take that move back, you can.
Well, but I believe
Yeah, I haven't moved yet, so-
you have a research with a warp, so that one they could
Yeah.
still warp. They just would have to connect it to somewhere else.
It
Yeah.
can't
No,
connect.
I'm
though.
not going to worry about it. I'm not doing
She
it
has an
right
extra
now.
warp, so that means
So she would
could
like
move
she would
too,
warp
so-
here and then here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. Like I'm just saying, so the turn would the action would not be a waste. It still
she-
works well.
If she tries to warp out of here, and she gets like a 4 space lane, is it like what happens?
Then
If it doesn't connect, if it can't connect anywhere, it can't exist. So she'd have to go back to that origin system and spend another command to warp.
Okay.
When the
You would
board
lose the
turn-
command.
When the board turn starts, let us know we have an announcement first.
Okay.
Okay.
well also the
I think they just gave the Borg something.
the Oniaka could move a little bit, and the 4 could probably still fit fine.
Yeah. The Borg will go after Steven's turn.
All right.
Someone just donated to help the board.
Does it cost anything
Probably.
to place star bases?
No.
They
well,
just-
it
it costs
costs
a
a
command.
command.
The board
on
just
your
got
command phase.
74 production.
But do I need a ship or anything there, or can I just?
No,
have
you have to
spontaneous-
control the system.
You have to have a
So you have to
there.
have a
Oh.
control point. thing.
Oh, okay. Well, rats. I guess I'll just do that one there then.
I mean, and it is a place you can now build ships from. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do the Ferengi feel about the Romulans building ships there? With
Oh,
the
wait,
imminent
okay,
Borg
well, nice.
invasion.
you know what? Actually, with the imminent board invasion, I like that idea. They will. I am
guess I'm
sure
gonna-
the Romulans will defend us with their high amounts of. Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try. And
I need-
warp
I wanna
to here.
buy
Wow,
weapons.
that is like.
Do we?
I think Mos Eisley Cantina is clearly on that planet.
Yeah, so we have one of everything now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which planet is this even anymore? Palace 14.
Palace
I'm
14
done.
is the place to
That's
be.
all I can do. It's your turn.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm just
wanna-
going to say right now, just because if you guys are thinking about preparing for the Borg,
Yeah.
your shield modifier doesn't matter against the Borg.
That's good.
Well, I was about to bump that up a lot, but
I did not.
I
so-
might still do it. Do my weapons matter?
Yes.
against the Borg?
Your weapons matter, but your shields don't because they keep adjusting to your shields. You still might want to up them just to avoid hazards and things.
Yeah.
And, rabid Andorians who have nothing to
Well,
lose.
he just wants them all anyway. 'cause
Well, yeah,
he'll
I need to
win.
get them all, but it was like which one I was going to prioritize first.
Yeah.
So,
It's
if
amazing.
if the shields don't matter against the Borg, then I'll prioritize the weapons first and use 6 research to bump those up. That's exactly how much I have. And then I will use my research thing of when upgrading your shield, you may substitute 2 production for 1 research token to also bump up the shields with 12 of these.
Cool. That's only for bumping shields?
Yeah, this one can only do shields.
Okay.
2, 3.
So, according to
6,
Memory Alpha, the
7,
Palace 14 system was
8,
an inhabited planetary
9,
system
10,
on the outer fringe of the
11,
Milky Way
12.
galaxy. The system consisted of binary stars and 3 planets, Bezride, Mantilles, and Alondra. In 2269, Mantilles was the most remote inhabited planet of the Federation.
Not anymore.
Bob Wesley, a retired Starfleet Commodore, was the planet's governor. Mantilles had a population of 82 million. During that year, the system was invaded by a huge cosmic cloud creature, which began to consume the system. After consuming Alondra, the cloud creature threatened to engulf Mantilles. It was convinced by the crew of the USS Enterprise to leave the galaxy, which was a animated series episode.
Alright, I'm going to use an Ascendancy to build on here. Oh, well, that stays there. And then I'm going to use 4 production to build 2 production nodes.
I mean, it's just kind of like, let's do our thing while the Vulcans kill the Borg.
I mean, the Vulcans might just end the game before the Borg actually become a threat to them.
That's true.
Working on it.
I love you all, and your hair is amazing. I love you so much.
Oh, thank you.
I think that's a free Q flick.
Gratitude is
Swear jar, Mike.
Gratitude is the biggest of.
Yeah, that's the biggest donation of all.
That's so awesome.
I think the biggest donation is the friends we met along the way.
And the
Okay.
Vulcans.
Command phase?
Command phase.
Yeah, I think
Or
probably.
You still have more buildings.
I'm trying to, like, the only thing else I could build is the culture node, and I'm not sure it's worth the
You're like the
production.
one group for which the culture node isn't worth building.
Yeah, like, all it does is make it so that I can get more ascendancy to colonize more things, but I don't think there's anything else worth colonizing that I'm going to be able to get to.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm probably going to keep my production and go to the command phase.
Okay.
Oh, actually, maybe I could build more ships. That might be. Oh, actually, yeah. Never mind. I will be.
No, that ship was in warp. That's
This one. Oh, that's why I was off.
Yeah.
So I'll
I'm
build
just pouring the
3
Borg out
ships,
on the table.
turn
Yeah.
that into a fleet. It will be the science.
So we just need to get the Borg into
Electra.
into the electrokinetic cloud.
Yes, hate them.
Science literature. Where
Yeah,
did I put them?
that's all we have to do is
So
get
those
the AI to do exactly what we want them to
So
do.
that's the spire.
Yeah.
Those are terrifying.
So up there.
They were. Well, the one time we played against the Borg, we won.
What are these?
Yeah, but that was like a 18-hour game.
It was pretty long.
And then I think now I'm done.
Swear jar.
So these
Oh, these
slot
go
in.
on. These, oh, I see.
Yeah.
So these power up the
Yeah.
spires.
Yeah, once you get all 3 of these, the next build phase, you put a cube on
on
top,
it.
and it launches, and you take all these away, I think. But I
Okay.
think that's
Oh,
Right,
okay.
so
So that's,
what you
so
can
do-
that's how
I'm
they're
gonna
building.
kind of like a 4
Fly this guy
Plus,
over-
cubes are terrifying.
Yeah.
to here,
Uh-huh.
and then he'll do
Yeah.
the roll. So I need.
Oh, how many dice?
Oh, they
Does
stronger
this
the
one do
more
it too?
places they've taken over.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Unless you do the command to brave it.
Okay, then I only need 3.
Okay.
And my shields are 1 now, so I need
Fours
4
better.
or below.
Or 4, yeah, 4 or less.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
but
sorry.
I can
No.
I
He
can
can
reroll
reroll,
because this is
yeah.
my science holotrough.
Yeah.
You got it.
Oh, because it just moved in there.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
this,
Mr.
ancient
Roland,
friend.
this is Tuna. We have a suggestion from chat that I think is kind of cool, although I don't know enough about how this game works
One
to know how
blows
cool
up.
it is.
Yeah.
They're suggesting that players could donate to determine the direction the Borg go.
Ooh.
Players donate or viewers?
Viewers donate.
I'm okay with that.
Because
Well-
basically the Borg generally will move toward like nearest system or
Right.
player one's
So they're
homeworld.
saying instead
Yeah.
of drawing a Borg card, or whatever it is, you determine which way they go. If somebody donates, they can
Yes.
decide which way the Borg go.
I mean,
like it.
yeah.
I mean,
Okay, so if you're
Absolutely.
going to do that, when you send in your donation, make sure you say, Borg,
Well,
next
how
Borg
much
move
would that
this
be?
way.
Uh,
We're gonna,
So every Borg cube gets an activation separately from each other, and
Alright.
so basically you'll just say next time a Borg cube activates, it goes toward like nearest Federation system. Just
Yeah,
as
we're gonna do-
off
we're
the
gonna
top
do
of my
a-
head,
we're gonna do a little-
which category though?
we're gonna do a little Twitch plays.
it would. I would think that's probably. Do you think it's a medium or?
I think that should be probably a medium.
Yeah, medium sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Alright, so
and-
medium level donation.
And you guys need to keep like a running tally because there's probably going to come in more than just the amount of cubes that are in play.
When you guys are moving a Borg, just yell Borg, and
Okay.
I'll yell out what direction they're moving.
Excellent.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
When
Twitch
take a
plays the
thing from
Borg
here,
is
do
kind
I
of
have to
hilarious.
put it on an active research, or can I just put it in my stockpile?
Yeah.
You can
You
put
can
it
put it
into
in
your
your
stockpile.
stockpile.
Okay. The next question is, are Borg space battles, or is it when it says in space battles, is it only like between us?
Space battles are against any ship,
Yes.
so
Okay,
cubes
so it would be
are-
against a. Okay, so it
Yes.
might still be worth getting this research.
Yes.
Yes, it would be.
I will keep building towards this research then, so that I can fight the Borg better.
I think I need to speedily get this research.
I need to speedily get anything.
All right, and then I will.
Cubes are enemy
I'm gonna
ships.
brave the thing with those two guys.
Okay.
I love that there are Borg dice.
3 or less plus whatever
Uh,
shield you have.
4 or less because I have the shield.
Yeah. Oof.
So 1 blows up,
But you still get this.
Still
Yep.
get the research.
Hey, Mike.
and that finishes
see
off
this.
this research project. So now I also have in space battles you may re-roll any dice equal to or higher than your current ascendancy,
Nice.
which is like, and I'm keeping myself down at 1
Nice.
ascendancy, so
Nice.
Nice.
That's really
most
cool.
of my dice I can just re-roll.
That's excellent. I believe
I can fly.
that there
that
are
was-
4 more.
No,
three
three
more.
more. Yeah, because I
Commands.
2 warp, the warp in, warp out, and then the brave the storm.
3 more commands and the Borg show up.
Yes.
Their first turn's going to be really anticlimactic.
I know.
It's
I
going to
feel
be
a
like
little bad.
a cube shows up.
Yeah.
But it will move.
Yeah. So they
Well,
get to say.
they did say when the Borg first show up,
Yeah,
they
tell
have
them.
something. They have something waiting,
Yeah.
waiting for them.
That's true.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do research things.
Okay.
I have 2 right now. I think I have to discard 1, right?
1, 2.
Yeah.
You've only got 2, yeah.
Yeah. So
He's got 3.
no, but I have 2 out right
Oh,
now.
yes,
so I can have a max of 3.
Right.
Yes.
Now that would be amazing if there was like a thing where like a whole bunch of planet killers show up, like doomsday machines show up, and then like
The music reminded me. There is one of the donation levels is the arena. It basically takes one player's ship and another player's ship and puts them on a new planet somewhere,
Right, and
and
it's a
makes
fight.
them fight.
yeah, I remember that one. That was really cool. Oh man,
Oh,
if the Gorn were playable, that would really be driving Steven crazy.
If the what?
The Gorn, because the Gorn are actually a hegemony.
What? Hegemony?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually the Gorn. Yeah.
So did you spend command for the research,
There we go.
and then you have 2 more to do.
Yes. Oh, this one is still in warp. That's why he's
Mhm.
keeping off. So, sure. I'll have him warp somewhere,
Okay.
just to get him out of it. So he will come over here. So I need a die. 3,
3.
I
Here.
don't have any 3s.
They're over here.
and then I need a planet.
Excellent.
Planet.
What is it?
Oh gosh.
Oh no! Nice knowing you, the Vulcan dude.
Okay. Come in here. So I need to survive the hazard first. There's one of them. Would normally be it's a 5 or below because of the shields. And 2. So he is fine.
Forgetting to spend this.
And then I get my exploration card.
You should keep it with like,
Exploration is
is.
Virgin Planet.
I'm the worst.
You
Andorian
discover an untouched
ever.
planet. Yeah, perfect for colonization. So nothing bad happens.
Cool. Can you hand those discards over? And what else you got?
So that was 1 because he was already warped. I don't think I have any way of colonizing it because I have to.
That's in the build phase.
Where is
Yeah.
this?
I'm over here.
And I assume you rolled for not blowing up.
Yeah,
Did you get a? You got a? Yeah.
a 5 or below. Yeah, it wasn't that hard to
Yeah.
survive.
One more command. And then Borgs.
So I guess I'll just put something into warp. So, sure, let's put this guy back into warp.
Welcome to Warp, son.
Here you go. And it's the Borg
All
turn.
right, on turn 6,
Guys,
Borg turn.
the Borg arrived.
Yeah, the first Borg.
let me double check, but I don't think we've received any Borg donations yet.
Yeah, they said alert you when the Borg arrived.
Yeah.
So, the donation read, we've just received a transmission from Deep Space 5. Our colony in Ivor Prime was destroyed this morning. Long-range sensors have been picked up.
And then it cuts off.
That's awesome.
Nice.
So the first thing that happens is we see if a Borg cube comes out of the transwarp hub. You roll a die, and if you get less than the number of cubes, they don't come. But you can't possibly do that, so cube. Then we do build phase for the Borg. No one's going to build anything because it's just that one dude. And then we bust out these command cards. Not those ones, though.
So is there a way to actually stop the Borg, or is it just a matter of
You can't stop them.
like can we destroy the gate?
Resistance
You can no
is
more stop
futile.
the Borg than you can stop
Basically,
the
somebody
sun.
has to win while the Borg are out
Okay.
in order for anyone to win. We have a message coming in. Transmission.
Arena Romulus versus Federation. Pew pew pew.
All right.
$50 donation.
Nice.
You're going to be
You're
on
going
That's
to
right.
die.
Cestus 3.
what?
Of course, because that's actually the planet.
All right, so take one of your ships and take one of your ships.
Can I take a
Like an existing ship.
An existing ship.
I'll take my ship from Yuri.
Actually, no, I want to use this one.
It's one of each ship, right?
Yeah.
How do we determine where that planet actually ends up?
I just put it there because it's the most space.
Fair.
That's a good planet,
Space is
though.
infinite.
Flip us.
That's hilarious.
That
It
is
ended up
really
being
funny.
Cestus 3.
So what do we do?
Both players get 3 ships each placed on that
3
ship.
ships.
Oh, 3.
They immediately play out
Can I
in
have that
combat
one over
until
there?
one player ships.
This one?
Yep. And then I'll take the one off of.
Where
So
do I get
3
a third
ships.
ship?
You can take it out of one of your fleets.
Oh.
So I would say, why don't you both take the other 2 out of your reserves
Okay.
and leave your fleets.
Okay, so it's one existing one.
One
and then
existing and
two
2
new ones.
out of reserves, because I don't think
Okay,
you want
2
to
out of
break up your
reserve.
fleets over this.
No.
Well,
So, but is that one of your existing ones?
yeah. This is one of the
So-
existing one.
Do 1 existing and 2 from your reserves.
So where did you get that second ship from?
I got the second ship from over in Palace 14.
Okay,
Of
the
course.
populous place.
Because 80% of the ships are all in Palace 13.
14.
Well,
Okay,
Palace
so-
13 is right next to it.
All
Guess it's
right.
I just
3
forget my
dice each?
ships are there. They're just hanging
Yes.
out.
So, what are your weapons at?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's +3?
3 plus?
3
Yeah, 3 plus, yeah.
So
Holy
You've been
crap.
upgrading them without us paying
Yes.
attention.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's been on the sly. She's been Romulaning it.
All right, mine are 4 plus, and my shields are at +1. So you need a 4 to hit me.
Yeah.
4's hit her, and
And-
do you have any shields?
No.
So
And
5's hit.
4s.
4's are hits for both of you. That's
That's
2.
2 hits. And no hits.
So there's one more round.
Yep.
You have 1 ship.
Do I get 3 again?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you get to roll
Yeah.
1 for every ship.
Now you're not getting your cloak because this was a arena battle.
No one was expecting it.
One
Yeah.
of them hit.
It was a Spanish
Nope.
Inquisition.
Oh, the Federation takes.
So really, I mean,
You can rebuild.
So
Yeah,
can't.
yeah.
fine.
I was gonna say, like, so what is the Federation going to do? They're
take
going to
that one
build
back
7.
and put these in your reserve.
Okay.
So do they? So do they get to
They
leave
should
a
get-
ship there though?
To
To command the ship?
I just put it back where it was.
I would say she gets to keep status 3.
Okay.
That's fine.
I'm okay with that. But I'll just have to warp to find some place.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, thanks for the donation for
Yes.
Arena. That
Yeah.
was fun.
Thank you. That was awesome.
All right.
Then she
Did
conquered
you
it,
guys
or
sing the arena song though?
Dunna 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 dunna.
All right.
Though now she has to roll against the hazard and
Yeah.
Yes.
And,
See if you
I do?
explode. You need a
I'm okay
5 or
with that.
better, or 4 or better.
Yeah, it's just one ship. Nope, I died.
No,
no, that's
No.
good.
No, that's good. Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you're right.
yeah.
You're
And
right.
now you
I
draw
forgot.
the exploration card.
Oh, okay. Oh god, it's red.
Oh no.
Lights
red.
of Zeller?
Lights of Zalar?
Zellar.
Zeller. Okay. If I have 2 or more warp tokens
No, it's
pictured on the
Zatar.
advancements, this card has no effect. If not, ships in this system must brave a level 4 hazard.
You do not have.
Nope. So roll and roll
Yes,
under a
she,
4.
oh yeah, because that one isn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll a 3 or 3 or less.
Yeah,
I
you're
can
fine.
do that. Okay.
That
awesome.
one ship, man.
That ship.
The space turtle.
Lights of Zetar. The
I just
Zetarans
took
an
the
ace
whole time.
pilot.
Yeah.
have searched space for thousands of years, seeking sentient life whose consciousness they can supplant.
Ooh.
So the
Okay.
Borg
And they
build,
failed.
and then they have a command phase. So they'll attack player ships that are adjacent. Nobody's there.
Yay.
And then they draw a command card and do the command unless someone is donated for the right to control the Borg. So this says biological distinctiveness detected. Move cube up to 2 systems toward nearest connected developed system. So there isn't a developed system that's connected. So it's going to try to connect to something.
No.
The nearest
Pulsar.
developed system otherwise is
Zeta
either
Buddhist
Zeta Buddhist.
or
Zeta Buddhist can't have any more.
yeah,
So
Repente.
Rurapente.
I'm
So-
okay with this
yeah.
because it's as far away from us as
Yeah.
possible and going right towards the Vulcans.
It's,
No,
you got a
what?
4?
No, the
It's going
Vulcans
towards the
aren't
Federation.
Easy reach. They're
Yeah, but you're also really close. You'll be the next closest.
Yeah, but there's a
don't like
wall
this.
of 73.
don't worry, Tori.
Ships
I'll send
blocking them.
ships over to help you.
And then it attempts to assimilate a developed system if possible, but it's not possible, so it doesn't do anything else.
You'll be
Why
the
isn't it
next.
possible?
'Cause it's
closest,
not
It doesn't
over-
actually
Yeah,
have
but
to
there's
time
a-
the system.
Oh, right.
You're
Okay.
defending that system right now.
Good job.
So that was that.
Just keep them at bay.
You might want to. You might want to.
Get my ascendancy so I can get my 3rd.
Or increase your weapons.
Do I have all
at
of these?
Yeah,
I need
yeah.
one more. Can I have that number 5 there? And we need to do all of our refreshings and so
Yep.
forth.
So
Woo!
1, 2, 3,
Refreshing!
Alright, let me know what the next Borg move is.
Okay.
Okay.
5.
Well, it could be first next, couldn't it?
It could be.
I think I get 11 production now.
So. I have
Oh, that's right. We're
We're
doing
gonna give you a piece of paper.
refresh.
Can you throw that research on that phenomenon?
Oh,
I just threw you a research.
okay. I get
You said
3
11.
research.
4 research.
I have production over here.
So I get
Okay.
2 production from this.
Do you have 11?
Probably because I
I'm
spent.
gonna need a bunch too.
Can I get 2 production?
1,
Or at least 2.
1.
And then I get
You still haven't canceled
Shit,
yours.
shit, that's right.
7.
Steven, have you gotten your production?
Too late. It's too late.
Square jar.
3.
No, I wanted to try and cancel it.
You don't have to give him his back until unless he cancels it.
Steven. I think he's ignoring me.
Wait, hold on.
He's doing
I
math.
told you, I'm stealing back before you get the production from it.
I don't know. I don't think can they should decide to
You
do
can
it
at
like
any
while
time.
we're doing the
Anytime.
while we're doing the maintenance. Like when does it if she does it
Take it
during
back
the
at
maintenance?
any time. I think.
Okay, well she took it back after I took all the pieces. So
In which case, you keep the pieces and she gets the
oh
thing back.
yeah, that's
No, I was
I mean, she
trying
would
to
have done
steal
that
it
at the
before.
beginning of maintenance.
Yes.
But she didn't.
You can give up.
What's up?
Put 3 production back.
Borg exploration card shuffled into the deck.
They
They will
probably
be.
should be.
Okay.
Can I have those exploration?
Sure.
Oh, give me the culture card back. Obviously.
Yeah, I knew. There you go.
3.
Do that. I
Okay, I need
get
another.
1,
2
2,
culture because I can't actually get more than 1 in a turn now. And then
Any other phenomena need things?
And then comes the hard part.
Okay, so what's from this?
1, 2, 3,
and then I
Ah.
need 2 culture.
5, 8,
Sorry, I need 5 more production.
9.
I get 5 production.
Got it. All right.
I need
Okay.
What happens if you go to 0 ascendancy?
You can't.
You can't. What?
I mean, if you go to 0 ascendancy, then you can't have any fleets.
Well, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. You can't have any fleets, you can't have any star
Okay.
bases.
Yeah.
I can't have star bases anyway.
Yep.
So I
Are
can go.
these-
So I can go to 0.
Are these claimed by anyone?
I would
Wait.
say so. I don't think there's a rule.
Were these claimed?
No, that's the chaos pile.
All right, did I get all my
So I
things?
need just 2 of these, I think.
Let me know when people are ready for.
And I get
Turn
the
on.
like the
No,
people
no, no,
now,
hold
right?
on, hold on.
Do I have
Okay,
2 star
I
bases?
know-
Just one.
I canceled our trade agreement, but I care about you, so I am sending you these guys
I
of my own
need-
free will.
Yeah, you started a
was
war.
totally not blackmailed into doing it.
I know nothing about the Borg. I
And
just
so
know
I
that you
think we should be
betrayed
at
me.
peace again.
If you want to be at peace again, give me back that production.
I need 3
Okay.
more production.
I will give it back to you at the end of this.
What? At the end of what?
At the end of the maintenance.
I already took.
I'm
oh, yeah.
awfully specific.
Well, now you have to. Now you guys have to meet up again.
Yeah, do you guys have
Yeah.
ships next to each other?
Probably somewhere.
Are there
Yes,
Oh,
come-
yeah,
oh,
I'm
you're
the,
the only
I'm
one
the
that
only
ditched.
person not hanging out there.
Well,
Makes sense.
Come to Mos Eisley. We'll take good care of you. The Andorians make a nice pint of ale. All right.
I mean, it's definitely chilled.
Turn order?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm going to go around the table to myself and then the Borg.
Poop.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh!
It's the Borg's turn.
It's the Borg's turn.
Everyone prepare to surrender?
Sorry, I got a little math here. So, let's see.
Well, the Borg are. I've got to roll to see if the Borg show up.
25 divided by 25?
What?
What's 125 divided by 25?
5.
Five?
All right. The next 5 Borg moves are all against the Ferengi. Thanks to
what?
So, no new Borgs.
Specifically, don't need to send as many Borg ships as possible at the Ferengi because reasons.
But your ears.
Look at the sad
though.
ears.
He's got the lobes.
He's got the lobes.
He's got the lobes for it.
All right, so no new Borg cube shows up. Nothing. They're not building anything because they don't have any settlements.
Well, okay, so but now that it's connected theoretically to Ferengi space, it has to take the long way, right?
It'll head to the nearest Ferengi
Outpost.
outpost.
Right, but not by. But I mean, but
But it's going to go around,
it's
right?
going to go. It's going to go by via connected route, right?
If there's a connected route, it'll take.
Which
the
there
connected
is.
Yes.
route. It's going to try to go to Indri.
Andrew 8.
Entry 8 is the worst system.
But the first thing it's going to do is attack Tori's ships there. So the way the Borg.
You can make more ships.
Enterprise 1710E wants to know what everyone's ascendancy levels are and what are the Vulcan weapons shields, since we know that's their public agenda.
So Vulcan weapons are at 3+, shields are at 1, and I have 1 ascendancy.
Everybody else has 2
I
ascendancy
have 3.
except for the Ferengi. You have 3. And the Romulans also secretly have 3, it turns out.
Yeah,
Nobody's been paying
because
attention.
I've been giving you the culture because we had a good agreement going on
You're
that
right,
you
you're
backed
right.
out of.
As soon as we meet up, I would like to start another agreement with them.
All right. While you
No,
guys are
they'll just
agreeing,
take it
Tori's
back.
going to get slaughtered by the Borg. So the way this works is the Borg begin combat with 9 attack dice. We get first strike against it no matter who we are. We don't need.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll your 2 ships dice to see if you hit the Borg.
Don't I get something for the control point? thing?
No, they're attacking your ships. If you had a star base, it would count.
Okay. I need 4s. I did not get any 4s.
Okay, so here comes that completely uninjured Borg cube,
Wow.
and it's
That's
hitting,
a lot of 6s.
It doesn't have any Borg world, so it needs a 5+ to hit. But that's 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, so
4.
they're dead.
That's 4 6s. Now on the 6s, it would also regenerate, but it doesn't need to because it didn't take any damage. And every round it gains in shield modifier. So, yeah.
I was gonna say, Tori, if you just keep generating ships at that point, can it get past you?
No. I can literally block them at Zeta Bootius. Infinite ship spawn. Cannot.
Well, until more than 1 cube shows
Oh, yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
So the way I think, since the directive was that they go toward the Ferengi, they're gonna follow the command card with the target being the Ferengi.
Okay.
So this is move to target, move cube up to 2 systems toward nearest connected Ferengi starbase.
Oh, man. So that, where's that?
So it's
Yeah.
So it has to stop. It has to stop right before it gets into.
Doptera.
Dopteria.
Yeah. before it catches malaria.
Indopteria.
Yeah, it has to stop there, and then it would try to assimilate, but it can't because it's not in a place where it can assimilate, and that's it.
Okay.
But now it's going to blow up those ships, and then it'll
Yeah.
attack that colony if it's still there.
Start generating those ships.
I'm working on it.
Um,
Alright, so
so
number-
that was number 1. I'm number 2. You're number 2. I don't know who I work for. I'm not particularly working. The Andorians are just kind of flying around in circles. I need research. So much research.
I love that like the Federation still hasn't actually connected to the Vulcans.
No.
Well, I
there's
mean,
this in
there's a
here.
Vulcan world there. They're those weird pointy-eared dudes that live in that.
Yeah.
Okay, well then the Federation hasn't connected to the Romulans.
No.
No.
Well, I mean, I guess technically there's a colony here, but yeah, like
Oh, there's like a gap down the middle here.
Yeah.
Right now.
yeah, it's the neutral zone.
Yeah.
It is the neutral zone.
All right, let's see.
Well, it ensures the Borg aren't going to get over to my side,
Building,
so
building.
that actually works out really well for us.
Building,
me and the
building,
Vulcans.
building, building.
Yeah.
Building.
If we had kept that agreement going, we could have just seen who just ran out the clock faster. But no. No,
I
you
told
betrayed
I'm
me.
happy to make a new
You
one.
declared war.
I feel like I could make a better trade with you. Oh no, I can't make a better trade.
No, that's your only trade card.
I was
want
gonna
it.
say I could have had an extra, and then I realized this is the maximum. So
Yeah.
I was like,
All right, I'm going to build 3 ships on Andor and 3 ships on that other planet over there. Actually, I'm just going to build 6 ships in Andor. Because there's a bunch of ships over there.
Chewbacca is a Wookiee, but he lives on Andor. That does not make sense, because that's 2 different IPs.
you know, now I think about it, you don't really need this trade agreement because you've got those 2 people,
What?
the allies I gave you.
No,
Remember?
I need production. These don't give me production.
Yes, I do.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
One of them does.
they do.
Oh, okay. One of them
One
gives
of
me a
them
little bit of production, but
One
not as
of
much
them lets you
production as
spend
you
it.
were getting.
One of them lets you
alright,
spend
that's-
it, which is useful.
I'm going to end my build phase there
Alright, guys, we've got 30 minutes.
Okay.
to survive.
Before I can hold them off that long, I have faith.
Is that which fleet is that of mine? That's my command fleet, number 3.
Yep.
And it's been flicked
Okay,
mightily.
so command fleet is going to go into warp, and it's going to bring 5 of those ships with it.
Okay. Where? There's only 4 ships.
They're those whatever existing ships there are going to
Oh.
join that fleet.
No,
No,
just,
just-
the ships that were in there
Okay,
all
okay.
joined it.
Got it.
And just
Just
give
hand
it-
me,
Oh, okay.
those little ships.
Here we go.
Just the little guys.
Oh, just the little ones? Okay.
Yeah, the fleet is still there.
I
They're
thought-
just now part
well,
of the fleet.
Okay. I thought you said it was going with it.
Yeah, but
But
they're
they-
figuring it on the
Oh, I
card.
see what you mean. Got it.
So
They're
then I'm
going on the
gonna-
fleet card.
Come out of warp on Arcturus cluster,
Okay.
and I will drop off 2 guys there.
Oh, finally getting some research.
Are those the ones you took with you, or the from your card? Rather?
Those are, oh yeah.
Okay. What can I say? I was suspicious,
There's
so
nothing,
I.
there's nothing in that cluster, is there?
Well, I can put a colony there.
Isn't
Yes, you can
there?
put a
Yeah.
colony there.
Oh,
There's
that's
like
a planet?
Yeah.
it's not a planet, but it has like it has 2 research and
Yeah.
production.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't realize.
I didn't realize it until just now too. That would have changed some things.
Yeah.
If I had realized it.
So you, how do you colonize a cluster?
Oh, you just sort of set up
You
spaceships.
colonize
that
it just like you do
orbit.
anything else.
Yeah.
Time's money, friends.
It is money.
Yes.
I need to get over to where I can.
What do you know about money,
Send over
Human?
Nothing. We abolished that stuff.
that business.
Stuff.
She trades in
All right,
starships now.
I'm going to abolish the reconnaissance fleet.
She just got a huge replicator.
Yeah.
Industrial.
Oh.
And then I'm going to build. Well, I can't build. I'm going to commission a fleet.
I
That's what
would
gonna
attack.
do.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm just
Who's he attacking?
putting
Yeah,
together
who are you
a big ass
attacking?
fleet.
Who
I'm
are
putting
you?
I'm putting
The
together
Borg, right?
A fleet of donkeys?
Oh, he's-
I'm putting together a fleet. Continues the sentence. To fly into this situation
Okay.
here.
Yes.
Borg then, good.
You are awesome.
So there's a fleet,
Come on,
and then I'm going
Andor.
to into warp, and
You're going
additional warp token,
Okay.
and that's the end of my turn.
All right.
right.
Excellent.
So then my turn.
Yes, Vulcans.
Okay.
Vulcans!
Come at me.
So first, I'm gonna use an Ascendancy to build a colony on Benzar,
Yeah, you are.
and one of my researchers gives me an immediate research node on it, and I will build the other research node as well, with 2 research and a production.
Oh, another research note. Sorry.
Yeah.
Brain.
Okay. And then, do I have enough to? 3, 4.
So the Borg are going to attack everyone in that system, even if there's not just Federation there.
Right.
Everyone adjacent to it will get attacked.
No, I do not have enough.
And that is a
I
way
also
we can
have
fight the Borg without spending command.
It's just by slowing it down.
Or just going over, all just jumping in and being in the adjacent space when it's time for
It's
to
you and
choose
your,
to fight.
your trade agreement withdrawal. I don't have enough
But
to,
then it's
to
just
upgrade
gonna
my
attack
shields
me,
or
'cause
my
everything
weapons.
is towards me right now.
I told you I'm happy to start a new one.
For 5? The next 5?
I'm close
5?
by. I can
Is
even.
that what
Oh, wait,
it
no,
was?
Yeah.
that's not you. Rats.
4 more?
Oh wait.
I don't think it's going to get to you.
Oh, this is on
Like my
and
turn.
maintenance on my next.
No, I don't think it's going to get to your...
Oh yeah. Not if the replicator army.
Clone army.
Replicator navy.
Federation Clone Army. Federation restarted the augment campaign.
So I don't know if this is a Borg move donation or something else. Darkblade JK has donated $50 to, and I quote, more ships for the Borg to close the neutral zone and assimilate everyone.
No.
More ships for the Borg.
They sent 50 to buy.
So
Borg
more
ships.
ships for the Borg generally means more dice on the in the cube. So
Did
we
they
could
get
have
another
them
cube?
every 9 ships they would have bought gets another cube.
Cool.
Is kind of what I would say. So I don't know how many ships that buys.
I don't either. You're the one running the stream. Hold on.
Yeah.
I would say how about a cube comes out and maybe another one comes out. Like we have to roll every round to see if one comes out.
Well, why don't we just have one come out now?
I mean, how much money was spent?
$50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
just
ship
let,
got blown up.
let them have
Which one?
That one.
This one?
Yeah.
They wanted to close the neutral zone, so that to me says over there.
What?
All
Oh.
right,
Well,
I need another die.
I thought
I'm
that-
braving the thing with this guy.
Oh, would they would just come up
yeah,
here?
they come
Okay,
out of the
okay.
gate.
You know what? Why don't we do that? We can put a transwarp conduit somewhere.
No. What is it? Do we put it near him?
2 of these got blown up. This one
So,
survived to get the
How about
research.
this one? Will go towards XO3 when it starts moving.
Well, they spent $50 to hit him. I
Yeah.
think because we can put
The
this
thing
and then they
is-
have
well, the
another.
thing is, if their
Okay.
objective is him, there's no way that going over
Well, but
here
that
is
one,
going to
but
do
that
them any
one,
good.
but that one specifically is.
But the objective is going to change after 5 moves.
Oh, okay.
And the Borgs, that's 2 that are going to move right now.
Okay.
So I would just put this down for the $50 thing. Let's put this
yeah.
down, and that means they have another route to go wherever they want to go.
Okay.
It's just a matter of where do we want to put this.
Well,
Okay.
it's
I would say
close to
here,
neutral zone,
here,
so-
or here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say this closes the neutral zone, that area.
Well, but they can't connect to O.
Actually,
And they
thematically,
barely-
the closest thing to a neutral zone is this, because we've been kind of sniping at each other.
Well, no, we're
What?
calling this
No,
the neutral zone because it's
'cause
not
it literally
connected.
doesn't
like
connect.
literally, we've never connected
Close
the
the
whole
neutral
board.
zone. I got it.
So, could it fit there and close it? Maybe. I mean, we have to
You
connect
know,
it somehow.
I mean, alternatively, we go here, but we put a 2 between XO3
Yeah, I was just
and
gonna say,
Repense,
yeah.
and that closes the neutral zone.
Yeah.
Ba-dang.
What? No.
Neutral zone is closed.
Yeah.
okay,
you could-
Steven, we need to get a starship set up there. Or not starship. What is it? This thingy.
Starbase.
Starbase.
Yeah,
Starbase.
Starbase.
I
thank
can't
you.
make
You
a
can't build
starbase.
starbases.
You
You
can't.
can't.
No.
He
Can we
can-
swing that over this way?
Yeah, it's still.
Yeah.
Okay, if you really want them coming through your, actually no, you
I
can't.
No.
don't want them.
No,
to
because
do
that's
that.
a that's a
Yeah,
one lane.
That's a one.
Well, this is a
you're right,
2-lane.
You're right. Okay.
Oh, is it?
Over
So that
here?
means
It would fit
Hyperia
over
would
here.
be the next thing.
It would fit over here.
Yeah.
Can we fit between
Yeah,
these two?
yeah, you can definitely do that because you can swing.
Yeah. This will just swing up a little.
Yep.
Yep. There we go.
Okay.
All right, hopefully that is
Now it's
feels
really close.
worthy of the very
Yeah.
generous donation.
Yes.
Tori, any chance you can set one of those up here? or
I'm
no?
trying.
Okay.
I'm trying. I can't set up another one because I don't think I can. Can I do a third
You need
starbase without it?
Ascendancy
Yeah,
3.
without Ascendancy.
You'll have it next turn.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so where are we at?
Okay.
Mike,
So
Yeah.
I have 2 words for you.
Okay.
Ferengi scream.
Isn't that just the letter E held out?
We actually have that as like in a mini contact. It actually
Oh,
says
nice.
the words
Ferengi
It
Ferengi scream.
even says distant Ferengi.
Where are we at?
I'm gonna have this guy leave warp over this way somewhere.
Okay.
2.
2.
Planet.
You're just fleeing the universe, aren't you?
Yes.
He's going to the Grey Havens.
He's
Yeah.
gonna design.
Oh, isolated Borg
Velocus
drones.
6.
Abandoned by the collective, a small group of drones seeks to reestablish their link to the Borg. Draw a number of Borg tech cards equal to your ascendancy.
I have 0 ascendancy.
Oh, thank goodness. Good job.
You may choose one to develop.
Basically, you found isolated Borg drones and like dissected them for parts, but you don't have any ascendancy, so
So you don't get any Borgy bits.
Oh.
so the Borg just kind of looks at you and goes womp womp and dies and explodes.
There you go.
I'm gonna discard this.
This guy's here now.
Yeah.
And that was my exploration card.
That was the exploration, yeah.
Yeah. There's really not much.
Do it again.
Yeah, there's not much else I can do except run around.
Do it again.
Well, you
Unless we want to start war.
fleets.
you can't.
You don't have enough ships anywhere to do a fleet.
No. I could move one over. I can't make a
He
fleet.
can't make fleets. He has
No.
no ascendancy.
Yeah.
You could start moving ships here to just throw them at the Borg as they
Nope.
approach.
Warping over here.
Just
Welcome to
most
like, you
powerful-
know what? What's
2.
here you go.
I will escape the Borg.
Yeah, the Vulcans have all the weapons
They're going to the
Mazar.
west.
Mazar
and 0 Fs.
Yeah.
and
Zero Fs.
assimilation level 3.
Why? What's his name?
Oh, that's great.
Oh, I don't know why I just. He's over there.
Civilization. Okay.
Assimilation? Or-
It's an assimilated planet.
Place develop up to 3 resource nodes in priority order.
So
So what can go up there?
One of each.
Yeah.
Okay. Is it 2 grays?
No, it's one of
red,
each.
blue,
Okay.
yellow.
Then place 3 warp tokens on the system, marking as a level 3 civ.
Warp tokens are next to you.
No, the red.
Red. One of
Oh,
those.
Need one of those.
need one of those.
Move the nearest Borg cube to this system, or
Wow.
place a new cube.
Place a new cube.
But if there are no Borg cubes in place, so the nearest one
Oh.
Is it actually
is
this one?
probably that one.
I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
It goes by
by
connections.
connection, then that's
Yeah.
the closest one.
So
Yeah.
put that one in the cube.
So I tried to escape and I found.
Yeah, that's what you get, man.
Steven, how can you do this to us?
Here, you want to put this over by that system so we have the stats. That's a really
Yeah,
tough
sure.
colony too. Look at that. It's like
It's,
3s.
you discovered the Vulcan concept of karma.
You can avoid it. No, you can't
You're
avoid
like,
it.
you show up in there, you're like, yes, we're going to be free of the Borg. And the Borg show up and you go, yeah, that's logical.
Yep. In hindsight, we should have seen that coming.
All right. The
So-
good news is it's going to head toward the Ferengi for a little while.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
except
on its way, it's going to rake all the way through the Vulcan.
I don't. But it won't destroy any of my bases though. I don't care if all my ships die.
If it's
if
in
it
your,
ends, if
destroy
it ends
your
its
whole
action
world?
on one of your things, it
It will-
assimilates that
it will
planet.
try to-
It has to
assimilate
go
the
through
planet.
your home world.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
too.
oh no, oh no,
So he might become the Borg.
he might be.
Oh,
we might
God.
have Borgkins.
I thought you might have started
Though you
that
know,
way, but
if that happens, he loses his agenda.
All right.
Doomed us all, but mostly yourself.
Okay, that was 3. Arwen, you're up.
No, I
You're
still have
up.
one more
Sam
command.
has one more
What do you-
command.
Let's see how much
Uh,
damage we can do
Are
in
you
19
attack
minutes.
attack the cube?
Yeah, sure.
All
Let's
right.
attack the cube.
One die, but you get first strike.
Okay. 3 plus.
You need a 3.
Yeah, 3 plus.
So you hit.
I hit
So
the board.
drop
Man.
1 die.
You're just so upset.
They
Alright.
hit on 5 plus.
That was a
which
whole
is
one
of
shield.
1.
So they hit on 6s,
Yes.
but they regenerate.
But they regenerate. So now
So
they're
now they're back up to 9.
And it killed 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
Bye bye ship.
Oh my gosh, that was awesome.
Oh, a little bit of karma.
Okay.
All right, so that's
now
number
it's
3.
Arwen.
Yeah.
Arwen's
Okay.
turn.
Protect me.
Okay.
Find a way.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
After all this.
After you took away the trade agreement that would have won the game for me.
I imagine a
protect me.
time we're sitting around a fire, like a room lit only by a campfire, and we're leaning forward, and the old man goes, and that's when the Vulcans looked to the Romulans and said, protect me.
I mean,
But Grandpa, that doesn't make any sense.
We heard there was another player in play. Someone who was donating money from afar.
Basically, this is a galaxy that the Q created just to mess with.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Let's
This is
go,
capitalism.
Arwen,
I
let's
mean, this is what happens when you put money into politics.
Let's go round the
Old
ones.
Man Score Ranger says, it doesn't sound like the Vulcans are taking their own advice, so much for living long and prosperous.
Well, to be fair, they will live long. They just won't be Vulcans anymore. They'll be Borg.
They'll live
what's
forever.
the closest I could get to that thing?
If you want to come to Andor, it's cold
I mean,
here. It'll be
Arco
soothing
can
for the
connect to
burn.
it still.
Arco?
Yeah.
Oh,
Arco can
but I mean,
connect
I
to.
can't get there, can I? How many does it take to get there?
So, how many? Okay, how many warp icons do you have? One.
Yeah.
So it's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4 if you wanted to go to where the Borg is.
Or you can just be like,
You might.
so sorry, Vulcans,
Can-
and come over here.
Can Palace 14 get another connection?
I don't know.
Can you see at the bottom of Palace 14?
It says 4.
4.
yeah,
yes,
I
I can.
Nothing
So-
around it can swing, though. That's the problem.
Well, Mazar can.
Yeah, Mazar can.
What's Mazar?
The target.
Uh,
I mean, it will be a challenge, but it's not necessarily
Well, this
impossible.
could move, and we could just. Put
the starbase can move, but I don't know that it's going to... The
What-
geometry doesn't work
Oh.
out.
But what I'm saying is, you can just take, what is that planet called? Okay.
That one can't
Actually-
have any
Well, that
more
one can't
things.
have any
I
more.
Oh, right,
don't
I keep
need-
forgetting that one.
I don't necessarily want to make it shorter for them to go this way. What I want to do is try and block them from getting to Vulcan, and I don't think I can get over there, or like over there
Basically,
in
and
time.
one way to block them is to put one ship in the space lane between systems, because they have to stop at you and fight that one
Yeah.
ship.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, I probably
Okay.
should have just kept my ship alive, but
yeah.
So okay, so 1, 2,
I have to be
3,
somewhere to put
4,
this down, right?
You have to control it.
Yeah.
5.
You have to have a colony.
So if you could spend all your command to move your fleet to stop them
Where?
from reaching Vulcan.
Where could I put him?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I already have a ship here to defend it. We probably don't want to like double. We would want one ship on each thing, right?
If you like daisy chain ships like this, like one,
It has
one,
to take
one,
each
one,
turn.
it has to take each
Yeah.
turn to attack
So
one
if
another.
I go over there, can I take over in order to be able to create this, so I can start spawning
So
ships?
you can attack his thing
or-
or Jiminy it. He can surrender it to you.
Yeah, I was gonna do something like that.
I'm not going to
That's-
surrender it.
Can I attack it?
Yeah.
I have great attack.
So
Okay, so yeah, I'm
but
just
it's
gonna-
going to use 5, I think, to get to the.
So you won't be able to initiate combat.
No.
Also, Arwen,
Oh, it
you
takes
you
one
have
to
6.
initiate
You should
combat?
have 6 command, Arwen. If you
Oh yeah,
don't.
because you have a. Do you already have a starbase somewhere?
Yeah,
Yes,
right here.
You're right. Oh, you're right. So I
So
get
then
an
you
extra-
technically have another command.
Yes.
I don't
Okay,
know
so
how
I
long
can-
ago you
Okay,
did
so
that.
now, but it was before this turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you could actually spend 5 of it to get to that
And then
planet.
1, 2,
And then-
And then you're going to attack me.
Yes, because I'm trying to save you.
So we have 15 minutes. How much carnage can we get done in 15 minutes?
So I'm going to come over here.
I can tell you if I can.
and I'm going
We gotta
to
do at
attack
least 4
because
more
you
Borg
won't surrender
moves.
peacefully
If
and
you
let me
just
steal
if
stuff.
instead of attacking,
Actually,
you
she
give me
might have
back
one
the
more
trade
turn.
agreement, I might be able to win
more
before the
action,
Borg
because
wipe me
No.
out.
1, 2, 3,
I'm very
4,
close.
5. So that means
No.
you only spend 4.
That's more reason for no.
Oh yeah, and then the last one would be.
So how do
Come
I take over forcibly because he's being stubborn?
In order to attack, you would have to spend a command.
Yeah.
Or you can do
Yeah, I
or,
do
or
that.
you can do a,
Or you can do a
a
hegemony, in which case you
Hegemony.
spend a command
Oh.
and
two.
culture. 2 culture.
Yeah, but given that you're, I'm pretty
Well, he
sure.
has no
that-
ascendancy.
He has
Oh,
no
that's
ascendancy.
right.
So his number will be 4, but you have to actually blow up that ship first, I think.
I can do that.
So that you would have to do a thing to kill that ship.
I would say just blow up the ship because that way you can kill everything and
Yeah.
then take over.
Okay. So I can blow up a ship, right?
Yeah. So you
What do I
would be
need to do?
rolling for every ship in your
Oh,
fleet.
got it. I've got a lot.
So you have to occupy the system, which means there's no one of his ships in
He has
order.
one ship.
So you have to kill that ship, and then you can do that.
Okay.
All right. So
You
you
rolled
have
a 6.
she hits on 3s.
And she gets first strike,
Yeah.
so that ship dies.
Yeah.
Murderer.
Right.
Yes.
So do you have any command left?
No.
Yes. This one.
Well,
That was the
that
to
was
attack.
to attack.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, so you can't
Oh,
do the
to attack
You can't do
him.
the
Yeah.
invasion now.
I can't. Oh, rats.
But you're
So
your
you're really
fleet's
just
there.
the Borg. You're the Borg now. I see both as being the same enemy.
So that was number 4.
Yes.
All right, number 5.
Here we go.
She makes
All right.
73 ships.
73 ships. All right, so I
She's got all
have.
these fleets.
I'm gonna make
Thank
2 battle groups.
you.
1 and 3.
If she wins, this battle will be fleeting.
Ha 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 ha. Okay. Sorry, that was weird. Okay.
12
Yeah,
minutes.
Ryan,
Alright.
it was weird. Your reaction was appropriate.
Or the
Alright.
picture will be fleeting.
You got this.
Okay. So then I'm going to. So that was 12. So
This
I'm.
is your 2 fleets you just made?
Yeah, those are that.
Okay.
So I'm down to 61. 62. Or no,
60.
60.
Wait, how
59.
did-
9, 58, 57,
56, 55.
54,
Is it 50 or 60? 54. 53, 52, 51, 50. Alright, so
You're down to 50.
I'm down to 50.
Free production.
Yes. And then.
Now you just have that enormous pile of production that you have there.
Yes. And then I'm gonna spend 4 more production. So I'm at 46. Can I have 2 production nodes? Thank you.
Build production nodes.
Here. And here. Alright. Borgy. Yeah. Okay.
Are you spending any research on weapons?
Yes. Yeah, well, actually,
have
I don't
enough.
have enough. But I do have not enough to deal with that either. So, excuse me. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my command phase, and I'm going to do this to send both my fleets over here, and then
Now, for one command, you can make all of them fight.
yes. So, with that, I need all of those dice,
Okay.
please.
So you get first strike.
I do. And I need that die too, please. And that one.
So you have, what,
I have
12?
12,
14?
14. And this is, I think, 10. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
So
you
I
have
have this
4 more
and then
dice.
4 more.
And you're hitting on 4 plus.
I'm hitting on 4 plus. Alright.
Ooh, that's good. 4, 5.
6. And then
6
4 more
hits.
dice.
And then 4 more dice. I will take it.
Donation to put the final bits of cubes into play and fuse them together into one tactical fusion cube of 8 tactical cubes fused as one.
Oh god.
Nice.
Yep.
Alright.
What happened?
So, all of the cubes, do we have any more
Let's
cubes?
finish this fight real quick.
Alright. Yeah.
They hit once.
And that's from
Oh,
Dark
you have
Knight
1
JK.
shield, right?
I
So
do
they
have
did
1
not
shield.
hit. Okay, next round,
Alright.
just roll whatever, and roll these 2. They did not hit.
That's.
That was like a destroyed cube.
Yeah, that,
Yes.
that cube is
Oh!
destroyed.
Okay.
You get a Borg tech.
And now all of the cubes from that donation, I get all of the cubes right here.
So all
Including
the
this one?
cubes.
All the cubes,
Including
yeah.
this one?
Yes.
Ooh.
All the
Oh,
cubes.
yes.
All the cubes right on this space, yeah?
Oh, yes.
My empire is safe.
So,
You're welcome.
technically the cubes can't be on one space, but there's money involved, so there we go.
And that's why they can't be on one space.
Yeah.
I think the other ship should still, the other cube should
Yeah.
still be where it was.
No.
All right. So that is 9
It doesn't need to
times
be over
5,
there.
so that's 45 dice versus my 14. But I get to strike first.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And I get 4. Oh, that's another one. So I get 4 more. All these crazy ones.
7.
7.
So one cube has 2 dice, and the other 4
Have 9.
9 dice.
2.
So
No, it's 1 hit and
One.
it regenerated.
Yeah.
So the rest of, and there's 4 more cubes with 9 dice. But you get a fight against each one of them.
Yes, I do.
Ladies, gents, we have a question from
Uh-huh.
chat. What donation would be required to force the Resurgence card to be played?
What is the resurgence
I
card?
don't know. That's all. That's the only information I have.
I assume it's an exploration card.
1 million. No.
Here, pass
Yeah.
me the deck. I will look through it. We still have a long ways before it's me anyway.
That was 4.
Did you lose a ship for that?
I did.
Okay. Let's finish that fight with that one board. Did you hit?
I did.
Okay, so that one is dead.
Okay.
So let's start a new fight with number 2.
All right. And now
So
I
it's
have
just easier to keep track of that way.
13 this time.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. So
Oh, I'm not done yet. I
Oh.
have 3 more. So, yeah.
regenerated 1 and didn't hit on the other one.
Excellent.
So it has 5 dice next time, and you don't have first strike anymore.
Okay.
And its shields are at 1 now.
So I need 5s.
It needs 6s. It only got 1, and it regenerated again.
I hit 3 though.
So you lost a.
So now I'm down to 12.
And it has 3. No hits. You have to hit on a
sixes.
6s now.
Yeah.
You may want to retreat after this.
Retreating is for no. I hit 1.
It can become impossible for you to hit it.
Yeah.
Are you supposed to like not give up or surrender or something like that?
That's the Klingons.
It is.
They
Yeah.
gave up by not being in the game.
All right. So
6
I
minutes.
killed 1.
It's a Klingon
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You have 2
So
dice left,
There's no honor in retreat.
all right.
but you literally can't hit them.
Oh, well then.
Okay.
So, all right.
So this one, you retreated.
Yeah.
Want me to continue? So you can do your turn?
Is it actually my turn now?
I don't.
I think so.
Uh,
Is it close to Ryan's turn? Or?
he's last.
It's
Isn't it?
Ryan's turn. Like basically that interrupted it, and so it's Ryan's turn.
Okay.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah, I
I
did
can
not
look-
even see the resurgence card.
I was thinking, isn't Resurgence a magic card?
Yeah. It's possible it's in a expansion I don't have. If it
Okay.
came with the Cardassians, maybe.
Here I can look.
Let me know when you're at the end of your turn.
So it's 5 minutes.
I'm kind of saying let's let the board go first next round, just to get another board turn before this is over. Does anyone mind that?
Sure.
Because we have five minutes left.
Alright, I'm going to spend 15 production
I think the donations have been very generous. So
And-
Extremely.
and 2
extremely.
culture, and I'm going to ascend to Ascendancy 4.
nice.
I'm going to spend you.
Oh, you know what? It might be in one of the.
And you. So
I don't
doesn't
see
matter.
the resurgence card.
Yeah, I don't think we have we don't have the resurgence card, so the answer is infinity.
Sorry.
Infinite amount of money.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
shuffle that.
And
Thank
not very much.
Hmm?
Okay.
I'm not gonna
I'm going to spend 1 command to build a starbase here, for what it's worth. I get another command token.
Steven.
Steven.
Command token.
I am
Well,
going.
I want to just seriously thank you guys so much for everything that you've donated, for sticking with us. I know this game is
It's not
super
over yet.
complicated. I know it's not, but thank you guys so much.
I guess I will spend a command to brave the nebula because it's free.
Yep.
Oh, and that one I get to put on a thing.
Yep.
I gained Cerulean warheads.
Woo!
Now I can fight the Borg.
A gift from your Andorian friends whom you espionaged against.
So in the first round of space battle with one of my fleets, I can exhaust the card to destroy up to 3 enemy ships.
Oh,
So 3 dice from the board.
okay.
I don't know. It says enemy ships.
That's. Someone spent $50 to get those ships out there, so.
They also spent money to get me those. Someone spent $125, or no, it was some amount of money for me
Yeah.
to get all of your technology.
I would love to see the board get one more turn. Just
I know, me too.
feel the carnage. Oh, they're not going to attack. They're going to try to assimilate your planet there, probably.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I can do on my turn, honestly.
Just pass. And we go on to the next one.
I
We've got
mean,
a few minutes.
At this point, yeah, I think I'm just
Okay.
gonna pass.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Steven,
What?
I would like to initiate a trade with you.
Are you in a spot? Oh yeah, I guess you are.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we're
But-
trading again.
I would just like to trade you this for that one with the one, whatever it is. Yeah.
Culture.
The
You
culture.
do know that you
But
won't get that
only-
culture this turn.
Yeah, but only if you will also accept these.
What?
Can I not give him my
No.
other trade agreements? Why not?
Because they're.
You can only have one.
Oh, he can only have one rats. I was trying to get you.
Well, no, but
enough
those
that you
aren't
win.
yours trade agreements to give.
Yeah, I would immediately just take that back. So,
Oh.
does
I was
anyone
trying to
have
give you
any?
enough that you could win.
Does anyone have anything against, as a reward for our donors, just letting the board run wild for the next 2 minutes?
Oh,
Yeah. Do
Any
it.
problem with
I
that?
was trying to get one of us to win.
No,
Well,
I'm still
by,
too far.
by
away.
ascendancy, we
That's
all
why I
survive.
wanted to give you these.
By ascendancy, if we all survive the board,
Steven,
Yeah, but by
how
my
many did you
agenda,
need?
by
How
your
many did you
agenda,
need?
yeah.
Steven,
I'm
how
pretty-
many
I'm
did you
getting
need?
there. Still a good amount for the shields.
So
I
this-
still need like 60 production,
60 production. Wow.
and then I need 18 research.
How on earth do you get?
So
that?
believe it or
Insane.
not, another Borg
You were
shows
nowhere
up
near
here.
winning. You were made it sound like it was like super close.
So we need to activate
pretty
these
close.
Borgs.
No,
I
it
actually
wasn't.
I would win this turn.
Would you?
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
All right, so we need to activate these Borgs.
Okay.
No one's there to fight
don't
for
want the
the.
Borgs to
We'll start with
destroy
this
us.
one. No one's there to fight, so we do a command turn, and it's going to do whatever it's going to do toward the Ferengis.
Wait a second. You're not supposed to be able to
Toward the
lie.
front.
Yeah, it,
You were
it feels like
saying
I'm
you were
pretty close.
close.
Yeah, it feels pretty
Move
close.
cube up to one system toward nearest connected developed system. So it's going to go bloop like that, and then it's going to try to assimilate that.
Okay.
So how does that work?
It's going to roll 9 dice against the number of dice equal to the number of nodes there,
So 3.
and it's going to hit on 5+. 1, 2, 3.
But I did kill one of them. But still, I think we've got 37 seconds left, so I just do want to say thank you guys so much
Yes,
again
thank you so
for
much.
sticking with us. And we are going to be heading back into a commercial break.
Yep.
But again, your generosity is so amazing, and just thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so
And
much,
you will be
guys.
assimilated next.
Thanks for giving us a reason to play this game.
Yes, thank you so much.
Now we're going to the commercial break.